My man. Doing the most. Doing the most. You know how do we miss this bitch? Shout out our boy. If I get caught up in a storm, pray the rain just keep me calm. All my life I deal with pain, see no evil cause on. Chop along just like a arm, no bitches we fucking on. Doing wrong without them knowing, I'm the GOAT if you ain't know it. And you can't go do what I've been through. Wish I had somebody I could vent to. And you can't go through what I've been through. Wish I had somebody I could vent to. I just need someone to call on. I've been making moves like Michael Corleone. I won't say that shit until it's set in stone. Bitch, don't say my name if you gon' say it wrong. I can't touch these drugs and keep my...
Yo, it's your boy CT Crusher here checking in. Just wanting to remind y'all to go subscribe to my homie Hoodie Jube for the Hoodie Jube live podcast. We talking pressing topics here for you every night of the week. Hit that ding dong bell to make sure you don't miss an upload. Come join in on the conversation. Help us expand the community. We do a lot of giveaways, give away to a lot of charities, giving away to the local children's hospital. And oh, by the way, if you want a chance to win free NFL tickets, yes, I said that, free NFL tickets, make sure you subscribe and hit the ding so you don't miss a chance to win free NFL tickets. Peace out.
Your time is up, our time is now. Say Hoodie, you can't see us, our time is now. You hear me? Hoodie Jube in the building shining now. You can't see us, our time is not at all. Your time is up, our time is not. Say Hoodie, you can't see us, our time is not. You hear me? Hoodie Jube in the building shining now. That NO, you can't see us, our time is not. Saints going to the Super Bowl, talking black and gold. Cameron Jordan on the field, about to take a QB soul. Ever Camara break a tackle, so you know he bold. Mike Thomas catching everything, so you know he cold. The defense elite, D. Davis coming through the line, boy, take a seat. Lattimore in the backfield, so you know that's we dumb boys with the Florida leaves, yeah, they gon' eat. Yeah, we talking Pyromatic, we talking Marcus May. We in the backfield, we gon' make them pay. Them boys hitting hard, they need an X-ray. Yeah. We talking black and gold, 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 straight to the Super Bowl. Your time is up, our time is now. Say Hoodie, you can't see us, our time is now. Woo! Hoodie Jube in the building, we shining now, we shining. You can't see us, our time is now. You hear me? Your time is up, our time is now. Woo! You can't see us, our time is now. Say Hoodie, Hoodie Jube in the building, we shining now. You can't see us, our time is now.
Hoodie Jube! What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Hoodie Jube, and we back with another live podcast. And if y'all don't know, y'all will know. There's no YouTube without your boy Hoodie Jube, y'all. How is everybody doing this afternoon, man? Me? I'm doing this fine over here, man. Ready to chat it up with my boy, Till the Legend from the Nola Breauxs. And our new special guest on the show this week, man, the retired athletes, man. And we're going to introduce everybody on here. But first, let me bring on my boy, the one and only from the Nola Breauxs, the main game that holds it down, the hype man, Till the Legend.
Let's go, Saints. What's up, Hoodie, baby? How you feeling, man? What's up, chat, man? Who that to everybody? Shout out to the chat. Y'all already know what it is, and they're holding it down. Y'all don't forget. We like that. You hear me?
We like that.
Shout out to my dog, Hoodie, man. Appreciate you
Yes,
bringing
sir.
me on, bro.
No problem, man. We got Elite Goods in the building. I want to give them a shout out real quick. Who that to Elite Goods?
Shout out to Elite, man.
We got Miss Megan. Who that to you, Miss Megan?
Meg.
Let's see. We got Mr. Jerry, the old freaking G. Who that?
OG, what up, OG? What's down with it? Pick
We
it
got
and
Pick
flick
It, Flick It, boy. Who
What's up,
that?
dog? I like that.
Young
profile.
City, Ninth Ward. Who that
Man,
to
from
you?
that 9 that I done. What up, City, baby?
We got Tori Shepherd in the
my
building.
Dog, Tori,
Who that,
man.
Tori?
See this family, dog. See, it's all fam, dog. It's
all
love,
family.
man. Yes, man.
We got Steven in here. Who that to you?
Steve.
Let's see what else we got up in here. We got Rose City in the building. Who that to you, Rose City?
What up, Ro, baby?
We got Saints Talk live from New York.
Shout out to Saints Talk. I be checking, bro. Keep doing your thing, brother. Yeah, man. I like Saints Talk, man. Shout out to Saints Talk. I follow him on Instagram too.
He's a great dude, Mr. Brandon over there. We got Apollo. Who that to you? We have Chiefs in the clutch. Who that to you? So I believe that's everybody so far. I mean, we still got more people tuning in. So as y'all come in, we'll probably give y'all some shout outs and stuff. But let's get the show underway, man. So we're gonna bring the main man that controls the show over here. And I would like to introduce him. He is from the Retired Athletes, man. So if y'all haven't already, make sure y'all go subscribe to their channel. They do great things over there on their channel. They talk not just, Buccaneers. They talk about everything. Buccaneers, Green Bay, Steelers, 49ers. They've been talking about the all season, about the Eagles, you name it. Go check their channel out and show them some love. And with that being said, we're going to bring on Los, who is the Green Bay Packers fan and the leader, man, of the Retired Athletes, man. How you doing? Oh, and he left. Hold on. We'll bring him back in a second. That
was a good intro. I like that.
Yeah. Hold on. We'll bring him right back. And that's Luz. Okay, disappeared. Hold on.
That's how it go when you're live. That's how it go.
Hold on. Hold on, y'all. He's loading right back in. So while we wait for Los to load back in, I guess we can bring on Darius. I think Darius is the next man up, I'm guessing. Hold on. Let's bring on Darius, y'all. He's the 49ers fan, man. Let's bring him on as well. How you doing, Darius?
Man, I'm organizing people. What's up, Hoodie? What's up, Till?
What's up, brother?
Thank you for having us on, man. Thank you for having us on.
Man, shout out
no
to
problem,
Darius,
man.
Yes,
no problem.
Yes, sir.
Look at my dog. Rose City say I'm hype waiting on the season. Me too, my brother. Me too, man.
Guys.
Yeah. I just don't know what I'm hyped about. I don't know what I'm hyped about more. Either the Saints or the Pelicans, y'all. Hey, one time, I know it's Saints Day.
Both.
I would have popped to put my Saints stuff on, but I had to hold it down for our boy Big Z. Happy birthday to our boy Big Z and happy securing that bag. You know what I'm saying? He officially signed today. So, man, shout out to them Pelicans. We in the building. You heard me?
Yes, sir. And then now we got Lost back. So let's bring Lost back on. Let's hopefully he doesn't get the log out again. Let's bring him on. What's up, Lost?
There we go. Got him.
There we go.
Yeah, having a technical. That's what it is. That's it.
What up?
Okay.
What up?
What's up with you, brother? How you doing, bro?
In, man.
Much love to you, bro.
Yeah,
shout
just
out
a little
to
different.
man. What up, baby?
Yes, sir.
Man, living it. How y'all boys is?
Doing good over here.
Getting ready for this season, man. Seasons, but getting ready. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, Pelicans and
yes, sir.
Damn Saints.
Yeah, man.
I'm just ready for the NFL season. I'm ready to see what's going to happen.
That's
Training camp's coming up.
Right.
Preseason.
Right. We here. It's crazy, dog. We here. I seen something that said like 9 or 10 Sundays away. Like we really to opening day. Like we got to get training camp, but just opening day 10. Oh, I can do that. I can do that in my sleep. Come on, man. We here.
Yes, sir. And then we're gonna bring on the next guy, and that is Mr. Frank over here, and he is a Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Boo. I'm just joking, y'all. I'm just joking.
Yo, what's good? Hey, man, y'all can put all the booze in the chat, man. The Bucs win the chip this year. That's all I gotta say. But what's good, y'all, man? Thanks for having us up on the channel and stuff. Ready to talk football. I love talking football, man. Let's go.
Yeah. Hey, look, and Hoodie said, man, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Bro's channels, man. And y'all see Retired Athletes, man. And go check out a video. Brother did a video about the most dangerous team in the NFL, and it was featured all New Orleans Saints, man. So y'all go check it out, man. Some good stuff. Brother know his shit, man. So y'all subscribe to him, man. Check him out.
Yes, sir. And then last but not least, I had to save the best for last. We had to save the hype man of the squad, He's basically the legend of the brand. But guess what? Oh, my bad, Till. Okay, I was saying it was their brand of you, Till. Okay, I'm sorry. It's the hype man. You know what I'm talking about? You're the hype man. Now he's the hype man. But this is the hype man. And yes, he is the Steelers and Tampa Bay fan. I don't know how you fans are two teams, but it's okay. It's AFC and NFC, so I'll forgive you for that one. Okay, so let's bring him on. Zoe, man, how you doing? Oh, you're on mute.
You're muted, Zoe.
You already know what time it is, boy. You still can't keep it quiet. What's happening?
What else, Zoe? Shout out to Zoe. What else, Zoe?
So yes, make sure y'all go subscribe to the Retired Athletes, man. Like I said, show them some love. But let's get this down to business, man. So we got Darius, Los, Frank, and Zoe, man. We're gonna, go around and ask y'all, certain questions about the Saints. I'm gonna start with Darius since we got you right next to Till, man. What is your starts, on the New Orleans Saints? No more Drew Brees, right? No more
Yeah,
Sean Payton
no more.
for us. And now we moved Dennis Allen out there. So what do you think about the Saints moves this offseason?
You know what, man? Y'all did a pretty good job. Y'all did a good job, man. Especially getting Laundry and getting like a new my boy from Ohio, Chris, getting him as a pit. Hey,
Yes,
man.
Chris Olave. Oh yes.
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
my boy from
yes.
Ohio.
Okay,
the
for sure.
Buckeyes.
All right. We like you. You like Chris? Chris a dog, huh?
Buckeyes, man, all day.
I'm talking about. Yeah.
But y'all
the
looking
Buckeyes.
dangerous, man.
OH,
looking
man,
nice.
y'all already know.
Shout out to
I
Ohio.
really
Man.
feel like y'all gonna do some damage this season, man. Y'all gonna do some damage.
All right, yeah, that's love.
I never heard it from people like that before.
No.
It's love. And who your team is again, D? Who you say your team was again, D? I forgot.
The
You just told-
49ers.
49ers. He a 49ers
Yeah.
fan too, fam.
They made noise last year. Just think
Yeah,
of that.
49ers fan. They kept us out of playoffs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not
Thanks a lot, Darius.
Y'all
lot.
didn't do it, but y'all did it. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to y'all.
We did it. We
Y'all
did
did
it.
it. Y'all did it. You're right.
Yes, sir. They did it. And then we got Lost down below, man. What is your thoughts on the New Orleans Saints? Well, I mean, wait, hold on. You're Green Bay, right?
Yeah, I'm Green
Yeah,
Bay and
that's
Tampa
Green Bay.
Bay.
Oh, you both
Straight
Tampa Bay,
so
okay.
I gotta rep both of them boys.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So my thoughts on New Orleans, I really like what they did on defense. Defense wise, you bring in a veteran key and Tyrann Matthew. You bring in a guy, you know what I'm saying, know how to play ball, know how to play deep, know his coverage well, and Marcus Mays. So like that helps with guys like Mario Davis, Cam Jordan. Help them guys. Especially my boy, straight up Ohio. I'm also Ohio State fan. We in the building. My boy
Shout out to
Marshawn Lattimore, man.
Marshawn Lattimore,
Even though,
Marshawn.
when you play
Shout out to
Tampa,
Marshawn.
it's cool. Him and Mike. Yeah, Marshawn, my dog, man. He a dog, bro. Since Ohio State days, man. I'm really honest. I'm really liking that defense that New Orleans got going on. What they putting together, pretty much adding on more pieces to make sure that defense stay what they are from what they was a year ago and even the previous season. So like the move defense there, and then they pick up a key guy and Chris Olave. I have to mention to go along with Mike Thomas, another Ohio guy. They're going with that boy Landry, man. Like you pretty much put weapons together around Winston to make sure he's successful and can get y'all to where y'all need to be. So far, I like the moves New Orleans made. I like it. I like it a lot.
Well, we appreciate you. We're glad that you love the moves, man. It's definitely we definitely appreciate y'all, being honest instead of being like some people where they're like, oh yeah, y'all suck, y'all ain't gonna do shit. Y'all don't have Sean Payton anymore, Drew Brees, because you know how they got those haters out there that don't believe in New Orleans just because of there's no Drew Brees and no Sean Payton. That's what they think, but they don't see the players that we brought in. If you look at the people we played with last year, we're playing with undrafted players. Now you actually got veteran players that are gonna be on the field, that are playmakers that know what they're doing. To where all you got to do is call the plays, they're going to do the work for you. You don't really need the best head coach in the world to win when you got key players and leaders like that can take over the game for you. So I think a lot of people ain't looking into that for us. But I know Darius and Lowe said they, Ohio State, man, they love Ohio State players. Well, if y'all love Ohio State players, you might well become a New Orleans Saints fan because that's all we do is get Ohio State players. That's all we got is Ohio State players on the team.
Nah.
He's like, nah.
Man, I love my Buckeyes all over the league, man. All them boys. I love all my boys that's everywhere. You know what I mean? But that don't mean I'll be a fan of the teams they play for. I still root for them. When they play Green Bay or Tampa Bay, man, just know it's on, bro. I ain't root for y'all when you play one of those teams. I ain't root for y'all, but I root for y'all after y'all done playing, though.
Okay.
I respect that because once Joe Burrow and Jamal Chase come to the Dome, it's fuck them. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no love. I don't care you at LSU or nothing. That don't mean shit. That don't mean nothing to me. I don't give a fuck about no LSU. Well, we in it. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Now we got to move on to Mr. Frank over here, the Tampa Bay fan. We already know what he like. Me and Till already watched this video. I already know what he thinks of the New Orleans Saints. But let's let him tell Who That Nation what he thinks.
So the Saints, man. Okay, look, I'm a trenches guy. Y'all got good trenches.
D lineman, offensive lineman, not that. Yeah.
I play D line, O line. I know I don't look like an O lineman, but I get the job done. But hey man, this is left tackle I'm looking at that y'all have. He might be the weak spot. Trevor Penning. He could be boom or bust.
Right.
I'm hoping he's bust because Pat Barrett can embarrass him out there. Make some plays. Yeah. But y'all line is solid for sure. Y'all got the weapons. I think last year, man, y'all was Callaway, bro. That was y'all number one wide receiver, man. I feel like, I mean, he's solid. I think he's serviceable. But you don't got. He's not Michael Thomas. He's not like top 10 wide receiver status. You feel me? 100%. So the fact that y'all got all these weapons coming in is just it's gonna be pretty. Y'all gonna be pretty something scary to watch out for. I'm high on Jameis too. I'm high on Jameis. Like
talk that talk. What you think about Jameis, bro? Like, what's your talk? What you think?
Man, look, I me personally, when he was in Tampa, I wanted to keep him. But when Brady came, I like, nah, you get. I like, right. But when I heard about Brady, I like, nah, fuck Jameis. Y'all get.
I got you.
Excuse my language. I got you. But that's Brady. So
yeah.
But I wanted to keep Jameis. Most of the Tampa Bay people, they were like 50-50 on it, but I feel like he got a hell of potential.
Facts. Yeah. That's honesty, bro. You ain't lying. I like that opinion because people just got Tom Brady and say, "Oh, fuck Jameis." I mean, I understand that too. As far as like, all right, this is a Hall of Famer coming over here. You guys arguably one of the best quarterbacks ever besides Drew Brees. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the best quarterbacks ever. So I mean, I respect it. He wanted to come here also, so it is what it is, man.
Definitely.
Fuck him.
Hey, he wanted to come here. Drew Brees still wanted to play, so we gotta respect Drew Brees, and I love Drew Brees, and I would take Drew Brees over Tom Brady any damn day of the week. So now, I wish Drew Brees could have went out a different way than having broken ribs, and the last 2 or 3 seasons he got hurt. Which if he wouldn't got hurt, I think we would have been so much better.
Shout out to your 49er fan, Street, and D, he on our team now too.
And he's on our team, and guess what?
On our team now too.
And guess what? You know what he's doing. You know what he's doing, right? We get in Street because the only reason why, I mean, I heard, in the locker rooms, backstage, they were telling me that the reason why they brought Contavious Street over to the New Orleans Saints was because they heard Tom Brady unretired and was coming back. They were like, okay, you want to come out of retirement and try to be funny and try to steal the spotlight? Shit, Street's gonna break your ribs now, and then you're gonna decide to retire again, and you're gonna be done. So that's what I heard. I don't know if it's true, but that's what I was heard. That was told. But we'll see. But guess what? Now we gotta ask the final man, which I don't know, man. Y'all better get ready. This is the hype man. This is the man that I was about to come on that show. I was about to come through that TV yesterday for him. Who was about to talk about my quarterback, y'all. It's okay though. He's got his mic on mute though. Here we go. We got my boy Joe, man. What you think?
As far as the Saints right now, man, it's kind of looking pretty bad. At this point, I believe that desperate measures at this point right now. You got a head coach that went 8-28 with the Raiders. I don't see how that's a bounce up. You know what I mean? If anything, I pray for Jameis Winston to at least survive for the season. He's finally actually throwing on that messed up knee that he had. He took the brace off not too long ago.
You say finally?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, finally. Okay.
Yeah, so he finally took that brace off, and he actually looked like he could put in some good work. If anything, he looked like he probably will throw 25 interceptions instead of 30. If anything, I would just say that let's just hope for the best. Let's just hope for the best. As far as if I'm a Saint fan, I would at least hope for like 8 or 9 wins. It's not looking like that, but I would say like the season really looking like, I want to say probably like 6-11. That's how it's.
Yeah, you trolling. You trolling.
No. I'm so serious because that's why I'm not laughing.
Okay.
I kind of feel bad right now.
All right.
Because if we being honest,
yeah,
you lost leadership on the most important sides. You know what I'm saying? As far as coaching.
As far as who? Coaching? Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. As far as coaching and as far as the quarterback spot. You feel what I'm saying? You went from playoff contender automatic to let's see what happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, so like I pray for the Saints. You know what I mean?
Pray for the Saints.
That's pretty much.
And you a Bucs fan, bro?
Yeah, I do love the Bucs because that's kind of like my second family right there. Because my granddad, rest in peace, but he was a Bucs fan, so that's really why I just stick by the Bucs to this day.
Okay. All right.
But as far as the Bucks, you know, hey man, it's kind of the same, but it's a slight difference as far as defense. You know what I'm saying? Instead of getting bombed up for 300 yards, he's looking like 350, 375. So
yeah. Hey, bro, I know you said the leadership, and you had said Drew Brees. You know, before last season, you know what our record when Jameis took over was without Drew Brees. Like this game's without three. What were we like 8-0? Was we 8-0 without Drew Brees? You speak on Dennis Allen, but you also lost Bruce Arians also, and his record. Who you took over? What's my guy name, man? Ty Bowles, no personality at all. Ty Bowles had an okay coaching career also. He wasn't nothing spectacular. And you go from what Dennis Allen had. I know he was gonna start messing up. I know when you go from Dennis Allen taking over the Raiders like a rebuild program, and then you give him not a team that's looking for a coach because they was doing bad, but their coach retired and has their whole core in place, their whole foundation in place. So I just wanted to touch on them 2 points that he said. And also, too, he said it's looking like Jameis going to throw 25 interceptions. I'm not sure if he knows, besides the Bruce Arians offense, which every quarterback that has been in this offense has drawn high interceptions. We can go to Peyton Manning, who threw 28 interceptions. We can go to Carson Palmer. We can go to Ben Roethlisberger. It's countless. Whoever you think in the system, he threw high interception rate. But besides that season, the most interceptions that Jameis Winston ever thrown was 18. So I just wanted to throw that out to brother. I know he ain't here, but when he come back, I'm gonna spit it to him. But yeah, I just wanted to throw that out to him. I heard what he said, and it just sounded like some media stuff. You here, bro? You got it? You good? All right, your mic. You got your mic, bro. Your mic. No, I think it's I don't know if it's connected. It's sound from far away. But yeah, man, that's all I got on that part right there. But if bro ain't here, man, I'll say it again. But I mean, you can pass it on anybody, however you feel. But I just want to touch on that because I know he said we was gonna be 6-11. That's scary. Oh, there you go. Oh, Hoodie got it up there. That's love. Okay. 28 interceptions. Tim Couch 21 interceptions. Andrew Luck 18. Carson Palmer's 22. James 30. So that's Bruce Arians all skill. You know what's that called? Frank, you might know what it is. No risk it, no biscuit. Something like that. No risk it, no biscuit.
Risk it, no biscuit.
You know what I'm saying? And didn't Tom Brady in the middle of the season had to switch that offense up and go to New England, huh? Then he had to switch it up and put some New England in there, throwing it to the flat, getting out there.
Yeah, man, we had to, balance it out. Week 13, we lost to the Chiefs. And, Fournette was like, yo, hey, not Fournette. LaShawn was like, yo, you got to go up to Arians and, tell him do what you want to do. You feel me? And ever since, it's been 50-50 from what I heard.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
But 6
I think
and
that's why he stepped down, right? That's probably why Bruce Arians stepped down.
6-11, tough, bro. 6-11, that's bull line true. Like we literally can go roster player for player, position for position, and the Saints have a better roster than anybody that you could think of. That's from top to bottom. You know what I'm saying? Like we really have a deadly roster. And like when you say leadership, shout out to Sean Payton, man. Real true. Looking on the outside in, they probably look good, man. He been there 16 years. He won them a Super Bowl. But if you're a true Saints fan, it was a lot of games that Sean Payton cost us. You heard me? And leadership is cool for the coaches, but coaches don't bring leadership. That's in that locker room. That's that culture. The coach can't provide that. So we love Sean Payton, but at the same time, if you really pay attention to the Saints, we went from this high-flying offense to a defensive diamonds team. Like we really focus on our defensive team. Like our offense been okay. Even when Drew was here, Drew made it work because who he is. But at the same time, we was most led by our defense. So the transition of Sean Payton leave and Dennis Allen being in that position was effortless, and it made most sense because the defense was dominant the last 3, 4, 5 years because of what Dennis Allen had brung up. Now, when we lose Sean Payton, that's cool. You're probably thinking, oh, who he the play caller? But the 3 people that built this offense was Sean Payton, Drew Brees, and Pete Carmichael. Pete Carmichael is now the play caller, offensive coordinator. 16 years. I'm talking about play for play. Some people call Pete the genius. You seen the water ball. You remember the coach had the playbook balled up and high. That's Pete. You know what I'm saying? To get his playbook back. That's Pete Carmichael. If you check him out, go Google him. The geeky guy with glasses. You walk past him in the grocery store. but that's the guy. So I just want to throw that out there. You say about Dennis Allen, but Dennis Allen built this team. I mean, built this defense, and this culture on this team come from our defense. We really the juice boys. You know what I'm saying? So when you say that 6-11, it's really laughable because like we really have the best roster in the NFL. We talking from safety. We lost Marcus Williams, and we replaced him with who?
Tyrann.
No, we placed him with Marcus Mate. We placed Tyrann. Shout out to another Ohio boy, Malcolm Jenkins, with Tyrann, a younger and better, more versatile safety. Now we have two safeties. We have two safeties that can play. We basically playing you. We watch basketball and football. It's going to the same shit. Positionless players on the defensive backs. We really got two safeties that can play deep or play in the box. So now that we just gonna be rushing 4 against Tampa Bay. I'm using Tampa Bay because that's what, you know what I'm saying? Rushing 4 against Tampa Bay. You don't know if Tyrann coming. You don't know if Marcus May coming. And don't forget about the menace, CD Deuce. You don't know if he coming. So if you say offensive or defensive line, we have Cam Jordan, Davenport. Y'all know about Davenport. Big old. We have Peyton Turner, who's a first-round rookie who ain't even play red shirt that's coming in. You go to the linebacking core. We have Demario Davis, the best linebacker, the most underrated. I can say the best, but the most underrated linebacker, top 5 in my opinion. You might throw him in top 3 just because he give you everything, rushing the quarterback. Ex Lenny. Because Lenny went to the locker room and told Devin White he wanted to put him as a down lineman because he didn't want to take that one-on-one contact. He wanted to help with that block. But he does everything and he could cover. So you go to that and Pete Warner, another Ohio State, shout out Ohio State. Pete Warner, second year, who had a phenomenal rookie year, who just the reason why we still haven't signed Quan. We might sign him before training camp, but the reason why is Pete Warner. Then you go to Lattimore, Tyrann, and I could go off on. This is a top 5 roster. I'm gonna say top 3 roster in the NFL. So you to say 6-11, bro, you gotta go do your research. Or you know what I tell you to go do? Go watch my dog video he made about the most dangerous team in the NFL, man. So yeah, man, like let me know that 6-11, you gotta come better than that.
He made it. This man right here, he made it.
You heard me? So shout out to that video. And I just had to let you know, Zoe, if you ain't know, we like that. You heard me? All right. Then now after this, go do your research. Go check out my boy because you was clowning Jameis, and then you was clowning saying Taysom Hill was our starting quarterback, and we ain't have no backup quarterback. We got Andy Dalton, the Red Rocket. Oh yeah, Andy Dalton, the Surge Bulls backup, solid quarterback, solid backup. Yeah, you can say what you jump in there.
I see Andy Dalton in Chicago. If Jameis go down, y'all doomed. Like, nah, Andy Dalton ain't going. Like,
talk to me. I can actually go ahead.
Frank, you already know it's stressful talking about Andy Dalton. You know what I'm saying? I done seen him. Look, I'm gonna tell you right now. As a Steelers fan, he was my favorite quarterback for the Bengals.
Okay.
Just keep it a buck. He kept giving us interceptions. He kept giving us wins, whatever the case may be. That's why I said I'm praying for the Saints. That's my whole thing. I'm just praying for y'all to at least win that many games. You know what I'm saying?
6 games? You praying that we win 6?
At least.
Bro, what? You gotta stop, bro. What?
You gotta think about it.
At least 6? Bro, we won 9. Listen, hey, he said you talking about Andy Dalton, but is Andy Dalton better than Trevor Siemian?
They ain't saying much though. They ain't saying much.
I'm gonna keep it. Get to me. Is Andy Dalton better than Taysom Hill that you said? Zo, you think he better than Taysom Hill?
No,
yes, at quarterback, not overall. Because you talk about as an athlete, Taysom Hill is like if we just talking about pure athlete. Taysom Hill is that guy. He can play every. It's funny people say, "Oh, he a quarterback, kicker, and all that." But name any NFL players that could do that. Play quarterback, running back, tight end, fucking punt back, on a kick return, all that. That's what he do. I respect it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but keep going.
I'm gonna keep it above you.
You think he better than Taysom Hill better than Andy Dalton?
Hell yeah. No hesitation about that at all. Because when you give Andy Dalton the keys, he draw that bitch into a ditch. You know what I'm saying? Right. So if we be in 100, Taysom Hill has put the team on his back numerous of times. You feel me? Even before Jameis Winston even thought about leaving the Bucs. That man Taysom been doing his thing when y'all give him the opportunity.
100%. 100%. I'm not a Taysom hater. I ain't gonna say that. I don't think he's a great quarterback, but I'm just saying this. A lot of quarterbacks, I'll be honest with you, not to be funny, and nothing like a lot of quarterbacks that played for us did great because they played within our system. And our offensive coordinator, Sean Payton for sure, they play to their strength. So when Taysom get in there, you're gonna see Taysom plays. When you see when Trevor Siemian in there, you're gonna get Trevor Siemian play. Teddy Bridgewater got paid a 3-year contract off of 5 games with us. You know what I'm saying? So it's just playing within the system, man. But a lot of it, you Andy Dalton is not better than Taysom Andy Dalton is way better than Taysom as a quarterback. I'm not gonna say as no athlete, but as a quarterback, bro, he's way better. At Taysom, timing, accuracy. He's a half read quarterback. He's only reading half of the field, bro. When we design plays from him, he rolling out to that side. He's only getting certain reads. Andy Dalton can see the field, man. And in mini camp, Andy Dalton been cutting up. Chris Olave. Beautiful ball. When I tell you Andy Dalton looking good, he looking good. Not the starter.
Hey,
but I'm
Tua
just saying
look good in practice too.
Huh?
Tua look real good in practice too.
I'm not gonna shit on Tua till I see it, bro. I gotta see it. We gotta wait till we see that. We gotta wait till we see that.
All right. Look, this is my thing, bro. Andy Dalton has gotten chance after chance after chance after chance. Okay,
right.
And he has not done anything to fulfill it. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, I personally feel like Zach Wilson better than the boy. You feel what I'm saying?
At this point in his career, but you using Andy Dalton as a starter. I'm saying as a solid backup. I'm telling you, last year we went through 4 quarterbacks, bro. I'm telling you, we went through 4 quarterbacks, and if we'd have had a serviceable, solid quarterback, we'll be straight. But we had Trevor Siemian, who he could throw, he got a little accuracy, but once the play dead, he going down or whatever. Taysom Hill, his inaccuracies, you know what I'm saying, and his half reading or whatever. But if we had a decent quarterback that was in there, it was over. We'd at least be.
Hold up. Andy Dalton came in that Dallas game to replace Dak, and he didn't do so good.
Well, no, I didn't think he did bad at all. I didn't think he did that bad. Because he played the whole season, right? When Dak got hurt, he played
the whole season, but the Cowboys was the same. And the Cowboys team was pretty good.
I don't think he Dak though. He ain't Dak though.
I know. I'm just saying, like, you saying he's serviceable, like, you feel me? Like, I don't think he will be able to, like, you know. But you saying last year, if y'all had, and you were okay. Let's say in the situation you were talking about, you got Andy Dalton last year.
Yes, sir.
What he had took y'all to the playoffs?
Yes,
is that
sir.
what you're trying to say?
Yes, sir.
I don't believe
yes,
that.
sir. Oh, yes, sir. Oh, yes, indeed.
He couldn't do it with Dallas.
Man, listen.
He couldn't do it with
Dallas offensive coordinator.
And then with those weapons, no, man, no.
I mean, listen. I know the weapons ain't nobody, but guess what? Those same weapons that people shitting on, Jameis put up 38 points against Green Bay with those same weapons. Actually, it was worse weapons because they was all undrafted.
But listen, that's Jameis. I think Jameis is pretty good. We know Jameis is pretty good.
But listen, bro, I'm telling you, Trevor Siemian, he's better than Trevor Siemian and Jameis. I can say the same thing.
I ain't gonna argue with that.
Yeah, I mean the same thing. When Jameis got hurt, Trevor Siemian came in there and did that. So what I'm saying is, we have a core and a foundation on offense that, you know what I'm saying, and we have a decent quarterback. All skill position and all coaching and all system are going to put them in great position to do good and be good enough to win the game. Because we have a top 5 defense. We have a top 5 defense. We don't need motherfuckers. Did Dallas have a top 5 defense? Andy Dalton took over? Think he had a top 5?
They had a pretty good defense.
They had a solid defense.
I said top 5.
It wasn't top 5.
So I'm saying we can really. The reason why I'm saying top 5, I mean bringing that because we can win games with our defense against y'all, dog. We beat y'all 9-0. We beat y'all 9-0.
At the same time, y'all was playing dirty that game. Y'all took that Chris down and Mike.
Whoa,
no. See the head that y'all had on Chris Godwin?
First of
all, see that head?
You said what?
They took Chris Godwin out for the rest of the year.
Bro, that's football, bro. That's football.
The dude went for his kneecap on purpose. That was Donnie Gay in 2021.
Frank. You talking about dirty? You're undisciplined, fast, overreacting ass linebacker. Fucking horse and took the man out for the season. And you telling me about dirty play when you know as a DP you can't hit in the head no more. Them legs gotta go. I'm taking them.
That was an accident. That was an accident. Y'all did it like 3 times. Y'all did it to Mike Evans too. Mike Evans went up. Y'all went straight for his knees too. He was out for the rest of the game. And then what happened to Leonard Fournette?
He flipped him like a fucking helicopter. First of all,
Exactly.
hey, shout out to
DNA. You know it, bro.
No, bro. We physical, bro. We don't play no dirty, bro. That's a legal hit. I'm not gonna sit and let you do and say that. PJ, that wasn't no dirty, bro. That was a legal hit. Why he didn't get 15 yards?
Yeah, they ain't been headhunting.
Now I get you what you're saying. Like, if that's your partner, you take it out, but that's the risk you play. You play when you play football. It is what it is, bro. You can't hit the helmet.
And that wasn't that pass across the middle of the field too, where it's like the most dangerous catching those things too.
Yeah, that's what it's.
That was right across the middle.
That's what it's about. Yep. But guess what? Blame your fucking quarterback. Blame your quarterback for leading them into the hit because this scary at throwing crossing routes. The same shit that we knocked his ass out. Hold on. The first game, PJ picked 6 that bitch the first game. The second game, he knocked fucking Godwin ass out. Great hit, PJ.
I'm trying to figure out though, like when Leonard Fournette got injured that game, I could have sworn somebody twisted his ankle. I saw somebody grab his leg and go shoot like that.
Hey,
I need that explained.
Help him out.
I need that explained. Somebody
help out. That was a beautiful hit, man. Lenny went like a motherfucking helicopter in the man. Flint him out. Hey, hamstring, coach. Miami. Get me out of here. Godwin. He thought he was gonna do a little cut and get back.
Y'all be cheating. Y'all be cheating, bro. Come on now, y'all be with that. Y'all be
bro.
I feel like they cleaned it up.
Cheating, bro? You think we cheating,
the boys
bro?
cleaned it up though.
I ain't gonna say cheating. I'm just saying y'all taking players out the game. That's what y'all trying to do.
We
y'all on some 1980s NFL type stuff.
You gotta play physical. You gotta play.
I agree.
Let me tell you, y'all defense not physical. Y'all fake tough guys. Y'all not physical. Y'all not physical. We physical. Mario Davis.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
He like that. He coming with that. Hey, Marshawn. Even our cornerbacks, Marshawn coming to hit. They coming to hit. CD Deuce coming to hit. PJ, you saw it. Hey, shout out to Darius. You got Florida State in your background. PJ Williams bringing that fucking hit. He bringing that wood every time, Paul. Every time.
Hey, but y'all boys been cleaning it up since Greg Williams though.
Man, listen, bro. Listen, that's
so you gotta kind of give them their credit. They just hitting. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, Greg Williams.
I think it's clean at this point.
First of all, bro, I'm gonna tell you this: the NFL had to lost in court. They lost in court. Jonathan Vilma sent them because you talking about Bounty Gate, but I won't clean it up. Jonathan Vilma took the NFL to court and won because they didn't have enough evidence or nothing like that. People don't know about that. They lost. The NFL lost that and refused to admit they was wrong, and they didn't have enough evidence to do that. But proceed to still suspend our coach for the whole season. If we was convicted of Bounty Gate, Jonathan Vilma wouldn't be calling games for the NFL. Believe that.
Boys clean.
Believe that. Ain't no clean. We was physical defense then. Man, you crazy. Y'all crazy.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
You a D-line.
I ain't gonna lie.
You ain't gotta tell me your partners or you ain't never heard about motherfuckers say, man, listen, I got money. On. Come on, stop. Come on, bro. My dad used to do that. Man, my dad, you get a fumble and then I'm getting you $20. Come on, man. Don't do that. Don't fall for the media bullshit.
Your dad might be like 40, 50 years old. He was playing in the 80s. Come on now.
But that's what we talking about in that time. So when we talk about in that time of 2009, bro, that still was physical. It still was physical out there. It still was physical. We just starting to get into the era of...
It's not wrong with physicality. It's not wrong with that. It's not wrong with physicality. I played on the D-line. I love being physical. You know what I mean? Like, that's what you're supposed to bring to the game as this game getting soft. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You got to bring that physicality just to let it know that it is still football. So, I mean, let me be honest. Frank, you got a point on, playing dirty and shit like that. And you also have a point on, like, it's part of football. To me, both of that shit is part of football. Excuse my friend. It's part of football because how you gonna play football, load up the pads, load up the helmet, load up everything, and not expect to get hurt? You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
facts.
So it's like, brand the physicality. I love it. I love when you motherfuckers brand the physicality because that just lets you know that it's gonna be a hard hitting game. It's gonna be a long 60 minutes.
Yes,
you know what I mean? So I just like the physicality. So like, I get where Frank coming from. I get where you both coming from.
Man, Frank is hurt, man. Frank hurt, man. Frank hurt like that guy. Frank hurt.
Hey, there is one thing. There's one thing I would like to add to the discussion we was talking right before we talked about the injury. Because remember we were saying if Andy Dalton was on the team last year, could he lead the Saints to the playoffs? I would have said yes because he was better than Trevor Siemian. And guess what? We were one game away, and people are forgetting. we would have won like 4 games last year if we would have just had our kicker. We were literally going to 5 or 6 different kickers last year too. We were so bad with kickers and COVID and injuries, and we still finished 9-8 and was literally 1 game away from basically making the playoffs, or basically the 49ers and the Rams game that kind of stopped it.
Sold us out.
The Rams
did. You up 17 point in the halftime and give up a 17-point lead? Because you know why? They scare ass didn't want to see that physicality in the playoffs. That's what it was about. They didn't want that physicality in the playoffs. They wanted the easy route, and them boys cooked it up. So, yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, Frank. I can't let you.
Hold on. So wait, if you saying that the Rams would have made, if y'all would have made the playoffs and y'all went against the Rams, y'all would have beat the Rams?
Man, yes, man. Yes.
No.
Bro, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. We'd have made the playoffs, bro. We would have shocked a lot of people, dog, because we was getting a lot of people back. Like our 2 left tackles were just coming back. We played like majority of our season without Teron Armstead and Ryan Ramczyk, our $200 million tackles. You feel me? They the top 5 tackles at their position. You know what I'm saying? We was missing them the whole season. We also missing Andrews Peak. He was out for majority of the season also. Alvin Kamara just started coming back. Man, we dominated the Falcons. That defense was in rare form, getting everybody back. I think Davenport came back. Khan was straight. Everything was good, dog. We really was going to shock the world. Our defense was going to win us games. That's why I was telling you in the beginning about if Andy Dalton better than Trevor Siemian, because we really have a defense that can win games. It don't come from me. This comes from the captain of the defense. Cam Jordan even said this. Like, we really felt like that. And us as fans, we knew. We put in shove out. Shout out to Tom Brady, man. I don't think he the GOAT, but he one of them. But, dog, we held them to 9-0. 9-0. He couldn't get 9 points. That's unheard of.
I'm gonna put an asterisk on that. I'm gonna put an asterisk on that.
Why? Why you gonna put an asterisk on it?
Because y'all took out our players.
Y'all the greatest regular season.
If you had Chris Godwin, Mike Evans, and Leonard Fournette, y'all win that game?
If we had Jameis Winston, Michael Thomas, we could play them games, bro. We could play them games. It's part of football. We could play them games. Like you got hurt through the game. You got hurt through the game.
I'm talking about coming into the game. I'm not talking about like the pre-injuries. I'm talking about like the main players that we had before the game started.
Y'all 30 minutes before the game started. Y'all came in there with them.
I mean, Michael Thomas was already out, and Jameis was already out.
Frank, them boys still winning the regular season game. But
let's talk
about
that.
Hold on.
They're the best regular season team in the world.
And you know we was out with Sean Payton that game too, right?
Huh?
You know our coach wasn't that game too, right? You know, Coach Sean Payton, the one that y'all said, you know, that divine. And look, real quick, I'm gonna say on you, bro. Our record is 4-1, bro. Our record is 4-1 against y'all in the regular season. In the 4-0 in the regular season and 1. Bro, stop acting like we played countless of playoff games against each other and y'all 2-0 and 3-0 and all that. Y'all won 1 playoff game that Jared Cook gave y'all sad ass, and also Tom Brady has still had a mediocre ass. He's had a mediocre ass day. Shout out to y'all defense. They played hella good. They took advantage of what it was. They put him in great field position. Winfield, I think that's Winfield, the rookie. I got nothing but respect for him. Brother do a lot, but he come with that. He making them tackles. He coming with that wood, Paul. So, but bro, stop saying. I hate when y'all say in the regular season, like motherfucker, we had battles at like we New England and the Indy. You know what I'm saying? The playoffs, man, we had 1 game.
But it don't have to
it.
be against just Tampa Bay in the playoffs though. It don't have to be against just Tampa Bay in the playoffs. It just go to show with New Orleans getting the playoffs. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a couple of seasons where they actually got robbed in the playoffs.
No, you know the season. We're not even gonna talk about it. We
know
that
one
season.
year when the Rams made them all play.
We know that season, bro. We know that.
So like, I get that, but we gotta talk about playoff failure when they actually had guys. You know, y'all was good to go, injury free, and still didn't come up clutch. There's seasons where they predicted y'all win the Super Bowl and still haven't made that stretch to even get there. So you know what I mean? It's
I don't know about never making the stretch to get there.
You know what I mean? I get we only played 1 game in the playoff.
Who is it? Who you said?
Like you got. If we talk about playoffs, yeah.
But
I get Bucks and New Orleans only played 1 time ever in the playoffs. But go ahead.
No. You right. I don't want to stop your thought, bro. I don't want to start with my bad.
Yeah. No, you good, bro. You good. But all I'm saying is like it's not just Bucks playing the Saints in the playoffs. It's Saints playing against anybody when it comes to like who's that better team on that Saturday or Sunday in the playoffs. And most of the time it's not New Orleans some of that days. You know what I'm saying? So like that's why we saying like, yeah, New Orleans is a good regular season team. Don't get me wrong. Like pretty much 10 games winning a season. But when it comes to the playoffs, where dogs become dogs, now it's dogs on dogs. Who is going to outdog who? And sometimes New Orleans get outdogged. That's
Yeah,
all I have to
say
say.
sometimes. Don't say all the time. Don't say
Majority.
sometimes. Like I can't say it. Like we
Yeah,
got
I
robbed
know, I
at
know.
2018.
Oh,
We
You can say
fell a couple of
majority,
times. But I know you a Green Bay fan too. Is up there. Y'all motherfuckers 1-4 in NFC Championship. Don't talk about when playoffs come. Because
Hey,
Aaron
look,
Rodgers
I know
fold
that.
and
I know
crack
that.
like
I
an
know
egg every
that.
time.
I
I'm
know
talking
that.
about
Hey, that's
playoffs
the one
1-4.
thing. That's the
That's
one
the
thing I can
motherfucker
tell
can't get
you
over the
for
hump.
sure. I
That's the
know
one who
that.
can't get over that hump. Humpty Dumpty fell his ass back over that wall.
Yeah.
I know that.
Him
for a
and
fact.
Drew got one.
We can't get over San
Respect.
Francisco. We
That's a
ain't get
team
over
thing,
San
though.
Francisco out here.
It's all right.
Yeah.
I'd rather get a Super Bowl.
Hey, look, I ain't saying nothing you said wrong because Green Bay get out dog.
Yeah, no, 100. And I got no more. I thought about you. Nah, and no, that's you, Frank. Now you said something about a sympathy bowl. You said something about y'all know that sympathy bowl or whatever the case is. Listen, bro, Katrina happened in 2005. We won a Super Bowl in 2009. Last 4 years, they not giving me nothing. We earned everything we did. We went through a gauntlet of 100 Hall of Famers, a gauntlet of them. You heard me? Kurt Warner, Peyton Manning, Brett Favre. You know what I'm saying? We deserve that. But now y'all on the other end, this last one, it's a
hold on, real quick.
Go
I
ahead.
didn't say anything about a sympathy bowl. I didn't say nothing.
No,
about
not
that.
you. That's why I was talking to him. So I ain't talking to you, Frank.
Okay.
That's why I started out saying nothing. This ain't got nothing to do with you, but you're gonna feel it. But yeah, so I
I
know.
got something to say too, but go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. He said something about the sympathy bowl, but it's a coincidence. In 2020, the world locked down. Nobody could go traveling. They're promoting a vaccine shot. And they're saying, hey, guess who's everybody, all the EMS is in the building, they're vaccinated, they're propaganda, and y'all win the Super Bowl. So you call it Sympathy Bowl, I'm going to call it the Pandemic Bowl. So you got a Pandemic Bowl with none of that, all that. You cheated on Tyron, they called his interception back, and they did all that. Now, if you want to even go further to the first Super Bowl, when John Gruden went from the Raiders to the Bucks, and he knew, and then it so happened they center, they guard went missing and went all this, and they changed up their play call. They changed up they play call a day before the game, and they went from and you know one of your former players, it was D. Smith, one of the DBs was saying to himself, y'all don't think that's rigged? Why didn't we do to the why didn't the Raiders do to us what the Saints did to us? Ran the ball with Deuce McAllister all through our defense. We couldn't stop the run. Why would they change the game plan a day before the Super Bowl? And everybody was pissed off telling him why I would do that. So when you say sympathy, Bozo, watch him out and do your history. You hear me? Because if you want to look at it, that Pandemic Bowl and that motherfucking Gruden, give Gruden the Ring Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, just do your thing. That's on the internet. You go check it out. Go check out D. Smith. You know what I'm saying? He can break it down to you. But, yeah, man, don't no sympathy over here. We earned everything because we like that.
Yeah. They can't really say nothing about
Talk your talk, Frank. I know you got something. Talk your talk, Frank. Go ahead.
Okay, first of all, you said this was are you saying the pandemic is the reason why?
I think it was a big
this is the hardest win to ever get. Think about it. You got to test every day. You got to keep your players healthy every day, and you can't lie. A lot of these teams lost a lot of games because their players couldn't start because they had. Then, and I will argue that most of these games were pretty much equal. Ain't nobody in the stands. Ain't no unfair home field advantage, and we winning most of these games. Come on now.
But that plays a part in it, bro. You know some of your away games.
Think about it.
Everybody, that shit plays a part in it. If you're telling me if Jack Rabbit picked 6 Tom Brady on opening day, the Superdome going crazy. Even though we bust y'all at the Superdome going crazy, you not getting back in that game. When we kick that bitch off and everything, you ain't gonna hear nothing. So those plays.
But what does it say that when there's nobody there and then we whooping y'all ass and then we up 21-7? Shouldn't that say the Bucks are a better team?
I mean, some cases y'all against the Saints.
When it matters.
I'm not saying that happened. I'm just saying for example.
Yeah, right. No, if you clearly we know some of them have nothing to do with the circumstances, but more with I'm just a better, superior team than you. We know some of those cases is that, but we talking about tight cases. We can use us, the Bucks and the Saints. We knowing that Superdome is a difference maker. You understand what I'm saying? Seattle is a difference maker. You know what I'm saying? You know them states. The Arrowhead is a difference maker. Y'all know what it is. So all that, I say the same thing about that shit is an element. You know, you locked in as a player, but when you hear that shit, like you see them boys behind us, them boys juice boys. They feed off that. Once we up, we start dancing, bucking, feeling ourselves, flying around the field. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that was a pandemic bowl, man. It was sponsoring, the NFL sponsoring, wanted to pay for vaccine shots and everything else. Oh, on the first time, think about it. They wasn't gonna make no money for traveling. You're not gonna get the people anyway. You're gonna lose money. So you know what we do? We just keep it at home. We ain't gonna travel, we ain't gonna book no hotel. We're gonna have it right here. Had a Tampa Bay, whatever, first time in history. And not Frank, you sound like you've been a Tampa Bay fan for a long time. Say James guy. You know the tide has changed with y'all because of one man. And you know the NFL got that man back. You know that. That's not that crazy over here. You know a lot of things happen for y'all because Tom Brady. Y'all get a lot of props, a lot of benefits because Tom Brady. And we countless keep telling y'all he really not like that. He really not like that. You a Bucs fan, I respect you. It's them Tom Brady fans and them old Buck fans, them new Buck fans come stick their chests out. Like, bro, where you been at? I don't have no problem with y'all. Y'all not all rivalry. I don't think y'all.
I don't claim the new Bucs fans. They be talking wild. Like, I'm like,
y'all divided. It's Tampa Bay. I mean, it's Tom Brady fans.
Yeah, it's Tom Brady and Bucs fans.
Yeah, I already know.
Tom Brady ain't going down as one of them Bucs unless y'all finna do it like that. You know what I'm saying? Unless y'all finna just start handing out Ring of Honor shit, you know. But if we being real though, Tom Brady, that guy, we gonna have to hand that shit to him, bro. Like no quarterback coming back 28-3. You feel me? No quarterback is smoking defenses like that. And I'm tired of hearing the hype behind Peyton Manning because the nigga made 36 pre-snap calls and say hype. All right, that's not. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
I love Peyton though.
That don't really scare me. That don't really scare me.
He controlling the line though. He really putting the game in his own hand though, bro. He really playmaking and everything.
I mean, I get that, but at the same time though, I rather play him than a motherfucker who can beat my ass while I'm up 3 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? If I'm up 3 touchdowns, I should be able to sit comfortably against Peyton Manning. You know what I'm saying? But with Tom Brady on the other end, bro, I'm scared up 28. You feel me? Yeah. I'm still spooked. The game ain't over. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and you gotta think about it. This man came to Tampa who fucking sucked for years and put them on the map. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't really even.
But he had 2 pro. But Frank, he had 2 Pro Bowl receivers though, right? Didn't he have 2 Pro Bowl receivers?
Yes, but what did Jameis do with them?
Made them Pro Bowl receivers.
No, he did not. Them boys was gonna be Pro Bowl receivers regardless. Ryan Fitzpatrick was throwing them boys the ball first.
But who they want for we got Pro Bowl with? Jameis or Ryan Fitzpatrick?
Both.
Who? All right, both. All right, you got it, both. You got it.
Okay.
I'm gonna just say both.
So this is my whole thing about, you know, when it come down to the NFC South period. The Saints always dominated during the regular season, but they can't find shit in the playoff. You know what I'm saying? The Bucs problem is not consistent. That's the Bucs problem. You feel what I'm saying? But when they touch that playoffs, y'all better be ready. You feel me? Because anytime the opportunity has coming up for the Bucs, they've actually, you know what I'm saying, showed up. Except for that time y'all was playing the Giants and, you know, Tiki Barber was running through y'all at. But either way it go, it's just the fact of the Bucs make things happen when they're given the opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
Nah. I mean, I really don't remember the Bucs that bad. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mike Allstott and Warren Sapp and all that. That they dominated right then. They had their little run right there. But you know, after that, it was nothing. It was a ghost town, like a literal ghost town. You know what I'm saying? So
7-9 ain't it?
Yeah,
-7 ain't it?
It was a ghost town. So I just say this: like it's new. It's a lot of things that was handed, you know, y'all way because of Tom Brady. I'm just talking about favoritism with that, and that's not what all the old. And it sounds like you been a Bucs fan for me, because rest in peace, Grandpa. So I know y'all been, but I'm just saying, like it's more giving y'all away now because Tom Brady. Right now they project y'all to have like one of the best 2 rosters in the league, and y'all lost so much. Like they talk about Jameis Winston. When is Chris Godwin, Frank? When is Chris Godwin coming back? What is your projection?
Chris Godwin coming back week 2. I don't think we lost that much. And I think, in my opinion, I got conspiracy theory Grunt coming back in the middle of the season.
Oh, he gonna probably come back.
He's gonna come back in the middle of the season. I don't think we lost that much. I think we got rid of, like, you know, old talent. Ndamukong Suh couldn't pass the rusher no more. And same thing with JPP. JPP.
What did he have? Didn't he have how many sacks?
He had like what?
No.
4 or 6 sacks.
Sue, I'm talking about Sue, not Sue. I'm talking about Sue.
Sue had 6 sacks, but like they were like
for nose to go.
But look, it's like one of those sacks like you just there. Like he ain't like was elite like that. He was just there to get
6 sacks a nose tackle, bro. That's pretty nice, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know, like
nice, bro.
Sue wasn't effective for us like that. I'll just say that. I think Hicks and
How many games he played? How many games Sue played?
He played all almost all of them. I ain't gonna lie, he a good run stuffer, but I prefer a good pass rusher and a defensive tackle.
Vita need help. The boy Vita need help.
Yeah, that's why I like the guy he drafted in the first round.
Frank, I ain't gonna lie, just playing. Frank, I'm not gonna lie, because coming off of that standpoint, bro. First off, 6 sacks as a nose, that is pretty damn good. So like it is hard.
And what season?
1 tech. You know what I mean? It's hard to get sacks out of that 0-1 technique. You know what I'm saying? So like,
boys
man,
on
he
that
still get 6 sacks.
boy, I hear
He's
y'all.
what, 31, 32 years old? That is still pretty good. I mean, only thing I feel like Sue was lacking on was, like he's getting old. So like, obviously you're gonna see them kind of tendencies like old players make mistakes a lot because they start to get older and the game is starting to get faster, too fast for. So I mean, I still feel like losing Sue is like it's not a huge impact, but it's gonna be an impact because I mean, we everybody Hicks, but Hicks don't know the system like Stu did. You know what I mean?
He's overweight, and he overweight.
But however though, but other than that though, just me playing that 0 and that 1 tech, that 2 or 3 tech, that is still pretty damn good to have 6 sacks.
6 sacks. I ain't gonna lie, it's fucking right. That's
That's
mediocre DN. So fuck, it's 6 sacks for a fucking nose. That's why I say nose playing nose tackle shit. I respect that. I seen the number because we thought about it for him coming in. What's up, B man?
What's up with it, man? What's going on with it, man?
What's up, B? What's up with you, baby? That's my
how
number
I'm
2.
rocking, man. Come on, you know how I'm rocking. You know how we get down, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So
Jube, good look at my brother for getting me in here, man. You know how
I just think it's gonna be a tough season for y'all, Frank. I'll be honest with you. I got and this before it all came out. I got Carolina might taking that 2 spot from you. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we number 1. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
You really think Baker Mayfield?
No, listen. Listen. I'm documenting. I got listen. Just like
people don't even want to play for him, bro.
No, listen. I said this before today. Listen, I said this before today. I said this. So, that's how I feel about this motherfucker saying 6 and 11. That's this before Baker Mayfield. Shout out to my my Carolina YouTube family. I fuck with Keep Pounding TV on 21 704. But all them boys, I go in there. I was just joking with them and talking to them, but. I think they got an upcoming defense, man, and they got some weapons on the offense. Terry Marshall, DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson when he catch the ball, whatever. But I just feel like, bro, Tom Brady is 45 years. What y'all done squeezed the juice out this lemon enough? Now we already retired his ass first. Now he gonna make us do it to him again. So, but I just think like
the Rams
before Baker Mayfield. No, this is us. This was before Baker Mayfield. Yeah, he retired to the Rams. You think he retired because he came back on them boys?
Bro, you didn't see how he leaned his head back after a hit? He got hit by the Rams one time, and he was like,
"Bro, listen, who got the most? Tom Brady got against us against us. He got 10 10 touchdowns and 10 interceptions against us. Like, we giving this man got to see us twice a year.
Hey Joe, I like it. Hey Joe, I like how you said he tilted his head back. After one of the hits. Hey, tilting your head back is not as bad as breaking your own damn iPad. Your big iPad.
Right. Nobody get mad at Brady. Don't get mad at nobody but us. He don't get mad at. Hey, come on, Frank. He don't get mad. He went over to our coach, our D-line coach, and told him go fuck himself. What? You, Mister, I'm supposed to be the GOAT. You go over there, you that mad, D-line on his ass, that mad, he go tell him go fuck yourself.
You like Michael Jordan used to take personal. Michael Jordan used to take shit personal just like that too. He used to call niggas little bitches and everything. So you gotta think about it. It's like when you got a team that's on you, you feel me, that's really giving it to you, you gonna say some things, you feel me? Like at the end of the day, look, we not friends on this field, bro. You know what I'm saying? Until the clock strikes 0, we not cool. You know what I mean?
100%.
I ain't gonna lie. I
100%.
think Tom Brady came back just to beat us, son.
Just to beat the
hell
Saints.
yeah, just to beat us.
100%. Because
Just to beat
he
us.
I agree with that. I
He
ain't gonna
knows
cap.
he can't go out like that, bro.
Yeah.
He knows he can't go out like that.
I fucking love it,
You
dog.
know,
Give
he
me
won
hype,
his
dog.
ring, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it was all good, but one thing that's always, even though, I mean, y'all beat us in the playoffs, obviously, but one thing that's always, you know, just a recurring thing is just, oh, well, you can't beat the Saints, though. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I mean?
That's before Tampa Bay.
Huh?
My bad, B. That's before Tampa. That's
And I
when
feel
we
like-
were
I
in
feel
New
like
England.
as
He
a
was on his ass. Go ahead.
Tampa Bay fan. I feel like as a Tampa Bay fan, growing up in Tampa, you know what I mean? I feel like I don't give a damn if we touch playoffs or don't. Like, I feel like the biggest accomplishment in the season period is beating the Saints. Right? You beat them once or twice. Just growing up in Tampa, bro.
Bro,
like,
and why is that like that?
I do
'Cause we
truly
don't-
do believe Brady came back to beat the Saints and get that
Yeah.
ring.
Why
See,
is it
listen,
like that,
I-
y'all?
But go ahead.
I respect your honesty, bro, and that's something that not a lot of Tampa fans want to admit. Like, I be on Twitter, bro, so I see it all. And there be some real life salty, like, bro, like I'm talking about, like, as soon as y'all started winning, like, y'all would beat another team and then come back and be like, all right, where's the Saints at, though? Like, this shit made no sense to me, bro. Like, I was like, bro, like, why are y'all so, like, hostile? Like, goddamn, like,
Bro, it's the
okay,
South.
you guys are
It's-
doing
it's
good,
the-
bro. Like, nobody.
It's the South, baby. It's the
Listen,
South.
like,
You
you know how
gotta
many, you know how many,
South, man.
South.
yeah,
You
you know
gotta
how
think
many
about
dudes
it.
in Tampa
It's
just ready to talk trash, bro? Like, we've been ready to talk trash for like over like
Yeah,
15 years now.
I could tell.
Yeah.
But you gotta think about
I
it.
could
Y'all gotta
tell,
admit.
bro.
Cause
Don't
it's like
nobody
it's
do
like
football like the
it's
South.
not Atlanta that we really care about beating. It's not Carolina that we really care about beating. It's really the Saints, because you know the Saints been pounding our ass for some years. You know, it
Pause.
always feel good to beat them, even in the
Yeah.
playoffs. Like, cause come on now, when it comes to the playoffs, right, you lose, you out. Simple as that. You lose, you out. But like that regular season though, like when you see them twice, you go to their city, and they come down to us, come to our city. It's like, bro, like if we lose New Orleans, we gotta get that one in Tampa because we in the city. You know what
I
I
ain't
mean?
gonna lie,
Or if
I
we
ain't gonna
beat them
lie,
in New
legend,
Orleans,
bro.
they be in Tampa, regardless if it's 1-1.
I ain't gonna lie, legend, man. You might have to stop talking down on the Bucks because you kind of favor Mike Evans a little bit these days, my boy.
I ain't gonna lie, brother. You do too, brother. You kind of do too. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah.
You red too.
Hey, yo,
You red too.
For real, though.
Don't put all red niggas in one box, bro. Don't do it.
Hey, when it come down to football, right?
Yeah.
Just don't nobody do it better than the South. You feel me? And on top of that, Florida and Louisiana always had this football comp. Always, whether it be high school, whether it be college, even in professional. So Florida and Louisiana always been going back and forth. You feel what I'm saying? We don't really give a fuck about Georgia, Atlanta Falcons, and them dogs and shit. You know what I'm saying? But Florida and Louisiana always been top flight as far as producing some of the greatest football players ever.
Fact. Them Texas and California. I agree, bro. I agree 100%.
Texas and California ain't fucking with us, huh? You know that.
That quarterback, them California boys in Texas be producing.
And where them boys go?
But
To the South.
Drew Brees go to the Hall. I'm about to say Drew Brees go to the Hall of Fame. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, but this is my question, bro. Like I be confused because before Tom Brady, like y'all division, we won't beat y'all, but it was never like, man, fuck the Bucks, man. The Bucks suck. But every time they got those different Bucks card. I look fans, man, fuck the Saints, and man, say fuck the Saints. Carolina the same way. When did we be? I know Atlanta. We've been on Atlanta as that's what we really consider a rivalry, just because I don't know what it was, but that's who it was. But the Bucks and Carolina, we don't look at y'all like. I mean, now with Tom Brady is on now because of everything with that. But before Tom Brady, it was never like, man, fuck the Bucks and It was kind of like we catch y'all. You know what I'm saying?
The moment I knew that we was in the Bucks fans' heads, and I'm not speaking for all y'all, you know what I'm saying?
You're right.
For most of
You're
y'all.
right.
I like this nigga accent. I like your accent, bro.
Because let's look at it like this.
Go. I don't know.
I was gonna say real quick. The moment I knew we was in y'all heads was when, like I said, I be on Twitter, so I see everything. There's some dude. I don't know if y'all know who he is. He's like some Arabic. He looks like DJ Khaled.
Motherfucking Sammer.
Man,
he
was at the Falcons game. It was a Bucks Falcons game.
Say fuck the Saints. Say fuck the Saints. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
What time are you on, my brother?
What are you talking about? Goofball.
Like, y'all, it was our bye week, bro.
Welcome to Quickie Mark looking ass. I was telling him, man, I said that. Like, what's up with dude? That's exactly what I was talking about saying. Fuck this thing. Like, what?
I was so confused, bro. And then, like, he's so hostile. Like, this so hostile.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, bro. Like, it's not even like that, bro.
Mr. Muppet looking ass. Yeah, I know exactly who you talking
You know
about.
what I'm talking about, bro. He's got, bro.
I can tell you, the Loose Cannons podcast. Fuck all that. The Loose Cannons podcast. Them niggas.
He's got "fuck the Saints" detailed on his car. He got that shit detailed on his car, bro. That shit is crazy.
Wait, I don't know who y'all talking about. Y'all can look it up on the screen. I might know who y'all talking about.
Yeah, it Loose Cannon podcast. They cover the Bucks. That's who I was talking about when I realized bro, exactly what you talking about. That's the moment I'm like, wait, when it became this, like when it became like fuck the Saints and like this, like that. But that dude went like OD'd on us, like at a Falcons game. With Falcons fans, hey, we're kumbaya, we're winning them. Like, come on, man. Like, it ain't like that. Like, again, now with Tom Brady on that, we on y'all ass. But before that, it is what it is. Hey, quick question. I want y'all, what's y'all thoughts on our guy, CD Deuce? How y'all feel about him? What y'all think of him as a player? Y'all like, man, dude just talk too much trash. He like that. Number 22, the one who
Gardner
Johnson, CD Deuce. That's
that
what
motherfucker mean. Nigga, hey, look, I ain't feel like this since motherfucking Cortland Finnegan. You feel me?
Yeah.
Hey, and then he got whammed in the mouth, and he still was like, "What's happening?"
You
know what I'm saying, bro?
He really like that.
He got to be one of my favorite corners right now.
You know he's from Florida, y'all. You know he's from Florida.
Exactly. You think I don't know that, man?
Yeah, he went to Florida.
It's either you gonna get
Florida, man.
I'm telling you, it's either you gonna get one of them young boys who got the fade, who gonna talk that shit, or you gonna get you a corner with the dreads who gonna be all up on your ass. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like him, I don't know, bro. It's been a while since we had one of them corners like that. I'm telling you. I mean, that boy Jair Alexander think he the truth, but not like this.
He's the type of guy. If he's on your team, you love him. If he's not on your team, you hate him.
Hey, that's a question.
Finnegan all day.
Hey, that's a question I have for y'all. That's a good question for y'all Bucks fans because y'all are the Bucks fans and stuff. And this is the question is basically because I've been looking at all these rankings, right? You know, from NBC and all these different random people, you know, saying these are the rankings, da 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 da. Do y'all think y'all secondary really is better than the Saints because they got like number one?
But that's what I'm talking about, that Brady stuff. That exactly. Hey, that's what I'm talking Frank, about that Brady effect.
Look. Hey, we said that
secondary. Saints always had a better secondary than the Bucks. The Bucks will give up 500 yards, nigga.
I'm not gonna say always. 2015.
Real quick.
Tyreek Hill.
I feel like, bro,
always.
The Saints have always had the hold on that, especially when they clean down to, you know what I'm saying, that secondary. They always had, you know what I'm saying, top-notch corners. You know what I'm saying? You got safeties who will always lay you out if the quarterback sets you up like that. You know what I'm saying? Yep. There is no other team in that division that's better than the Saints on defense. Just keep it above.
That's love. And that's what I was talking about. Y'all get attention and all that other stuff they say about, you know what I'm saying? Because to me, that was the weakest point of y'all whole defense was the secondary. Cockeye Davis. I'm talking about Carlton Davis. I'm on his ass.
Getting burnt up,
hey, Michael Thomas on his ass this year. I'm letting y'all know. I don't know.
Didn't Carlton shut him down in 2021 playoffs though?
No, bro. He had he was on one leg. No, he was on one foot. Like he was supposed to get. He just had surgery in the offseason. Like he literally was playing on his insides. He couldn't make no cuts at all. Like he was literally playing hurt. And your boy, they had a little Twitter thing on back and forth, slant boy and all this other stuff like that.
That's his only route.
No, that's not, bro. Go check out. Hey, bro, go check out his highlights, bro. Don't let the media fool you, bro. That dude is like that. Go ask Marcus Peters. Go ask Marcus Peters.
Who is number 11?
That's Deontay Hardy.
Hold on.
Short, fast dude.
Funny, y'all want to see something funny about this whole slant shit, right? I ain't even going to sugarcoat it, bro. All right, so let me ask y'all, right? Who do y'all believe to be like the best receiver in the NFL right now? Watch this. Go ahead. Who is it? Say Devontae Adams. Say it, because it's Devontae.
Mike Evans.
Okay, it's not Mike Evans, so just say Devontae
Adams. I got Mike Evans.
You can't do that when Lattimore shut him down every time.
And I get it. My point is this. Most people believe Devontae Adams is the best wide receiver in the NFL, or at least top 2, top 3 at the very least. He led the league in slants while Michael Thomas was still playing. He had the most slant receptions in the NFL. Michael Thomas was actually not even in the top 5 his last year healthy. That's a known fact. You can pull it up. You can Google it.
I
Now,
like this guy accent. I like this guy accent.
I'm not gonna act like Mike Thomas be running flies and deep routes. He doesn't. But he is not just for slants. He runs a great dig route. He does good curl routes, like anything that's within 10 to 30 yards. That's him.
That's him. Talk that shit.
And as far as Mike Evans being the best wide receiver in the NFL, I don't know, man. He's great.
Fuck no, man.
I can't deny it. Like, bro, like I was one of these people that like I love seeing Marshawn lock him up. You know what I'm saying? But Mike Evans be doing this thing for the most part.
He cook up on everybody else.
Marshawn, you know he plays his heart out against Mike. He plays his heart out against Mike.
No, I mean, well. Shout out to him. I'm gonna say this. Shout out to him. He on our team. We good now. But James, I blame James for that. James shouldn't have put it in there. You know what I'm saying? Should have did that and got Mike went over that tag with Marshawn. Now he's on. Now every time I see him locking your sad ass up, he lock him up every time. He really put him.
Mike Evans in a pickle. Popped off that whole thing.
I don't know. It be looking like y'all be double covering Mike Evans though every time. Every time. The one time y'all didn't double cover Mike Evans, he went what it was like deep post route. And he burnt. Yeah, y'all be double covering Mike Evans.
Our game plan is always listen. Our game plan is always
put Marshawn and the safety over top.
No, bro.
Exactly.
I be watching this guy. That's how it be.
No way, bro.
If y'all didn't have that safety over top, Marshawn burnt.
Listen, bro.
Mike Evans burnt him every time.
We throw Mike over there and tell him lock him up and take him off the map. We tell him go over there and take him off the map, and we throw him over the top of anybody else, Brown or somebody. Ain't not him.
Later on when he does.
But that's not double coverage. That's what y'all understand. That's not double coverage. Double coverage if you're bumping up a linebacker or bumping up a corner to play at the line of scrimmage. That's double coverage. Having a safety over the top has been something that everybody has done to every great receiver in the history of whatever. You know what I'm saying? They used to do it to Julio Jones. They did it to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, Mike Evans is a great receiver. But one-on-one, I have seen plenty of times that it was a fucking, like, straight up, like, go get it. Like, Marshawn or Mike Evans. And Marshawn would smack the fucking ball out of his hands.
What about in the end zone?
You know what I'm saying? Easy. I'm just saying. I'm just being honest.
There's always a flag. Anytime that ball is going over there, it's a flag. It's a pass interference. Every time.
There you go.
You can have that picture. But I'm keeping a buck. I am a Steeler fan. I am a diehard Steeler fan. That man might be tearing his ass up. On, you know what I'm saying? One-on-one coverage or whatever.
He did it last year.
You gotta have a safety spy to watch over that man Marshawn when he need that help in the third, fourth quarter.
Lord have mercy.
Bro,
I don't know. There's one play that I always
look at highlights, bro. All you gotta do is look at highlights and just see the amount of times Mike Evans would have the ball in his hand. The safety be nowhere near that. And his hands are just not strong enough. Like Marshawn is glued to him a lot. Now I will admit, Mike Evans burned him last season. Like
he did get burned.
He did. I'm not gonna listen. I'm not delusional.
DB the hardest position on the field. That's the hardest position on the field. Defense, D back. They got the hardest one, the hardest position on the field. So you're not gonna win every round.
Not the best wide receiver in the NFL though. Nah,
I give him top 10. I give him top 10.
I give him top 6, top 7.
I'm gonna tell you why I give him top receiver. One of the top receivers. You feel what I'm saying?
Because Pittsburgh ain't got no receivers.
Because
he's better than DeAndre Hopkins and Devontae Adams.
He up there. He is definitely up there. He's way more consistent than DeAndre. DeAndre will have a wonderful game, and then the next game, what the hell did he at?
Okay, so let me ask you something.
Mike will consistently give you 100.
Yeah, he's consistent, bro. I can't sugarcoat it, but you also have to understand this. Now check this out. Check this out, bro. When Mike Evans has always had a decent, like at least with Chris Godwin, like it's even though like he still gets his he still has to split receptions with somebody who's equally as good or on that same kind of level. I mean, obviously it's a lot easier to get open and see the ball when you have somebody like Chris Godwin to take the top off the defense. Mike Thomas, now I'm not trying to compare the two because right now I give it to Mike Evans, but when last seen healthy, Mike Thomas didn't have somebody to take the top of the defense, and if it wasn't Drew Brees throwing him the ball, it was Teddy Bridgewater.
So he didn't have Brandon Cooks. That never happened.
He had Brandon Cooks for one season.
Yeah, him and Brandon Cook. The reason they couldn't get along. Brandon Cook got jealous of Michael Thomas.
That was his rookie
jealous
season.
of him and wanted to got him out of there.
They ran Brandon Cooks out the building because they seen what we was getting out of Mike Thomas.
Yep. And Brandon Cooks
didn't want to be there. Michael Thomas.
Bro, ain't nothing mediocre about the lead, the record holding, pass catching, and wide receiving in NFL, bro. Nothing mediocre about
Teddy
him.
Bridgewater and Drew Brees.
Nothing mediocre about him, bro.
Drew Brees, but at the time Drew Brees was throwing him the ball, the man was pushing 42, bro.
Yeah.
So it's not like he had a great quarterback.
Come on, man. You know Drew Brees was.
But hold on. I got it. Drew got him paid though, bro. Drew got him paid. Drew got him paid.
He got him.
We talk about
the offense was designed around. But remember when Drew Brees got hurt, Michael Thomas' best season was 2019. When Drew Brees got hurt that same season, we had to see Teddy Bridgewater come in, who's a completely different quarterback than Drew Brees, even though he had to play a certain way in the Sean Payton system. And Teddy Bridgewater, Mike Thomas was still coming down with 12 receptions for $120 a game.
I agree. And I say on that though too, don't forget, like, Teddy Bridgewater, I'm a backup quarterback who I'm gonna rely on. You know, so sometimes he was feasting on Mike. You know what I'm saying?
And
you know,
2019, Alvin Kamara was hurt, so Mike Thomas was literally
the
Saints,
cutting up,
getting looks. When a defense knows you're the only weapon on the team, it makes your job that much harder. And he was still doing his thing.
Facts. 100%.
You got to keep it. You got to call a spade.
Mike is that guy. Hey,
Mike
Zo,
never
Mike
been
is
the
that
only
guy,
weapon on the Bucs.
He's that guy. Zo. Mike is that guy. Zo. Don't get it twisted. Mike is that guy.
I think he's a
guy.
beast. I hate Mike Evans, but I respect his game.
Nah, man. So we talking about both Mikes. I look. It tell when Marshawn get him, he lock him up. But everybody else, he get off. He get off. I ain't gonna.
But you can figure out Mike Thomas and shut him out. So
you can't figure him out.
No, you can't.
Mike Thomas is not dominant like that.
Yes, he is, bro. What you got 100? What?
He's not going to give you the whole
route. That's strike two,
tree.
Zo. You get 16-11. You say Mike Thomas not dodgy. He can run the whole route tree, bro. People
Mike
get
Thomas
confused.
had one of the most dominant seasons in the NFL history for a wide receiver, bro.
Mike is that guy, bro. Mike Thomas is that guy.
When the last time you see Mike Thomas go
when he was healthy?
When
he went on Marcus Peters.
Marcus Peters?
Yeah. I mean, it don't matter. I'm just telling you the play. You said the last time. That's the first play that come to my mind.
Against Marcus Peters.
Off the line. Oh, throw it, Drew. I'm out of there. Burnt the whole play. Picked up and did the old Joe Horn. Yeah,
he killed Jalen Ramsey too. When they played the Jaguars. When they played the Jaguars in it was either 2018 or 2019, we had shut them out. Mike Thomas went for about
killed Ramsey?
I don't remember that.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't remember that.
Hold on. You want me to pull it up? I'll pull it up.
You might have to.
Yeah, you gonna put the stats for that game.
He right back.
Stay right there. Stay left. See that New York. I like that New York. I like that New York. Stay right there. There you go.
And you can't guard Mike because his ass ain't on the field, King.
Huh?
King told you can't guard Mike for a reason. Yeah, you can't guard him if the nigga ain't on the field.
Yeah, I mean he got hurt, bro. What you want to do? He got hurt. He had surgery. What you mean? What you think?
That man had surgery 2 years ago. He ain't touched the field yet.
Bro, that's one of the people don't know. Shout out to my dog Brew Raw, man, because he that's one of my bros right here. It's one of my bros, but he explained to me how deadly that injury was. He was telling me how deadly it was. Them deltoids, how serious that ligament is for your cutting and the type of violent receiver Mike Thomas is, bro. That shit was, and then the fact was he tried to let it rehab, and then it lingered too much. Had the surgery, and the surgery wasn't successful. Had to have another surgery. So it was tough, bro. It was tough for him. It was tough, but and when we was talking about him coming back and playing for Drew last season, when the playoffs, bro, he played through that injury and it made it worse for him. Frank, I'm talking about you, Frank. When we were talking about in the playoffs, he played through that bitch and it made it worse for him. So when he went to get the surgery, kind of fucked up. But anyway,
I wish y'all took a second shot at Dez Bryant because that would have been 5.
Man, I don't know, bro. That shit was weird as hell, man. We were so excited for him, dog. And then we get the X in the Instagram video the next day at practice, motherfucker tears Achilles, like, damn.
I really wish I went after
that. Saints did play the Jaguars in 2019, and Mike Thomas did go for 90 yards, but it was AJ Bouye. Jalen Ramsey was hurt that game, so I stand corrected.
Okay, because
I don't
remember. But hold on. Don't act like he can't get cooked, though. Don't act like Jalen. I think Ramsey overrated himself.
Bro, if they don't hit him in the head, them boys is not catching them touchdowns. T. Higgins got to smack my man's up in order to even get someone. What you mean?
Punk ass out
Jalen had them boys on pause.
He talking about who he said talking
about? Speed.
Yeah, T. Higgins had to smack him up. Had to smack his helmet up a couple times so he could get past him a little bit. You can't tell me that wasn't no interference, bro. He had both of them boys on lock. Ain't nobody trying to hear about the last.
I'm gonna tell you this: if it wasn't for Donald, that was touchdown. Joe Burrow comes alive. Jamar Chase had his ass gone.
You really thought that line was finna stop Aaron Donald on the last play?
I mean, but we talking about one. We talking about one second. We talking about a tenth of a second. We just talking about one. We
talking about the King nose tackle. That's what we talking about. We talking about
I respect him. I respect him.
I tell y'all what,
bro. I'm not gonna be mad.
That Cincinnati Bengals team last year, I'm not gonna say it for a fact, but they might have changed the dynamic of how NFL teams draft because they went all the way to the Super Bowl. Now we've seen what happened on the last play, and the last play is what it was. Aaron Donald steamrolled the offensive lineman. But if you remember, Cincinnati had a chance to get Sewell, who the Lions have.
Sewell. Yep.
Who they got? They got Jamar Chase. Now it's crazy because most people kind of scratch their heads at that. Like we got it. Like Joe Burrow played with him. Like that's all cool. But they had a great receiver core already. So now you're seeing that Cincinnati was able to take that. Joe Burrow was able to go to the Super Bowl with that team coming off an ACL injury. Now it begs the question. Is the offensive lineman like a solid one as important, even if your offensive line isn't good, as the number one receiver? That's kind of crazy how they changed the dynamic a little bit.
Right. Do you necessarily need a top 10 offensive lineman, or do you just need something to get you by and be? But you ain't gonna have a lot of Jamal Chase and Joe Burrow combination also too. But I get exactly what you're saying because I tell people all the time about that. Like shit, they went there without that offensive line. But I think Frank and the D linemen think different, dog. They in them trenches, dog. They like them trenches, bro. Real talk.
It was crazy. Everybody was scratching their heads, especially being like, I love Joe Burrow. Like I love watching him in college, and he had a pretty good season his rookie year up until he got hurt. But it's like, damn, I was scratching my head. Like you had Sewell right there. Like, the man's just coming off an ACL injury. You're not going to draft the offensive lineman. You're going to get him somebody else to say, hey, it worked out. So
but at least in free agent, they should have did that like they did this year coming up. They could have did that in free agency, like they got your boy from the Lions. I mean, the Cowboys. What's his name? Collins? Didn't they get Collins?
They got Cowboys and the Bucks lineman.
They sure did. Yeah.
What was his name?
Alex Campbell.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Y'all lost on the O line. Y'all had one retire. Y'all lost one from the Bucks. Like y'all, y'all went to the.
Look, we got Shaq. We got Shaq Mason. He's still pretty solid. That's basically like I'll say it's a one overall. Downgrade, but he's still pretty solid. And then Aaron Stanley's still a good guard, in my opinion.
And my problem is, Frank, I ain't gonna lie to you. I just be comparing y'all. I mean, that to us. Like I know, like we bull rush Shaq Mason. I felt like Pet and who else y'all lost? What's my boy name? Who y'all lost to since? Who y'all lost to since? And who retired? Who retired for y'all?
On the line, Ali Marpet. I felt like they was dominating. Even y'all tackle Wirtz. What's his name? The athletic one. Man, he was cutting up throughout the whole season. But when he met us, y'all gotta compare y'all division. And the division, that's a downgrade for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a downgrade. So y'all not coming out there NFC South if y'all just can produce with them. I think Shaq Mason's a decent one, but we was messing over him when he was with the Patriots. You know what I'm saying? I felt like that's a weak spot. And then Tom Brady coming back, that's like, whoa, that's his main thing. Up that middle, he want to step up. He ain't trying to roll out that pocket. He trying to step up. The same way with Drew Brees. People already know if they wanted to beat the Saints, they're going to have the pressure. Let me tell you this. Playoffs. Y'all can use this against us. Playoffs. And this is another thing. Mike Zimmer and Sean Payton used to stay going at it. Man, that playoffs, what that was, y'all, 2019, them motherfuckers took their DNs and put them inside on us. You know what I'm saying? So they DNs was in this inside on us and rushing through Brees, and he couldn't do shit. You heard me? That's the same way with Tom Brady. We're not going to do that. We just going to overpower him, but that's just that inside. If they ain't got that pocket to step up and make that accurate throw, it's all for them. It's all for them.
The league is waking up to the fact that the pocket passer era is probably dead.
Yeah, it is, bro.
Everybody got to be able to scramble now for the most part. The last good pocket passer that I've seen was True Luck, and he said, fuck that, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's pretty crazy to see that. And then when it comes to, the Bucks offensive line, it's crazy how you brought up, Wirtz was getting worked a little bit. It's crazy because, like, y'all front four is still solid. I think the problem is when y'all run to us, y'all got no answer for the stunts that we have. Like, Dennis Allen just be throwing nickel corners all over the field, blitzing, and there's just no answer for that shit, bro. Y'all got to be able to get the ball out quick, and that's something Brady hasn't been able to do because that press coverage is just
coverage. You got them lockdown cornerbacks, and you know we picked up Alante Taylor. You know we picked up who we got on the outside. What a Debo did last year. What Marshawn do?
Quan.
Huh?
Y'all boys took Quan. Y'all snatched him up.
We love
quick.
Twine. And maybe we can pick him up again. I think we still got a shot at re-sign him this year.
That boy been cooking, dog. That's why I said I feel like the Bucs fucked up in that way where it's just like you got a core player. You know what I'm saying? Y'all straight up let him go to the rival, bro. Y'all let him go to the rival.
San Francisco first. Well, he was on.
He was on
Tampa
yeah, he
Bay.
was San Francisco. Yeah, and then went to San Francisco. Yeah, we traded him. We traded Quan for a fucking third round, a fourth round, and a hurt player. Like we had Kiko Alonso, and we traded for Quan, matched him, and immediately, man, Juice Boys was born, man. So
Kiko was something else, man.
Boy, beast, man. I'm telling you.
Man, D, man, I know we leaving you out, bro. What's your thoughts on your 49ers, man? Because when we talk about defense, bro, I give y'all that, man. I know y'all gonna be unsure. Nobody's sure about Trey Lance. I know. I hope
because they been wanting to talk since that boy Tav dropped that damn interception.
Oh, that's
bro.
Oh, that's
because they been wanting to talk since.
Tough, bro.
Like this, bro.
Tragic, that shit was.
It was red, bro. Chill out. We all know we'll put him inside a Super Bowl, bro. We all know. I don't care what anybody say. He bet on the goddamn Rams that game. I'm calling it. He bet on the Rams.
Bro. The Rams. I felt like the Rams. They should have finished y'all up. Y'all shouldn't even made the playoffs. I felt like it, but nobody even thought about the 49ers making it that far. So that's when I say, so if we would have gotten the playoffs, we'd have did the same exact thing because they was led by their defense. Now, Debo Sanders, I respect, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Brother, a playmaker. He's an X factor. I respect his grind, everything. Jimmy G, bro, I know people be shitting on him. He's not no terrible quarterback to me. He's not no terrible quarterback to me at all. So I ain't gonna shit on him. I think y'all, it showed me how important Jimmy G is for him to stay around a whole nother year. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even, you know what I'm saying? So I think Trey Lance and your boy from Green Bay, Love. That's gonna be I know he ain't starting this year, but them boys is very questionable. And Jimmy G, I ain't gonna lie, he won y'all some games, bro. Brother with that read, you know what I'm saying? Him what's the boy, man? He a dog. I respect him. Tight end, man. What's his name, man? Kittle. That motherfucker.
That's my thing, though. So
the dudes had to get on that motherfucker back. You heard me? He had to get on his back and get him down. Marcus fucking Williams, face mask, puss ass tackling. Marcus Williams, he a ball hog, but he did not want tackle. He did not want tackle, and that we replacing him with Marcus Mate. But yeah, Kittle, he nice, bro. And that D line, bro. Bosa,
and he can block.
All the boys wanted the linebacker.
So is he out of there? Is Debo Samuel out of there? It's been quiet over there for me.
Man, you know damn well he was crying for that paper. He ain't going no fucking.
Yeah, you want money, bro.
He want to be like a wide receiver instead of like a in between. He want to get strictly that wide receiver money.
He don't want to play running back no more.
Right, and I thought he did great in that. I thought he like excelled, like you know what I'm saying. He became like Debo when he went to them type of plays because the ball in his hand.
I want to say this real quick because I'm tired of that shit too. When you're a hybrid player, right? First of all, you are drafted to be used.
Right.
All right. You were drafted to be used a certain way. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if this coach see you fit right here, that's what he gonna put you. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what kills me about like some of these athletes. They keep wanting to cry and complain and shit. You know what I'm saying? Then how about you get the money back?
Facts. I mean, I agree.
How about you not get a check because you want to do certain things? How about nobody pick your ass up because you want to do what you want to do? That's not how this shit go, bro. You feel me? It's 32 teams. They picked you up out of 1,000 other people. You feel what I'm saying? So this is more of an opportunity. You came to work for me. I want to put you right here.
Huh? You think he been ungrateful, huh?
You feel what I'm saying, bro? You know how many, bro? If any one of us get a call right now, I guarantee we'll play whatever two positions the nigga want me to play.
Nah, fact, 100%.
You feel what I'm saying?
100%.
So it's like it's kind of showing like it's kind of like you spitting in the 49ers face first of all because we could have picked up any other receiver that's a decent first round from South Carolina. We could have easily picked somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But since we giving you the opportunity, you know what I'm saying? We put you in the best spot. Matter of fact, let's put it like this. His production was trash before then. He was an average receiver. He was an average receiver. They ain't nobody know who the hell Debo Samuel was.
Exactly.
You feel me?
I used to get him confused with Curry Sanders.
And the other boy. What's the other boy name? Goodwin?
Yeah.
He was watching them. We weren't even worried about Debo. When Debo started to get in the backfield, that's when we knew who Debo
that
was.
X factor,
We ain't worried about him as just a receiver.
Right. Now you agree. That's why it was crazy to me. And I get you, hey, rest in peace, Dolph. Get paid, young. Get paid. You feel what I'm saying? You know, y'all work that out. Like, listen, I want my shit to benefit me more as receiver, the production, because regardless of what position you look at me, I matter. You know what I'm saying? I matter. I'm important to this team. So don't pay me by position, pay me by importance. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do I mean to you? You feel me? So I think he should have handled that way. But like you said, bro, if he's not in the backfield, he not doing all that. I really don't, you know what I'm saying, fear him like that. You know what I'm saying? What he did against the Cowboys, dog, and what he did against the Rams, bro, that shit was fucking, give me the ball. You say give me the ball.
Legendary.
That's
real talk,
Debo
bro. I ain't gonna
shit.
lie. Debo was born for real. You know what I'm saying? So for you to get that success and just be like, well, I don't want to run the ball no more. What you mean? Well, then what we doing here? So I don't know.
You better learn from Le'Veon, boy. You better learn from Le'Veon. Le'Veon was like, I ain't doing this. And the nigga was like, I ain't paying you.
That's why I go back to Zoe. That's why I go back to Taysom Hill, bro, as an overall NFL athlete and player, bro. Like, brother, do it all. You know what I'm saying?
He don't say no.
No,
that's
bro.
Another thing.
Like,
he
at
don't
all.
say no.
This motherfucker quarterback going up there packing motherfuckers in the pickoff.
And then he still got paid too.
Yeah,
the irony of Taysom Hill, bro. He's a quarterback and he could do everything but throw the ball.
Right. 100%. Hey, Frank, that was like a phantom contract. That was just shit to dump salary cap, make it. But he wasn't going. It was incentives he had to meet.
Man, it wasn't no phantom contract. It was Sean Payton saying, "Yo, I'm gonna get you paid before I get up out of here." Son.
Yeah, I think he did, but they talking about he was valued like $100 million or something like that. I'm talking about that. Like he got him paid. It was just Mickey Loomis, the numbers guy, just you know what I'm saying, making contract. Yeah, talk to the number guru. The guru.
How y'all getting these players with that cap situation? I'm trying to figure out. Ain't y'all like what $7 million under the cap? I mean,
this was easy money this year. This was easy money. We was 100 something before, bro. And what's gonna happen is once we win a championship, the NFL gonna make rules to say, oh, you can't do this no more, whatever the case is. You basically giving them phantom years, pushing the money down the road, and people like you keep kicking the can down the road. Yeah, because it never ends. I'm saying it never ends.
We don't even listen. We don't even listen to people that start talking that cap shit, bro. We don't even listen to people when they start saying, "Oh, look at y'all in Cap Hill." We don't even listen to y'all, man.
Kai Harley, bro, is those guys, bro. Mickey Loomis and Kai Harley's are geniuses. All they doing is, like I said, the Taysom Hill was just cap room. They create caps, make players reconstruction. If you see it a lot, you see it with the Rams is doing it and everything else. Everybody's starting to pick up on it. I think y'all that did it. Y'all started doing it.
Y'all already know that's y'all know that's the Patriot way.
Bro, that's the Saints way, bro. That's the Saints, bro. We've been doing this, bro.
You take the pay cut so you can get them cuts. On the dime.
Listen,
you, boy.
We pushing it down the road. We giving you your shit and then pushing your shit down the road and building on incentives. You got to hit those incentives. And what we gonna do if you good enough to stay around? All right, we're gonna extend you and reconstruct it again. You feel what I'm saying? And we draft really well. Like we draft really well, bro. I'll be honest with you. That's what makes this work because even the players that we can't extend or we just draft another players that's gonna replace them. And our system right now is really plug and play. We got a certain type of player that we want, physical, you know what I'm saying, culture-wise and everywhere we got in our head, and we go get those guys. Shout out to Jeff Ireland because he's over the drafting. We are scouting and drafting is excellent, bro. We hit on everything, dog. So except for Caesar. But for the most part, dog, like we draft real good and our numbers guys is that. So people they catching on now. But like I said, the NFL is gonna make a point to make an example and say, oh, you can't do that. Keep it real. Who that's passionate, very. Who that, brother? Who that, man?
We call Cesar Ruiz Cement Ruiz because he got cement feet, son.
Cement seat, bro. That dude.
Cement Ruiz, that motherfucker just be getting shredded, son.
Yeah, bro. He retired Drew too. He another one that retired Drew. He the reason why. Shout out to Derek. The reason why
Drew
Street got in there.
This my left guard right here.
Yeah,
out of there.
Yeah, he punished Drew. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I had a party, bro. I'm a Saints diehard. My son had a birthday. We had the TV outside, bro. We playing fucking hot potato and everything else, whatever the case is. Bro, I seen Drew Brees get up and look so confused. I said, what is wrong with you? Drew looked up and did this. You know what I'm saying? I said, he pointed at the flag, but I saw it right then and there, like, man, something ain't wrong with him. And dog, man, that shit was crazy, bro. He really, and it's not just from him, though. He just kind of put the nail in them like that day, but he cracked his ribs against Tampa Bay. I think he cracked his ribs against Tampa Bay, and then we played the 49ers, and that happened, whatever. But
we put a nail in the coffin.
Caesar Ruiz, fucking trash, not knowing what shit at, style ass motherfucker. It is what it is. But it's cool, man.
I feel
So,
like if you're a rookie, you get 3 years to prove yourself. I feel
Development
like
3 years.
3 years is an appropriate measuring stick. Like your
Facts.
rookie year, you got your rookie year, your second year. If
And
you're not
development year.
on point by year 3, you got to get it back again.
hey, so Darius, you got anything else to say, man, about your 49ers? Because now we're gonna move on to another team. Because I'm a little.
49ers, man.
Yeah, let us know.
Where you gonna be at? Where y'all gonna be at this year, D? Where y'all gonna be at? You see y'all in the NFC South. You know what I'm saying? Where y'all at?
Let me put it like this, man.
Put it like
I see us going back to the playoffs, bro. I just see it anyway because Russell Wilson left it on division.
Right.
He left. No more lose a game by the Seahawks. I'm tired of them. The Cardinals, they got like trouble on the team.
Right.
I don't know what's going on with the Cardinals, but we got the Rams.
Y'all got the Rams.
But last time I checked, bro, we always like sweep the Rams in the season, bro.
Right, yeah, y'all
like,
do got that
no
number.
matter what. But with the Jimmy and Trey Lance situation, bro, I wasn't like a Trey Lance guy first, bro.
Right.
I wanted Justin Fields. I wanted him the most. I wanted Justin.
Facts. And he would have did good. I got respect for
Yeah.
y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. I respect Kyle Shanahan play calling. I ain't gonna front on you. He gave Sean Payton them hell of nightmares, dog. I respect his play calling.
Kyle Shanahan is the best 3-quarter coach in the NFL. It's just
Tom, bro. At 28-3. I ain't bringing that up. I thought that shit.
that fourth quarter, man. He's the best in the first 3 quarters, though. I ain't gonna hold you, man.
Yeah, he produced a good offense, though. I ain't lying. He right.
He's a great play caller, man.
Yeah.
For real.
Yes. Yes.
That created running game.
Hey, running game the best.
No, it is,
We
bro.
the pull it.
You
We
really
the pull
got
up,
to go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
See, we the pull a free agent right now for a running back.
Facts.
And make him to a Pro Bowl if we wanted to.
Real
over
talk,
time.
bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Real talk, bro. And your linebackers, when you playing against y'all, and that's why y'all beat us, bro. Both of our linebackers was out, bro. You got to have very disciplined linebackers because all the motion that's gone, fakes and everything else, they gonna kill you. If you not disciplined, if you fucking eye whore and you get burnt, you keep looking. That's why Zach Bond ass ain't out there. If you don't pay attention, bro, that offense will kill you. But yeah, man,
That's why
I
that
respect
boy Diggs is mediocre as hell.
who you say who?
That boy Stephon Diggs.
Bro. I don't know. Mediocre. I ain't gonna lie to you. He didn't punish us a couple of times. I can't throw salt in there.
A few times.
Yeah, he put in a
Look at
little
him.
bit.
He came out of nowhere with that shit. He just
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
everybody say Stephon Anthony. I about to say you're right.
I thought you talking about his brother.
Right now, man. I'm a Bama fan till I die. You know what I'm saying? Roll Tide. That boy Stephon ain't like that.
Bro.
You feel me?
LSU. You heard me?
But pull like this, man.
Hey, I already told you, don't nobody do it better than the South when it comes down to this football shit. You know?
Facts.
But if we being honest, bro, I think I was telling my boys the other day, I think the Cowboys really need Earl Thomas.
You say they really need Earl Thomas?
I feel like they need Earl Thomas. I feel like they that safety away from actually being a true contender.
Shit, they can go out and get Jamal Adams for a bag of chips right now, son.
I want to see how they look without
That's our
Amari
linebacker.
Cooper. To be honest with you, I see how they look without Amari Cooper and letting CeeDee be the number one. And I see CeeDee Lamb be the number one receiver. See, I act with that number one coverage,
If
double
they're gonna
team
get
and
a
everything.
safety, if they're gonna get a safety, you might as well get Jamal Adams. Shit, man. That motherfucker.
Jamal Adams.
Jamal
Adams
in the box.
and drop it.
I'm telling you, bro, you can get him from a bag of chips, man. He's good money out there. So if they got Jamal Adams, they'd be all right, man. He's better than what they got. But goddamn,
Hey,
what
real
happened to
quick.
him? You want to talk about a fall off? Sheesh.
Hey, real quick, my dog, Saints talk. NY. Where you from, bro? Where you from in New York City, New York? You straight New York? Brooklyn. Be it. All right, listen. Where did y'all? How did you become a Saints fan, bro? How did you become, bro? Real talk.
The Giants suck. I'll be a Saints fan too.
I mean, we got fans everywhere. Man, I'm talking about California, the Friday house right now, the Friday house that's smoking them. A Saints fan owe that, but I just be curious, dog, just to see, dog, that we stretched that far. How, like, what was your first year? Like, you jumped on us and was rocking with us, bro.
Man, listen, New York, man, in New York, it's two teams, really. It's always the Knicks and the Yankees. Like, those are the two biggest teams. when I was growing up, I was always a big Yankees fan. I wasn't even thinking about football. But I used to play Madden. I think I was playing like Madden 04, 05. And for some reason, I was just attracted to like Aaron Brooks and Joe Horn. Like I was just like, was just wild. I used to just wild out with them in Madden. Like you feel me? Like I was a youngin' though. Like I'm only 26 right now. But when I was younger, you feel me? 04, I was wilding in Madden with Aaron Brooks for whatever reason. And then 05 hit and Aaron Brooks was out of there. But in 05, you know, they had the whole, you know what I'm saying, the revamping of you know, the Saints and the 06 season. You know, everyone knows how important that 06 season was, you know, after Hurricane Katrina and all that. And I was just like, man, like this team is just something about this team. And my dad was a big Jets fan, but I just never really, I don't know, I wasn't really feeling the Jets like that. So, you know, when I hopped on probably around like 05, 06. You know what I'm saying? During like the, you know, the Steve Gleason block and all that. Like that really struck a chord with me as a young kid, just starting to watch football. Man. It's history after that. And then my dad used to live in Baltimore. I had went to Baltimore and there was a flea market out there. And there was a big fucking 2-5 Reggie Bush jersey with a Louisiana patch on that bitch. And I still have that jersey to my day. To this day, I still have that jersey. And it's funny because my dad was a freaking lunatic. He bought me that jersey size large when I was like 10 years old. And that shit fit me like a trash bag. Right. Now I still have that shit to this day. And I still wear it. That's my number one jersey.
That's what's up.
RP my dad, bro. He
Rest in peace, Pops. Rest in peace. That's why he did that. You didn't know that. That's why he did that. That's why he did that. You feel me?
That's my number one good luck jersey. Yeah. You know, we had lost in that jersey a couple times.
It's all good. It's all good.
You know what I'm saying? That's still my good luck jersey. So it's been history ever since probably like 04, 05.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, man, listen, that's what's up, bro. Glad to have you on board, bro. Glad that you in the nation, dog. Real talk, man. We everywhere, dog. I tell you, dog. That's awesome, bro.
They don't know about it, bro. I had went to go to New Jersey, son. I got an autographed Drew Brees jersey. You feel me? I had to go out to Jersey to get it because he was signing autographs at a convention. You know, Jersey's, you know, it's right 20, 30 minutes away. And I go out there and there's so many Saints fans, like, bro, like so many Saints fans, like trying to get an autograph from Drew Brees out in the middle of fucking Jersey, dog. And there's a bar in Manhattan in the middle of New York City, like close to Times Square. It just shut down recently, RP Bar None. But there's a place called Bar None. They used to have all the Saints games on up here, bro. I met so many good people. You know what I'm saying? People that moved from Louisiana to New York, people that are in New York, you know, just Saints fans. Like, it was a real dope experience, and I always look forward to talking. Saints football, bro. That's why I'm doing this, because I don't really know nobody that be talking Saints, you know what I'm saying, out here. My friends always cut my ass because, you know what I'm saying, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, why are you a Saints fan? Like, I got a boy that's a Giants fan, you know, Washington fan, you know, I got friends of all different types of teams, but you know, it's cool when I get to talk Saints football.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Like I say, I subscribe to you, dog. I'll be checking out. That's love, dog. I love to hear that, bro.
Yeah, gotta get you back with that, man. I don't know. I see a lot of people. I don't even get notifications a lot of times when people follow me or subscribe to me. So
you don't get that. You don't get that. Yeah, I mean, when you get your comments and stuff like that, but you don't. But man, listen, it's Nola Breauxs, bro. I'm gonna reach out to you, bro, man. Just like Hoodie, man. Hoodie will tell you, bro. If you look in this chat, my G, once you keep doing your shit, dog, you're gonna see all these same people because the community travel together. Like, it's one big
Hoodie's
family.
a legend already, son.
Look, shout out to Hoodie, that's my fucking dog.
Hoodie a legend, bro. Like, he even have to, like, bro, I'm talking about, I was on Instagram, like, bro, like, I was just out there, bro, and he just reached out of nowhere, like, yo, you want to jump on? You ain't gotta tell me twice, bro. It's been nothing but love.
Man. I mean, you gotta realize I go around and look and just look at other podcasters to see what they're doing, especially new people. And I seen your thing on Instagram because you was friend with Who Dat Nation, who does his own YouTube channel. Yeah. And I went and looked at it. And I said, okay, I like what he says. And so I said, let me go see, because, you know, he knows what he's talking about. He probably got a good channel. I just never seen it. I went to go look at it. You were really small on subs. And I was like, well, let me hit him up and bring him on my channel and let's show him some love and try to get him some more people. Yeah. And that was the same thing with the Retired Elites with Frank. When I heard that video, and I was like, damn, he's actually talking facts about the Saints. He's not being a Buck fan that you normally would hear, like, oh, F the Saints, you know, we're gonna dog them this year. There's no Sean Payton and all that. Oh yeah, this is our year. That, you know, you don't hear that. He hears like this is the most dangerous team. So I said, let me go show them some love. Go and watch them. And I told them, I said, hey, y'all need to come on the show if y'all want. We can talk it up.
And it's that type of shit, bro. It's that type of shit that people are gonna remember. If I fuck around and I hit 100K subscribers, the first person I'm bringing on my podcast is gonna
Fucking
be
Hoodie Jube. Hoodie, man, that's my fucking dog, man. I fuck with Hoodie, man. Hoodie dog, shit. We, man. Let me tell you, like me and Hoodie come from fucking Big Q. You know what I'm saying? Watching Big Q and shit together and shit. He do the same thing, man. He didn't brought me up. He got out. He don't even have his subscribers like that, but he the OG of the same shit, and he have us on there, show us nothing but love. And you know what I'm saying? Look out too, dog. So that's why, regardless of y'all brothers, fucking what team y'all is or whatever, y'all doing this YouTube, y'all grinding and all that and shit. It's gonna be love, you know what I'm saying? Because we gotta watch out for each other. It's a community, dog, and you know this shit take a lot. People don't realize I got a son, I got a wife, and everything else. And you know what I'm saying? You grinding, trying to do what we love, because we obviously love our team, this sport, and everything else. So you know what I'm saying? Anybody that does that, bro, and show they love for it, man, we gonna look out, bro. And y'all not assholes or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? And it's love, bro. It's love, man. Y'all keep grinding though, for sure, bro. Don't take it lightly, dog. This shit, them subs gonna come up, bro. Them subs gonna come up, bro, for sure.
You gotta show the love, and I got their link in the pin to the top, so make sure y'all subscribe to Retired Athletes. But this is where I've really been wanting to ask, because we're gonna get to Green Bay. I want to say Green Bay and the Bucks for last, but I have to ask my man. I know Joe over there is cooking it up, got his mic on me, but I need to know, man, what is your thoughts on your Steelers, man? That AFC is stacked over there. Do you think y'all gonna go somewhere this year, or you like, this is, coming? Who y'all throwing that QB? Like, what's the scenario over there? What y'all playing?
I'm stressed. I'm stressed, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, man. I thank God for Ben. Appreciate everything he did. Stay your ass retired. Don't come back. As far as you know what I'm saying, the whole Mitch Trubisky, kind of scared about that, but I do believe that he's gonna be starting. As far as Kenny Pickett, we had no business picking him. I felt like we should have picked Malik Willis, just because he got that hunger, man. He got that thing that where it's just like, it don't matter who in front of me, I'm taking your job. And I felt like that's who we should have got. You know what I mean? But we screwed up.
Shit, y'all could have got both of them. Shit.
I mean, I just
to fucking fifth round, son.
Right, but the thing though, like you know he from Pitt Panthers. You feel what I'm saying? So Pittsburgh had to pick him up. Look, this is my thing. Stop doing that shit. All right, just because the motherfucker went to college in the state, that don't mean pick him up. Stop. Okay, the Bucks did that with Jameis. You feel what I'm saying? You see how that shit turned out? 30 for 30. Okay,
stop saying that, bro. 2016 MVP candidate. Talk to him, bro. Hey, look at the and listen. When you say 30 for 30, don't cheat, my dog. 33 and 30 and 5,000 yards passing. And look up the list of people who threw for 5,000 yards. So when we talk about, anyway,
the ratio don't look like that.
All right, it's 33 for 30. It is 33
I'm
30.
saying, but look at the rest of the quarterbacks who threw 5,000 yards.
Hold on.
Their ratio is way better.
He had 5,100 yards. Remember that? And then Frank said it earlier. He was like, half of those interceptions wasn't even his fault. We went through. They got the whole clip of how many tip balls and all this other stuff that happened. The receiver drop. But the media. It's the media. Wait, hold on,
media, bro.
Hold on. What's the saying that Jameis 101 says? I think you got the Jameis Winston DeAndre syndrome. I think that's what they call it.
Yeah.
You got the derangement syndrome. That's what they call it.
I'm gonna call it. I like quarterbacks with a smart IQ. His IQ is not that high. All right. Jameis' IQ as a quarterback is not high.
So why you say that? Because of 30 interceptions?
No, I say that because the way he threw them 30 interceptions. You keep talking about how the wide receivers kept tipping balls. You knew not to throw that damn ball to them receivers, and half of those interceptions was thrown in double, triple coverage. All right, if we gonna talk about that. You know what I'm saying?
I think Jameis should have had that season probably about 24, 22 interceptions around that, not 30. You know what I'm saying? A lot of those interceptions. I know one of DeMario Davis caught. Your boy had it on his back and put it on his back.
Yeah.
Like, that wasn't Jameis'
I remember
fault.
that one for sure.
That wasn't Jameis' fault. And that was
he really should have threw 17 that year, in my opinion.
Lower, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just saying the ceiling. I'm just saying the ceiling should have been 22.
Jameis
never threw over 18 interceptions besides that season.
Hey, but this is the question I like to ask. People that use that don't believe in Jameis. But this is what I asked him. I said, okay, look. So if he did that in 2019, and y'all call it 30 for 30, but it's really 33 for 30. But if you look at last season, what the hell did he do? And tell me what weapons did he have, and tell me what type of O-line did he have when they basically were all out hurt, and he was playing with undrafted players like Marquez Callaway, Deontay Hardy, and
Chris Hogan.
Chris Hogan came out of retirement from playing what was it, lacrosse or something, and came back to
and
play.
then retired.
Yeah, like
And then
five.
retired.
Yeah.
And then
So I'm
retired.
saying-
We can all honestly admit that when the boss be like, "Hey, bro, it's either you do this or you fired." Ain't you gonna work the best?
Hey, he did his thing though with those
No,
receivers.
about
I think it
Jameis.
was. I
I'm
think
just
when you
saying,
say that, bro,
that's
you
the
saying
thing.
you going into the Bruce Arian
It's-
point. Like he
it's-
did exactly what Bruce wanted him to do, and it fucked over him. That's my rock wild. His name
Bruce,
was Tank.
but we know Bruce ain't that good of a head coach, bro. Them
But that's
players
his
won that
coach.
Super Bowl.
That's his coach, though. When you
Hold
got
on,
it,
listen to
it's
this.
his coach.
Check this out.
Not
Check
only
this out.
that,
Here's the thing about Jameis, bro. It's not that he has a low IQ because he made a lot of good reads last year. It's that he throws a lot of fuck it balls. It's the fuck it balls he got to deal out with.
Yeah, I agree
Which
with
I
that.
understand.
I agree with that.
You said you don't agree with it?
No, he said
No, I said I agree with that. I agree.
Yeah, like he throws a lot of fuck it balls, and I'm admittedly it's concerning because last year he had a crazy touchdown pass to Marquez Callaway that
I gotta
he
disagree.
ended up snatching.
Hey,
I gotta
there's two
disagree.
things. There's two
You know what I'm
things.
saying? That's
There's
his
two things
problem.
about
If he
Jameis.
can stop throwing fuck it balls, he's not throwing a
Are
lot.
you
of
talking about against the
interceptions.
Patriots,
Hey,
bro?
this-
When you say
thi-
that,
thi-
are you talking about against the Patriots?
Oh, was it that one? Or are you
Yeah.
talking about the Green Bay one?
No, Patriots.
Because if you look at what Hoodie talking about, if you look at the Green Bay play and the Patriots play, if Patrick Mahomes throw that ball, they're gonna say, "Oh my God, look what Patrick Mahomes." Jameis
Of course.
Winston, but look at
Nah.
Jameis Winston was 6'3"? How big is Jameis Winston? 200. Come on, man.
He's 6'4".
He's a statue, dog. I mean, not statue, but he's a big man, dog. And Jameis has a lot of strength. I seen Jameis Winston eyes downfield at Callaway and saw the flag come out and threw it where Callaway could jump and get it. So I don't know, man. I say if it wasn't Jameis Winston, everybody been talking about. You seen the pass that Patrick Mahomes made, Josh Allen, and
Listen,
et cetera,
you
et
know
cetera.
the throw was bad. You know that throw was bad. I'm the least person to shit on Jameis. I love Jameis. But you know the throw was bad when he went back to the sideline and Sean Payton looked at him like, bro, what are you doing, son?
But Sean Payton came out and
hey.
said after the interview that he was wrong. He saw it. Sean Payton came after that same week and said like he saw it. Jameis was right.
Hey,
he
you know
said,
what I love
what
about
you
him?
talking about? Jameis said it was God. And he said it was God.
You know what I love about
Hey,
Jameis?
y'all feel a lot of same things that I was hearing like when he was in Tampa, man. Like, you know, the coach would be like rubbing like, yeah, he should have never threw that, or like he'll be like going down and he'll just throw that bit up. Like, it's crazy.
Hey, there's something I love about Jameis, but this is what I love about Jameis and people hate about him. They hate him because of those passes, right? Those weird passes. But people don't understand that Mahomes does a lot of weird shit, but y'all don't say nothing because it connects, and sometimes they do. But what I love about Jameis, and people don't look into it, he trusts his receiver no matter who the hell you are. I'm going to trust you, and I'm going to make sure you get paid. That's what he does. Aaron Rodgers, who everybody respects because of his interception ratio, if you look at him, he's a pussy to draw it across the middle. He's a pussy to throw it to one side, but throw it to the opposite side because he can't trust his people. And when somebody F's up, he's done with that dude for the game, like Tom Brady does. Jameis Winston, if he throws an assassin on the first play to you, the second play I'm going to you again. We're gonna make sure you succeed. That's what I love about him. He trusts people, and you got to be risky sometimes. Sometimes you got to risk.
And that's why I say he puts. I don't want to say because Aaron Rodgers is a hell of a quarterback, but when it comes to the interception, he really because he know he's in between. He's not gonna be better than Tom Brady. He ain't got enough stats to fuck with Drew Brees. So his biggest thing is his interception ratio, which is pretty damn good. But he don't take risks, and it costs him the game sometimes.
If it wasn't for trash as Rashad Mendenhall, he don't have no ring.
Bro.
He don't have no ring. Let's keep it a buck. If Mendenhall sorry ass don't fumble against the Packers, Aaron Rodgers never has a ring.
Hold on. Where is it at? Where is it at? Okay, talk. Come on, we want to hear it.
That's my bro. Ghost is my brother, and he know that, bro. He know that. If Rashad Mendenhall don't fumble that ball, man, Aaron Rodgers will never have a ring.
What you think about him, Lo? You think
That's why we need
overprotecting the
Mendenhall to
ball?
fumble that.
You think he be overprotecting the ball, Lo? Like he be real, like with them interceptions. Like I'm not gonna throw it. If it's
Hell
a
yeah,
play,
bro!
I'm
You
not
watch
gonna
that San Francisco game? That boy was scared to touch that shit, bro.
Yep.
I mean, only reason I feel like because I do believe he's overprotective with the ball. And the only reason why I feel like that because like it's a few guys like y'all just pretty much said like it and Bruce Arians said all the time, no risking, no biscuits. So it's like, you know, with Aaron Rodgers, it's pretty much like, well, if I don't got Devontae, I don't want to throw it to MVS because he's not Devontae, or I don't want to throw it to my tight end because he's not Devontae. So that's the only reason why I feel like he overprotected the ball because he's not his top dog receiver. Somebody you can always count on, exactly trusting. So like for me personally, it just like him being 37, 38 years old. I just feel like at this point you gotta trust your receiver.
He that old?
You know,
38, 37?
Yeah, like 37, 38 years old. Yeah,
even the receivers that he trusted don't fuck with him, bro. I don't know if y'all seen Greg Jennings is on TV. Greg Jennings done shitted on him on TV, bro. He was like, yo, bro, Aaron Rodgers is a shitty ass teammate, bro. Like,
bro, a lot of people bitching on
and
him.
He is. And look,
he is.
And
Greg Jennings was nice. He was getting the ball.
That's crazy, and that's big too.
Yeah,
As your
so
quarterback
like,
being that type of guy, and look, y'all Bucks fans can say that. Y'all can say that about James. Y'all can say it they want. Them teammates loved him when that shit happened with Quine, brother, bro. He was the first one over that. That was big, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, I would fuck my head up, bro. Yeah, real talk. He did that against us. We bust his ass, but what fuck my head up, bro, was our defensive captain. Demario Davis said Jameis Winston is one of the best teammates he ever played with. You heard me? That fucked me up. Like, damn, Demario, think about this guy like that. Like, it was big. And us as Saints fans, man, we was torn in between, like when they was trying to go get Deshaun Watson and Jameis Winston, because dog, we fuck with Jameis. You know what I'm saying? We fuck with Jameis. Now I wanted Jameis.
I wasn't jacking Deshaun Watson.
I wanted Jameis, bro. I wanted Jameis.
He had way too much baggage, and he was asking for way too high of a baggage.
Right, real talk.
Yeah, that's kind of risky.
You see what's happening.
That shit was ugly, dog.
That shit is. That shit's still ugly right now. That shit's still ugly, my G. That shit's still Cleveland.
Ugly, son.
Cleveland might be done by a year.
Bro, I'm not even like, bro. It's not only that he came with all that baggage. It's just like, bro, like at the same time, they got to give up 3 first-round picks. Had we done that, no Olave.
Yes.
Right.
No
Penning. No pick last year. Right. No pick the year after that.
Facts.
Like, bro, we asked out. And then Mike Thomas, you don't know how he's going to be. So, and now he's going to get suspended probably for the season. So that would have been the dumbest thing,
dumbest shit we ever did.
Hey,
Real talk.
Hey, Teal, I got the solution for Zoe. Okay, I know it's hard. To get into people's head who got that derangementism about Jameis Winston. But I think what we got to do to fix it is just bring Jameis one-on-one on the show one day and tell him, hey, I need you to just have a one-on-one talk with Joe and explain into details everything that Jameis Winston actually has with the stats.
Off, man.
We have to have him on the show.
Jameis one-on-one.
Jameis one-on-one made a whole book. Like that
he
got a whole book on that.
He facts though. He come with his facts though, brother. He come with his facts, bro, and that's why I want him to come back, bro. He come with his facts, bro, and he really shows since Jameis been in high school the way that the media been hating him, and he been getting hated for even going to Florida State because he from Alabama. They wanted him to go to Alabama. He went to Florida State, balled out.
Hold on. Is that why Joe hates him? Remember, Joe's from Bama.
Yeah, Bill from Bama.
You don't like Jameis because he didn't pick Bama? He picked Florida State.
That might be a reason. That might be part of that train. It might be part of that train.
Okay. I just wanted to know.
Listen. I see. So you was throwing salt on my dog name. You was talking about, and I think somebody else said it too. Was talking about stealing crab legs. Look at it. Check this out. First of all, if y'all in the city, man, ever in New Orleans, Houston, y'all make sure y'all go to We That Chicken and Shrimp, man. Chicken and shrimp.
Y'all make sure y'all go to,
that's my brother's spot, man. Y'all make sure y'all
got that on my list.
Yes, sir. When you come in the city, bro, make sure you check it out, man. Holla at me. But listen, bro. Listen, he went in there, and y'all know this. If you a dog, if you that guy, you getting shit for free off the dump. You know what I'm saying? What can I do for you? That's Jameis. Hook him up. He's straight. He good. Especially nowadays because what you do, you give it to famous people. They post it. You know what that means. So they've been looking it out like, that's Jameis Winston. He's that guy. Blah blah blah. They got the crab legs and a manager that was unfamiliar who he was in a situation went and made a big deal like the man was stealing. So let's not throw salt on my dog like my dog is running out here, the number 1 overall pick running out here stealing
listen,
crab legs.
not
Come
to
on, I know
mention-
it's funny,
not
but
to
they
mention-
over that shitting on my dog. I gotta have to, put it on.
Not to
come on.
mention, I got a homegirl that went to FSU, and she says it's dumb racist out there, son.
Bro. Yeah,
Hell
that could be
yeah,
it
hell
too.
yeah.
Nah,
You
I
gotta
don't
think
agree
about
with
it.
him.
It's right
very
across the
racist
street
out
from
there in
FAMU.
Cali.
It's not that far from FAMU. And
I
they
don't
don't
agree
even
with him
party
jumping on
with
the
them
table,
boys.
cutting up and shit, but that's young. You young, you mature. You know
Bruh.
how old and mature you're gonna be. As my wife called me now. When you get a family, a wife, and a son and all that, your life changed, man. It's about going through y'all stages. I know y'all brothers not the same y'all was 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I'm 31 years old. I can't imagine how I was when I was 24. You feel what I'm saying? 23 years old. Number 1 pick, I'm that guy. You heard me? So lay off on my dog.
Look at Tyrann Matthew, son.
Yeah.
Tyrann Matthew, man.
Yeah.
Turned
That
his
boy
life
turned his
around,
life
son.
completely around.
That boy was like in the streets, bro, for real. Like he was in the streets when he was young, and then he buckled down, had a couple children, bro, got a wife, and his whole life is flipped, bro. Like,
And that's the thing. That's the thing. I feel like for guys in the streets, bro, all it takes is like personally, it takes something. Most of the time, it takes a kid. You know what I mean? To realize like I got to man up, bro, because like I got a little one looking at me. You see what I'm saying? So like Tyrann threw his thizzle in the streets and whatnot, but you got you gotta realize, bro, Tyrann's a hell of a football player. But what you gonna do? You gonna be a hell of a street dude, or you gonna be a hell of a football player?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's why.
And I'm happy he chose that football route.
Thanks. And shout out to Peters, man. What's my dog, man? DB Peters, man. Damn, what's his name? Patrick Peters, man, from getting him putting the word in the Cardinals and him going through it. That's why it was really important for him to get away from New Orleans. Like him coming back is now perfect because now he's a man with his own family and everything else, and he's not in the street. He's a family man. Exactly what you're saying, Lo. So that's why it's the perfect timing for us. Like you could come back home and everything else. Nobody, to handle yourself as a man. You get all that money. People got their hands out, blah, blah, blah. Like you say, he from the hood and there's love in there, so you get caught up easily and everything else. But as you get older, you get your own family, you change, man. So that's why I look at Jameis, dog. Jameis not the same man when he first got drafted to y'all. You know what I'm saying? He just took a year, 2 without behind Drew and Sean Payton. They got married. I don't know if y'all think it's a big deal, but I think him getting eye surgery was big, bro. Like if you really can't see and you over there don't want to wear glasses, you get laser surgery. That should make a difference for you, especially being a quarterback. And we talk about vision.
Definitely.
Y'all remember that old man when they had the vision stick? That bitch go from this to this. You know what I'm saying? So
definitely.
It did. So
Jameis is healthy. He's a top 10 quarterback this season, no doubt.
all that shit.
For real. And there's something that I would like to add to it that Jameis 101 added, and then when I did my research, I looked at it and I did my research too, and I'm like, damn, okay. Because when I first seen Jameis, I was like, I don't know about him coming from Tampa. I don't know. Right. But then when I did my research and started listening to it, and read up on Jameis 101 book and kind of listened to him on other people's podcasts, I was like, okay, so Jameis is not really bad at all. I said, okay, first of all, he only lost 1 game in college. He won a national title. He won the Heisman. He went number 1 overall to the Bucs, who at the time was bad. Right. They were like 2 and whatever 14. They were 2 and 14, and then in his second season with the Bucs, he brought him to a 9-7 season. Missed out on a playoff because that kicker was bad. I heard.
That kicker.
So he missed out on the player. The player that year.
I can say this though. I can say this by Jameis from a quarterback perspective. This is a huge shout out to Jameis. Because I feel like without Jameis, I don't think our offense would be as electrified as it is now, even with Brady. Because, we had Evans and whatnot, but I'm talking about from a quarterback perspective. If it wasn't for Winston to show that this is an aired out football team, I don't think the Bucs would be where they are right now. And I think Brady would never came to
that's what I was telling Ozo. That's why I was telling Ozo. Patrick Trick Magic. No, that's why I told you. And I said that. And I tell people a lot of time, bro, great point, that Tom Brady wasn't going there if it wasn't for Jameis. He wasn't going to Tampa Bay. And then what y'all did after Tom Brady, y'all defense improved. Y'all draft some old linemen, man. That's not the same team that Jameis had. So people just looking at it from the outside like, oh, yeah, Tom came in here and he put some holy water on this bitch and it is what it is. That's not what happened.
I kind of hate when people say that shit, too.
That's not what happened. That's a whole other team. Y'all drafted some. Y'all had offensive linemen.
That football team, Tampa Bay definitely took off, man.
There's something else you gotta add to it too.
Like as much as people don't want to, you gotta give credit to Jameis because
got to.
Jameis, like you can pretty much say it's the foundation of the Bucs being an aired out football team, pass first football team, pass heavy football team. You know what I mean? It's all off of Jameis. Yeah, he had a 33-30 season, but you gotta look at it like this. He done set that passing record before Brady broke it. Before Brady cut a Tampa, he set that record. 5,000 yards passing.
Not to mention the offensive
ever
line was trash.
Ever did that.
They had a bad offensive line too, bro.
No run game.
Real bad offensive
No run
line.
game. So when you don't run the ball, they can definitely predict what you do. And people still don't put this into their brain. So everybody's saying Patrick Mahomes, the next great GOAT. But the question is, would we be saying Patrick Mahomes is the next GOAT if he would have been drafted to the Jets instead of sitting behind Alex Smith and learning a little bit and then coming in
Being with Andy Reid.
You know, and he's with Andy Reid. And then you look at what Jameis went through. Number one, like you said, Bucks 2-14 that season when they drafted him.
Put it on his back.
And you went through four different head coaches. How are you supposed to learn the system if you keep getting a new system every year?
Patrick Mahomes went to an absolutely perfect situation. Like he had Tyreek Hill, who was already doing his thing. Travis Kelce, who was already top 3 tight end. You know what I'm saying? And they kept drafting receivers for him. Like, it didn't stop when he came in. Like, they had all types of weapons. They had Pringle, you know what I'm saying? All types of people.
Keep it real. When Alex Smith last year, they was cooking. They was cooking.
Hey, you know what people do? And you know what people do too? And I call them out on it. They'd be like, "Oh, but look at Joe Burrow. Look at where he got drafted to." And I said, "There's a different though." I said Joe Burrow is a different thing though, because I said it ain't like he, came to the Bengals and they didn't do nothing. In their second year, after he came back from that injury, this past year, they gave him weapons. They gave him Jamar Chase, who's familiar with. They gave him pieces and they built around him. While Tampa didn't do that, they were like, "Hey, Jameis got that arm, bro."
Improved their D. Since Cincinnati improved their D.
I still think Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league, but this year is going to tell a lot because he doesn't have
Tyreek Hill.
So it's gonna show us a lot.
He got. Well, I'm gonna say this, bro. I think people like underestimating the Chiefs receiving core because Juju ain't better than Tyreek Hill. You got Juju, you got Skylar Moore, and who else? Scantley. Scantley for Green Bay went over there also too. So and you got Travis Kelce.
So you got Hardman too.
And you got Hardman, and you have Andy Reid. That's his system. Like that's a system. So I don't think Patrick Mahomes is gonna fall off like that, and I don't think that Tyreek Hill gonna fall off like that. But I'll probably say it's more chance than Tyreek than the Chiefs because they have a foundation built. It's not built off one man. Yeah, Tyreek was special in that system, but he has a lot to prove also. So yeah, we're gonna see how they work. I'm hyped about it. But y'all right, this gonna be a make it break it for Patrick Mahomes. If he's that guy, is he gonna take over the GOAT position? Me myself, I know they say Tom Brady. Me myself, bro, I always was under the impression it was Drew Brees. I believe right now Tom Brady's still playing to this day and played as long as he did just to break Drew Brees' record. Drew Brees had all the records. When he retired, he had all the records.
Man, listen,
the records.
I'm the biggest Drew Brees fan, bro. I'm
not
even a Drew Brees fan. I'm a Drew Brees stan, bro. Like that's my guy.
I can say stan, but I'm that guy.
I must say, after that 28-3 freaking comeback, bro, I said, "Fucking Brady to go, bro."
Man, that's not
that's
Brady,
the Falcons.
But that's
I was like,
defense, too.
Brady's a GOAT, man.
That's defense.
I
Hey,
can't
Saints
deny
talk,
it, bro.
Saints talk. How many times that Tom Brady been to the Super Bowl without a top 10 defense?
That's true. No, listen. I can make if somebody told me, bro. Listen, hold on. If somebody told me, yo, make an argument that Drew Brees is better than Tom Brady, I can make it. You know what I'm saying? I can make it.
Saints talk. Look at my profile. Watch what you see,
bro. Listen. You want to see an autograph jersey? I got pictures too, brother. I got it all.
I got the list. I got the son and the Drew in there. I got
it all, man. Listen, Drew Brees is my guy, bro. Like he was. Yeah, I used to defend Drew Brees every day, son.
Yeah.
And I know this. Like that was my dog. But when you talk about just like, I think he's more talented than Brady? I think there's definitely a case for that.
I think he's a better quarterback.
But just the shit that Brady did in his career, bro, it's just so tough. And then he goes to Tampa. Granted, Tampa had a great team, but
what did he do? What did Brady really do? Playing in a weak ass division?
Weak ass division.
and a
Relied
top
on his
10, top
defense.
5 defense.
Listen, I'm not
every year.
gonna be
on
over
the
here
defense.
defense. Listen, you
No,
ain't gonna make
I'm
me
just
play
saying,
for
man.
the
We gotta
Jackson,
fuck it up. We
bro.
gotta
Y'all
That's
wanna
it.
talk about
That
Brady
boy
not being
deflate
the goal,
balls.
have at it, bro. I ain't gonna sit here and defend Tom Brady like that, bro. That's
Man,
one
Hoodie
thing
about
I'm
to
not
attack
gonna
us.
do. Y'all can
I'm just
have that,
curious.
bro. I'm not. I'm
I
just
gotta put
saying,
my.
bro. I'm just saying, like, bro. After that 28-3 game, bro, I was just like,
That was an impressive
damn.
game, but that had a lot to do with the defense also. You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah,
was an impressive
but
game. Because
damn,
guess what?
bro, 28-3 in the
If Tom
Super
Brady
Bowl,
go down there,
dog.
listen, Tom Brady go down there and score, it's 10-17. It's 10. I mean, it's 28-17. I mean, 10. Right? If he scored. If they score again on their defense, you know what I'm saying? So you got to give props out to their defense. I know Tom going to get the 28-3, but the defense put them in the position. A lot of times, even with the championship, not this last one, the 28-3, hats off. But even a lot, how many times have you seen, man, what's my boy fucking name, man? The one of the greatest kickers of all time. Finish and beat Panty Manning in the snow. You know what I'm saying? It comes down to a field goal game. Like Brady is nothing but the greatest game manager you know. You know what I'm saying? Besides when he had fucking
you
Moss
got it,
and
bro.
everything. Nah, I'm not going. No, I'm not. You good. You not
You got it, bro. I'm not defending
Teal.
Tom Brady
Yo,
in any
Teal.
situation, bro.
Hey,
Y'all
Teal, I gotta ask
So let me say,
Hey,
he
I gotta
probably
ask
start
something.
talking. That bitch started talking Boston. There's the Boston. Yeah,
Hey, I gotta
got it,
add
bro.
something though. I gotta add something though.
got you.
Hold on. I gotta add something to that
Tired the
though.
Saints talk, man.
Don't forget. So Drew Brees had all these records before him, you know, dealt with injuries too, you know, unlike Tom Brady, you know, had to redo his shoulder and shit. But people forget that Tom Brady is like 6'4", 6'5", while Drew Brees is only 6 foot, drawing over, trying to look over people and still hitting people on target.
Man, look at
That's how
You know
talented he
who I
is.
really honestly have a legit argument when it comes to Drew Brees, and I'm gonna sound crazy to a lot of people, but I to this day thought he was better than Peyton Manning, though. I'll tell you that. Sure. And the reason why I say that, that's a tough one. But the reason why I say that, but that's
We
how I
beat him in the
felt when you
Super
said
Bowl.
about
We
Tom
beat him in
Brady.
the
That's
Super
how I
Bowl.
felt.
Fuck it.
Hey, he right. Cub right. Go ahead.
But here's the thing. This is why I say I say that because look, what's the biggest thing that everybody holds to Drew Brees, right? His stats are inflated. He played in the dome. Peyton Manning playing in the dome in his prime of his career too. When last seen when it was Peyton Manning versus Drew Brees on the biggest stage, Drew Brees came through. Drew Brees, when you look
Operation
at Peyton Manning's
Ambush.
weapons, when you look at Peyton Manning's weapons over his career, Reggie Wayne, you know what I'm saying, Joseph Adai, bro, you talk about
Marvin Harris.
Marvin Harrison, like
man.
Drew Brees' best receiver. Drew
Marcus
Brees'
Cousins.
best receiver in his prime was the 7th round pick, Marcus Cousins, bro.
The last
And
pick of the
love
draft.
Cousins. I love Cousins.
Hey, love him.
Like,
He ain't nothing but a Saints Hall of Famer. Just a Saints Hall of
he's
Famer.
great. But let's call a spade, bro. Peyton Manning had a lot more help in his
Facts.
career.
Dallas
than Drew
Clark.
Brees
Don't
had.
forget about Dallas Clark.
Peyton Manning and Dallas Clark. Peyton Manning is probably the smartest quarterback of all time in terms of intellect and like just changed the game with his audibles and his packages, like for sure.
Facts.
But bro, there's not a lot of people that can convince me that. You know what I'm saying? And he had great seasons too. Peyton Manning. 2009 Drew Brees should have won MVP, and 2011 Drew Brees should have won MVP.
Hey, you know
the
what?
fact that they still hold this, the fact that the biggest argument is he playing the dome and he has no MVPs. Bro, look at the 2011 season and tell me why Drew Brees shouldn't win MVP.
Exactly. And I take a Super Bowl MVP over anything. Go ahead.
They always,
Hey, you know what I'm gonna
they
say?
always hated on Drew Brees when it came down to the walls.
Hey, you know what I'm gonna
Always,
say about
bro.
this? You know what I'm gonna say about this QB shit? I don't care who everybody says the great. You can say Drew Brees the GOAT. You can say Peyton Manning's the GOAT. You can say Tom Brady. You can say Joe Montana's the GOAT. I don't give a mud effing damn. At the end of the day, by the time I die, you know who's gonna be the effing GOAT? This guy right here. He's gonna change his goddamn career around. He's gonna change his goddamn career around. You know why? It doesn't matter. They don't see you how you start your career. They see you how you finish the career. So guess what? He's gonna finish with like 10 Super Bowls, and y'all gonna be
tell you,
hating him
man,
like, damn.
I've been a Saints fan for a long time. I've seen bad moments. I've seen amazing moments. One of the greatest feelings, one of the greatest games I ever watched was last year against Green Bay. Jameis Winston's first game, 5 touchdowns, lights up Green Bay, bro. I damn near cried, bro. I damn near cried, bro. I was so fucking happy for that man, son.
Bro,
I was so happy for that
listen,
man,
I'm gonna tell y'all, that was the only, well, besides Michael Thomas, bro, that was the only game last year we was 100%. Like, we still had all fucking free undrafted receivers, but that was the only game, offense and defense, that we was 100% healthy. And bro, what we did to Green Bay, what Marshawn Lattimore did to fucking Devontae Adams,
they forgot about that, son.
bro. People forget that we whooped the shit out of Green Bay. 38-3. I mean, dog, that was dog. Listen, Jameis had 5 touchdowns, no interception, and the
Fucking
icing on the
Jacksonville
cake,
too, bro. It's hot
bro.
out there,
Hot as
bro.
shit. That was their weakness. Hot as
That's
shit. Listen, Jameis
that's
threw that ball to Deontay Hardy, bro, and looked at the sideline and telling Sean Payton, "This what I do." That's let me know. He looked at the sideline and looked at him like, "This what I do." And boy, I'm telling, we ain't been, bro. We lost after that game, family. We lost damn near 20 people to IR, everything else, COVID, and everything else, man. We was trying to catch up for the rest of the season after that game. After we lost that, we were trying to catch up, and then 5-2 we play y'all, and then the damn dirty fucking Devin White, and you know what I'm saying, no tackling ass, overrunning. You know what I'm saying? Oh, fucking, you know he undisciplined, y'all. Y'all know Devin White be fucking overrunning tackles, to be grabbing jerseys. That ain't his first time, but after that, that shit was like hard for our season to recover.
Man, that
Now
was
losing
tough,
Jameis,
man. It was hard for me to watch.
that was
Saints
hard,
games
bro.
after
I ain't gonna
that,
lie,
bro.
that was hard.
Well,
If
since we're
Jameis
speaking
there, we
of
win a
Green
Super Bowl,
Bay,
y'all. I'm gonna let y'all know. If Jameis
See-
was in our offense, we win a Super Bowl.
Hey,
Telling
all I
y'all.
gotta say is that we said the Green Bay was like the best game we've seen in a while. Jameis 5 touchdowns. You know, we wasn't at home. It was supposed to be a home game, but you know, because of the hurricanes, shit like that.
Facts.
But we need to know from my boy Lost. Let me put him on the screen. What do you think about your Green Bay this year? Aaron Rodgers being a selfish son of a did not get Devontae Adams paid. You know, I mean, how do you feel?
Personally, I feel like it's gonna be a down season. I mean, simply because like Aaron Rodgers don't have a main man anymore. You drafted my boy. I actually played with him in Little League. Shout out my boy Christian Watson, man. Shout out to him. Played with him in Little League at the Giants, man. But you know it's gonna be hard in the passing perspective because you don't have your number one guy anymore. So now you pretty much gotta take a receiver that is young and ready to go. You gotta turn him into your number one guy. So I thought in a way it's gonna be successful towards the end because you know every team most good teams hit their stride towards the end. So I'm seeing only 10 or 11 wins and shit. I really can't really see it because like now it's more so like what Aaron Rodgers can do without Devontae Adams. What can you do without him? That's
How you feel
what
about
most
Christian?
likely
How you feel about
everybody's
Christian
asking.
Watson? How you feel about Christian Watson?
I love that boy. Shout out to him. I played with him in Little League.
Oh wow, that's
It's a
crazy.
great pick. Yeah, actually, like literally, and knowing that how he played, because I actually played with him, he definitely fits that Green Bay system and a guy that's a deep threat, a guy that can run good routes. Like he's like a do-it-all receiver. He's like another Devontae Adams in my eyes. You know what I mean? Just a younger
Fast as
version.
hell too.
And
Fast as hell.
yeah, very fast. But he been fast like that since Little League, man. But like
He okay.
He Mr. Wet number one, huh?
He okay, Los.
Not, bro, it's crazy. Big facts.
Yeah.
Big facts. He wore 33. He's okay, Darius, but he's the same guy. He's the same guy that won the game against y'all in the playoffs. So that's the same guy right there. You know, he okay, but he got that playoff done. You know what I'm saying? But like, I have a lot of hopes for Christian. I feel like he's in a good position. That I mean, most receivers that got drafted in the first round. You know, he came out the second round board, but I feel like he's in a better position than most because he has a veteran quarterback, a guy that's been in the league 15 plus years. And, you know, he pretty much seen it all, did it all, got the ring, you know what I mean? So, like, he's in a better position than guys like Garrett Wilson, having Pitt Wilson. I don't call him Zach, I call him Pitt Wilson. Mr. Pitt Wilson, Frank. But he is, like, literally, like, he's in a better position than any other receivers in the league right now. That just
Except for Chris Olave.
got a lot of hot hoes. You know, I love Chris, man. Honestly, Chris is not in a bad position. He got Winston, so I mean, like,
So
he's
Winston
not in a bad position either.
Winston gonna throw that bitch so far for brother. Like, it's about to be so down.
Come in and dog,
Yeah,
right?
you gotta use that. You gotta use that 4.26. Where you at? 4.26 and 4.29.
4.26 something. Yeah.
Bro, I'm so confident in that kid,
You gotta
bro.
use that speed.
I'm so confident in that kid, bro. I'm contemplating it in my fantasy draft, taking him like second round, bro.
Bro, listen, bro. I definitely listen to bro. I seen it for minicamp, bro. The dude is special, bro. Like the catch he made over fucking what is it, Alante Taylor and Gray right in the middle of it. Andy Dalton threw a beautiful ball, and the way that I love it, he attacked the ball. I mean, highest point that bitch went up and got it, caught it, got the now it's shorts and just shorts and helmet, but still took the contact, got up. You know what I'm saying? But Nah, that dude is special, bro. That dude is special for real.
Let me ask Frank a question since you're kind of in the middle of the two teams. Who do you? I mean, this is kind of
he a Bucks fan, huh? He's a straight
no,
Bucks
no,
fan.
no. You're gonna get what I'm saying when I ask.
All
you.
right, got you.
So, who do you feel like? You know what I'm saying? No bias. Who you think is better, Kamara or McCaffrey? I know the answer, but I want to know what you think.
I think McCaffrey's better. McCaffrey's better. Yes, McCaffrey's better. I think. Look about it. Y'all look. Who McCaffrey got as the O-line in Carolina, and then look at who y'all got at the O-line.
That's on.
And then Kamara ain't running between the tackles like that. Y'all always doing like every time I see Kamara, he's doing top plays. Y'all always having a receiving game, but when I look at McCaffrey, he's running between the tackles. He's carrying that offense on his back. To be honest, yeah.
Come on, Gary.
But McCaffrey's way better than Kamara. I don't care what nobody says.
Whoa. Ain't no way. I just heard you say, listen, you can say McCaffrey.
You say way better?
He said way
okay, I ain't gonna say way better.
Shout out,
Let me take that back. It's like this. It's like
listen to me, bro. Listen, shout out to my brother Onk 2020. He's a Panther YouTuber, bro. He did a comparison of Kamara and McCaffrey, and he had to say like Kamara is better. Best ability, y'all already know his availability. That dude is injury prone like a motherfucker. He don't have he got way more rushes and not many yards more than Kamara. Kamara got way more touchdowns than him. He got like 15 more receiving yards. Like he's not that guy, and he's 95% of the offense. Like we don't use Kamara like that. You know what I'm saying? He's 95% of the offense, and that's the reason why he's injury prone because of the usage rate. So, I mean, he might have the fake stat, but they're going nowhere. Losing season and everything else. Kamara doing this shit and fucking putting us in playoff contention every year. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is.
That's all I'm saying. He is in a better situation than McCaffrey. Yeah, go ahead, Lewis.
Let me get on that. To be honest, ever since I've been watching Kamara when he was at Tennessee and McCaffrey's at Stanford, I always felt like McCaffrey was the better running back because like there's no players that fear McCaffrey like they fear Kamara. Because when Kamara get that rap, it's like
hello,
bro,
y'all can hear me?
Like he's not even trying.
Yeah.
Oh my bad.
Yeah. So like when Kamara get the ball, it's almost like he's not even trying for real. And that's the scary part about it. Like how you run it so smooth. Where McCaffrey, just like Buddy said, he is 90% of his offense, of Carolina offense. Kamara is like probably like at most 40% of the offense. The rest is everybody else. Everybody's contributing in that offense. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's like if I had to line up against somebody and we'd rather play against, I would rather play against McCaffrey because I don't have to really worry about Kamara when he touched the rock because Kamara is more dangerous with the rock than McCaffrey is. You know what I mean? So like,
if literally, bro, like if I break it down like this, on the inside handoff,
my bad, y'all.
Like on the inside handoff and maybe an outside handoff, I'll take McCaffrey. In any other circumstance, bro, there's no circumstance you can convince me that Kamara can do that. McCaffrey could be better at Kamara at. Like in between the tackles, you have a debate there. But bro, when you talk about receiving out the backfield, like sweep plays, you know what I'm saying? Like
X-Lows, bro. X-Lows. The classic Kamara screen play in the Superdome. He jogging upfield, you know what I'm saying? All that was against the Green Bay. Same
bro,
shit.
He makes it look so easy, bro.
Easy, bro.
Like,
easy.
Crazy. And he low-key is kind of bringing, like, his game is kind of like, I'm not saying he was the first catching back to ever exist. Like, you had guys like Jamal Charles.
Reggie Bush.
Guys that were doing it, but, like, now you kind of see that teams are kind of modeling, you know, they want those kind of guys now that could do what Kamara does. Look at somebody like Austin Eckler, who I feel like is a top 3, top 5 running back. Like, very similar game to Alvin Kamara, you know what I'm saying, and Christian McCaffrey. So, you know what I'm saying? This is the same way you have quarterbacks that are now you have to have quarterbacks that scramble. I feel like now you kind of have to have running backs that can catch, but aside from Derrick Henry. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
that's
facts.
probably
That's anomaly now. Like he's about the only every down back, just one focus, bruiser, and everything back in. And you seeing that model, bro, for the longest time. Like that model of Camaro starting to happen. Don't forget when we kind of, I ain't gonna say invented it, but we kind of made it popular, the two-back system when we had Pierre, Reggie Bush, things like that. Now you see that because you don't want that. Even with not. But
and I don't mean to
I
make
agree.
this a Saints thing only, but just in regards to the Saints, bro, that's the scariest thing about this season is that if Kamara does get suspended now,
Yeah.
you don't have anyone that could do any of that. Like in the history of the Saints, we always had at least one guy that
Right.
could catch the ball out the backfield, whether it
Right.
was Kamara. If it wasn't Kamara, it was Darren Sproles. You had C.J. Spiller. You
CJ Spiller,
had
facts. Reggie Bush.
You
Yep.
had Pierre Thomas. Like, we
Right.
always had somebody that can catch the ball at the
Catch the
backfield.
ball.
Now,
Right.
without Kamara, because you know Mark Ingram, no disrespect, I love Mark Ingram, but he ain't doing that.
I don't know about catching it out the backfield like that. I don't think so ever. But I have.
Hell no.
If Alvin Kamara go out, just being the backup. I mean, being the one to step up. I got faith in Mark Ingram in the run game. Tony Jones gonna have to step up. We can still get somebody else, and we're gonna see what A. Schmidt looking like. You know what I'm
He
saying?
was really
See what
like
he doing.
y'all regular running back, bro, for real.
Who?
Mark Ingram.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
as far
Yeah,
as like
he
bringing
was
it back old fashioned.
Yeah,
You
zoom
need
and
to hand it
boom.
off, knuck you buck, kind of. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Facts.
He was
Which is
like
right,
that.
but
'Cause
he's
it's the
just
same
he's just
thing.
not
Like
the same
easy.
running back that he was 3-4 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah,
don't
because you're not
expect him
asking
to
him
come
to
in
do
and
all that.
I want to see how he come off
he
fresh,
might
bro, because
have
he
to
been
now
working
because
out.
he's the only one on the team.
And he been
Kamara
working
gets
out.
injured.
What he
Hey, he
needs
been
to do
working
now
out
is
with
retire.
Kamara and his training this all season. Dr. Reef, he been working on the explosive, bro. He look good, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not sleeping on Mark Ingram. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, real quick, Frank, you know what I wanted to talk about you? You know, y'all kind of following the leader this year. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say this. You hire we Sean Payton leave, we hire our defense coordinator. Bruce Arians leave, we all hire our defense coordinator. You heard me? I see that and all that. We do two defensive coordinators combined. Y'all do the two defensive coordinators combined. You know what I'm saying? I even see y'all scouting when we scout. We went and picked up Peyton Turner for University of Houston. Y'all got hauled from where? Where y'all got hauled from? University of Houston, built just like Peyton Turner. I'm on to y'all Bucks. You hear me? Don't think I'm on to y'all. That's why I said, man, before that, y'all was like our little brother, little cousin. Now y'all
And
over
then
here
Tom
feeling
Brady,
yourself and shit.
and
You
that's
know?
why Tom Brady retired. Just to
Oh, yeah.
retire like Drew Brees, but then he said, "Oh shit, I can't do this. I got to come back out of retirement."
Frank, y'all know for sure that
You got tired of watching
Bruce
them damn
Arians,
kids.
that Bruce Arians, that was Tom Brady move. The reason why he in the front office, that was because of Tom Brady. Like he ain't want him on the, you know what I'm saying, calling the plays, running the show anymore. Or you think it was just a coincidence that he go in the office, Tom Brady come back and whatever? Because a month ago he was at the draft. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was about to say that, man. Like he was like, yeah, I'm excited to look at these quarterbacks in the draft. You know, look at our roster. All of a sudden, he's like, yeah, I'm stepping down. So it had to be with Brady, man.
Had to be ready, huh?
Yeah, like but I don't know though. It'll be because Leftwich is gonna still run the same plays though. So like,
and I heard he's still down at practice too.
Yes, so I don't know. So maybe it's true. Like maybe like we tripping. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah. Bro. I had to point that off. Y'all really following the leader, which it ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? Imitation is flattering. You know what they say. But I had to point those little things that I seen in defense.
It's a copycat league.
It is. But when you're in a division, it is a magnifying glass on it. Like, yeah, you got that from. You get that, So I see y'all, dog. You know what I'm saying? I see y'all. I ain't mad at y'all, but
it's time for the Bucks though. It's time for Frank though, because he's the last one. We need to know what does he think about his Bucks. Like we said, we think me and Till and some of the Saints fans feel like y'all lost a lot and gained just a few, like gained a little. Y'all didn't gain what we thought y'all would do to replace those players. But then again, like I said, in your eyes, you're seeing different things. So we'd like to hear from you and see what your thoughts are.
I think we're gonna be in the same position next year. I mean, even though we got like a hard schedule, I think this whole division got a hard schedule. We play the North. We got to deal with Lamar and who in the Bengals and them. Like,
Chiefs.
But like that makes me excited though, because last year like watching the games, I'm like, yeah, it's just you win. They're like, yeah, we're gonna win. We're gonna win all these games.
You know why that too, huh? Because y'all wasn't playing the hardest schedule. Because we won a division, and y'all, even though y'all won a Super Bowl, we won a division. So y'all played the weakest. We had the hardest one, but now it's y'all ass up. Y'all won a division. Now take this schedule.
Yeah, I'm excited about this schedule. Everybody on the team is excited about the schedule too, man. Like everybody saying like we have big losses. Like I don't think so. I think we replaced everybody that needed to be replaced. The only thing that worries me is the secondary. But they in contract years, and dudes always play hard during the contract years.
Yep.
Yeah, so like and I'm scared Tom Brady won't leave after the season.
Oh, he is, bro.
He
is,
probably going to Miami. That's what
bro,
scares
he
me the
is,
most.
bro.
Like,
and
Hey,
guess
listen,
what?
I personally
he wins
think
one
he's
game
trying to.
against the Saints, he's out of there, bro.
Yeah.
He wins one game against the Saints, he's out of there. He's good for the rest of his career.
Me personally, I think he's trying to get 10 rings. That's my conspiracy theory. I don't think he wants to retire. I think he wants to get.
Oh, you wanted to play, so you think? I know for sure he probably moving on after this, if not retire, whatever. Because not only we talk about Miami, but he got the 100. How much the contract is for the broadcast?
It's some crazy amount. I forgot.
Make them
350 mil.
Make the motherfuckers that go to college so mad. Who got the degree and
Wasn't
so
it 350? Wasn't it 350 for 10?
Something like
Yeah.
35 a year. Yep, 35 a
a
year. Facts. So
Just
that could be an element. And because us as Saints fan, we saw this. Like we saw Drew did the same exact thing. Like during the season, announced whenever he's ready, he has a big broadcasting deal on the table, and next year he was over with. So nah, man, I definitely think Tom out. I thought he was out before. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, I thought it was, but I was like one of those Saints fans, bro. Like I literally was one of those Saints fans. Like I was mad that he retired. Like my new joy was pick sixing Tom Brady, sacking him, making him frustrated. Like I got really joy out of that. Like that made my everything. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I was like really looking forward to that. So when he came back, bro, I was actually live on the air, dog, and fucking heard him going, let me see. I'm trying to find this motherfucker, dog. I posted this shit today. Look, let me let you hear it. Oh, you can't hear it. Fuck. It's on. It's hooked on the thing, man. Hold on. Hold on. Let me hear. Oh, let me check it out.
Tom Brady coming back. Looks like Tom Brady is coming back. Is that breaking news, guys? Is Tom Brady coming back?
Just doing the Pelicans game.
Tom Brady's coming back. Let me check. Everybody, hold up. We might have breaking news. Why his bitch ass gone? Let me see. I might be tripping, y'all. I'm going to Adam Scheffner.
Hold on, it's coming, y'all.
Tom Brady, now he returning to the Bucs. Let's fucking go.
Hey, goddamn.
Let's go.
Hey, say dog.
I ain't go.
Hey, I'm gonna let y'all know, brothers. I do every game live. Like I do every game live. So if y'all ever want jokes, we playing against y'all come in the chat and we on your ass. You heard me? I'm telling you, we live reaction, everything else. Y'all should see how crazy we went when PJ picked off and sealed the game. Lord have mercy. Jesus Christ. But yeah, bro, I'm one of those fans that couldn't wait and was so happy that he came back because man, I love it, dog. Like the way that we frustrate him, the way that we make him look, dog. Like this dude numbers, dog. If you look at his numbers against us, bro, it is very, very, very mediocre, bro. Like very mediocre. And people don't realize, like, oh, the Tom Brady, whatever. But we make this motherfucker look so mediocre, dog.
Hey, listen, man, I respect where you coming from on that, but I think I was definitely more excited to play Kyle Trask this year.
Oh man, no
I'm
man,
not
they ain't gonna
gonna
make it.
lie,
Nah, man, Kyle Trask. I mean, I know we could go that far.
I was definitely looking forward to that, son. I was definitely looking
hey.
forward to Kyle Trask coming in and Leonard Fournette saying, "Nope, fuck that," and Gronkowski retiring. Like I was looking forward to the chain of events that's gonna happen with Brady officially retiring.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But I was excited, bro.
Excited,
bro.
Hold on, Frank. I do have a question, Frank. Wasn't y'all center Ryan Jensen or whatever? Wasn't he close to retiring too, or like leaving? And then Tom Brady came back.
He was about to go to the Bengals.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He was about to come about the Bengals.
Okay, but he came back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, we dog his ass out. That's the one with the shield, the karate man. He know karate, huh? Ain't he a black belt or something, huh? Crazy, man. We dog him out.
How do you feel about Kyle Trask, bro? Do you think he's gonna be any good?
I don't like him. Terrible. Get rid of him. I cannot. I watched this man in the preseason and training camp. Follow. I cannot stand Kyle Trask, and like my crew knows, like I am not a Kyle Trask fan at all.
He not even competing for the backup position yet, huh?
Bro, this nigga. My bad. I don't mean to say that, but this dude can't dress on game day. He can't dress on game day. That's worrisome to me.
That's the first rounder, huh?
He was a second rounder.
I thought that was the last pick of that. Y'all got Kyle's trade. I thought that was
that was a second rounder.
Nah, we picked him up in the second round.
Oh, okay, bet. Still, second round high. That's a quarterback for shit. Damn. And he ain't even dressed it. That's concerning that he ain't even.
He can't beat out Blaine Gabbert. He can't beat out Blaine Gabbert. Come on,
wild. That's wild.
No,
bro.
I have no trust in Kyle Trask.
He is pure booty.
You're booted. I keep trying to tell the Bucks, bro, stop picking up motherfuckers that be going to school in Florida. Just because he went to school in Florida, that don't mean keep picking him up.
Come on, bro. And let me tell you, it's opposite with the Saints fan. Like they get mad at the front office because we don't get enough LSU players. This the first year that we didn't picked up Quan from LSU, but we got Tyron and Jarvis. Like we damn, Sean, you didn't want no LSU players, but the fan base get mad at us. We go get Ohio State. Shout out to Ohio State. We go get them boys, and they work out perfect for us. So I'm one of them motherfuckers. I don't care where you get them from. If they balling, they balling. I don't care what it is, but we just happen to have a pipeline to Ohio State. That's what we get all.
Sean Payton was just notorious for doing the exact opposite of what everybody wanted to do.
Facts.
Like, bro, y'all want some about LSU? Nah, not gonna have to wait. You guys don't want Taysom Hill to play? Nah, I'm gonna play him.
No. Oh, you think we getting
first round? Nah, we ain't getting.
You think you're getting Lamar Jackson? No, we getting Davenport. You know what I'm saying? We drafted up. Oh no, we getting Davenport. So Sean Payton was like that. He one of them people like them mamas. You got McDonald's money. You know what I'm saying? When you try to go get, you got McDonald's money. You want mom, we want this. You got McDonald's money.
And he fucked up with Davenport, and I love Davenport. He's got a lot of potential, but we get Lamar Jackson this year. That year, we might be in contention for we're easily a top 3 team because I feel like. If Lamar was on our team right now, I feel like we're better than the Ravens. To be honest, it's close, but I feel like we have a better roster. To be honest,
the Ravens?
Yeah,
I think for sure we do.
I tell you what, though, the Ravens are one of those teams, bro. They're a wide receiver one, like a solid wide receiver one away.
Yeah,
and probably the best team in the AFC. They just don't have any receivers, dog.
They don't have none. They got with Hollywood Brown out there no more. And I just think, I love Lamar. I think I love what he do, man. Shout out to him. But we don't know how great he is at passing. We don't know how great he is. I know he's an athlete, but we don't know how great he is as passing. Like, you know what I'm saying? He tight end killer. He'll get that tight end. He'll get the fuck that tight end. But
Mike Vick used to run it and throw that motherfucker 60 yards.
No shit, we had to play against him. I know. He's a cut up on. That's Aaron Brooks' cousin.
Well, Eagle days, bro. Them Eagle days was something else. I thought my boy was gonna get a ring, but hey.
People don't even talk. Why you say that? People don't even talk about that shit. Mike Vick got $100 million from the Falcons. Got that dog fight shit. Came back and got another $100 million. That's crazy. We talking about that.
And still 1.5 million in debt. How the fuck?
That was the biggest. That was one of the biggest. I remember where I was when that Eagles team was like getting on flag football. Man, listen, that was probably one of the biggest flops in NFL history, dog. Like they had such a good team, and Chip Kelly came in and sold that bag, son.
Yeah, he did.
I kind of felt like he did that shit intentionally. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't want to see a bunch of young brothers win. You feel me?
That bitch came running that crazy ass offense, man. That offense fucking fast ass. That shit was weird as hell. That bitch was 3 fucking. That bitch
they still had Andy Reid. If they had Andy Reid, they might have been good money at that.
Facts.
The motherfucker put 63 points on Washington, bro.
It's crazy. Something like we did to the Bills. What it was, 48 or 52? I think it was 52 points we put on the Bills. Okay.
Hey,
who y'all winning it? Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yo, you good? Chiefs in the clutch was asking us, who do y'all got winning the AFC? Me, I have 2 teams that are my favorites right now. Number 1 will be the team that went to the Super Bowl last year because they actually upgraded their O-line now to protect Joe Burrow and them. Will be the Bengals. Now, number 2 is going to shock a lot of people because some people just be like, I don't think they're really that good. Even though they upgraded this offseason. Me, I think the Chargers upgraded a lot this year. Yeah, they upgraded their defense and their O-line. They're gonna be a team shocking a lot of people for Justin Herbert. But people like, I think a lot of people are talking.
Drew Brees like him. Drew Brees like Justin Herbert.
Yeah, they're talking about Herbert, and they also kind of compared him kind of like with Jameis. Jameis drove for a bunch of yards, but they would say, oh, well, what Herbert does. I mean, he went in the games. I mean, look at his defense, how terrible they are. Yeah. Like Jameis is finally in a good system with us, right? So Herbert's finally getting a good system around him. Finally got great defense with J.C. Jackson. You added Khalil Mack on the end to add with Joey Bosa. Was it Joey Bosa? Yeah, Joey Bosa.
Yeah, Joey.
I don't know who's going to win the AFC, bro, but I would be shocked if it doesn't come out the AFC West, bro, because that division, dog, top to bottom, not a bad team, bro, in that division. Right. Raiders are a heavy sleeper team. The Broncos, y'all already know what's going down with the Broncos. The Chiefs and the Chargers, bro. That's probably the most stacked division. That's probably the most stacked division I've seen in a very long time. Any one of those teams, there's a legit chance that the playoffs all 4 of those teams might make the playoffs. Like that's how stacked that division is, dog. Like, and the
That's,
Raiders are
that's
no
iron
good.
sharpening iron too. So like,
Nah,
they
it is,
battlefield
for sure.
ready.
And I don't think, and what Hoodie was saying, I really don't think the Bengals gonna be like that again. I don't think they reach it again. I know they upgraded it. I think it was circumstances why they got that. I mean, everything happened for their way, but man,
They would
the
have
game
played the
before,
Bills, they would have lost. If they would have played the Bills last year, they would have lost.
dog, like they shout out to Joey Bow. What it was Tennessee? What they had 9 sacks? What it was 9 sacks they had on him? Like, ain't no way they should have won that. It was a lot of things that happened. Joey Boy, they balled out, but I just think that was their year. And if they was gonna win anything, it was gonna be that. See, I don't fuck with Cincinnati organization, not Joey Burrow and all them, just off of 2 things. What they say they call it? Who they? Like, who the fuck is a who they? Y'all ever like
so bad,
like who
bro.
does that? And then they say
so fucking
watered down who that.
then they say who they?
They ain't got no
who they?
seasoning in
Who
that
that
shit.
said
That's
they
the
gonna
problem.
beat
They got
them
no
Bengals?
seasoning, bro.
That don't make no sense. Like I felt like, hey, say Joey Burr, say Jamal Chase, you from the city. Hey, let them boys know where that shit come from and tell them boys get their own shit. So with that shit, I don't like that. So I wasn't a fan of us winning the Super Bowl and them boys talking about some who they. Nah, fuck that. Fuck all that, man.
Who that is the chicken with the Old Bay and the adobo and the garlic? Who that
And
is
that's
like
and that
some
we that
fucking
seasoning on it. Facts.
chicken
You
and
right.
chicken and mayo,
Hey,
man.
I seen that shit and got instantly offended.
Yeah, thank you, bro. I did too.
I ain't even no Saints fan. I seen they
Facts,
fan.
bro.
Who that? I said, what the
they?
fuck
Who
going
they?
on?
Yeah. So who is they? Who is they? That's what I feel like. Who are y'all? Y'all crazy? How y'all even feel comfortable saying that shit? That's my biggest thing.
So
As a fan, how do you feel comfortable saying who they? How? Like, you don't know where this come from. This shit like deep with us. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and people think it's gonna be an emotional game when they come to town. We got LSU, Jordan, man, he from Ohio. None offense to y'all, bro. He from Ohio, bro. Like, what the fuck? He not fucking born from the South Wall and all that. And if he was, Leonard from the South Wall too. We don't show his ass no love. We don't show Leonard no fucking love when he ain't here. So Jamal Chase, fucking Joe Burrow, you line your ass up in that dome. That's your ass. I don't give a fuck where you from, who you playing for. You hear me? We on your ass.
Get down like that. But I must ask the question: how do you guys see that division playing out, the AFC West? Like, if you had to go first, second, third, fourth place, that's just so stacked, bro.
I feel like Broncos. The Broncos in that one, right?
Chiefs. I'm still going with the Chiefs number 1, man. Chiefs.
I say Broncos are gonna be
Chargers.
4.
I would say Chiefs, Chargers, Raiders, and
Broncos.
who the last one? Broncos. I don't think
Broncos last place with Russell Wilson.
Yeah, I think Russell Wilson that guy.
Hey.
Cool, but shit.
I think Broncos winning it.
Hey, I say
Broncos winning it.
That's how you know that division is stacked, bro. You got one person saying they're gonna be in last, other one's like, no, they're
gonna be winning that bitch, and it could go that way too, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like they got Judy straight, and then your boy did beat the Chargers. Then the wide receiver they got in trouble. He beat the Chargers, whatever. So
it was Jared Cortland and who's the third? Something.
So I mean, and they got your boy Patty Surtain on that defense and stuff like that, Melvin Gordon and everything else. But I just think the Chiefs, you gotta keep respect on the Chiefs' name. Like, they've been running that division, and I felt like they got a little different. I mean, a little better on offense, and maybe on defense they slacked down losing Tyron. Like, I think that was a big loss to them. Like, Tyron was their heart and soul. We saw countless of plays of Tyron looking over his head, knowing what was going on, and putting his hands. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck going on? We happen to have that guy, Daniel Soren, on our team also, but he's a special team guy. He's not getting nowhere. He's not getting no. So when people think, oh, we got he's special team. And it might be a high
getting over the top.
Fuck no. Fuck, he won't be nowhere near there. He will nowhere near there. If he do anything on that defense, he'll be a hybrid linebacker in the box, guarding fucking tight ends and running backs out the flat. That's it. Nothing over the top.
He just screams. He just screams mistakes to me.
Fucking right.
Yeah.
Fucking right. He'll
What's
tackle,
gonna happen is, what's gonna happen with the Saints is, this is what I feel like is gonna happen, because Marcus May is not gonna play for probably the first 2 or 3 games. So definitely what I feel like Dennis Allen is gonna do. Sorensen is not gonna be on that field. I feel like they're gonna put PJ Williams in strong safety.
Yeah,
most likely.
I can see that. I'll see the dudes either or. I can see that. I can see both. Because he could play. CJ Deuce could play safety and nickel. I can see PJ definitely going in that role also. I like him at that robber role though. You know, sorry, rest in peace, Chris Godwin. But I like him in that robber role, just lurking for over the middle. Legal hit, Frank. Legal hit. Over the middle, waiting for everything to happen.
I wasn't saying it was illegal. I understand it was dirty.
I don't think it was dirty. No. It wasn't dirty at all, bro. I think it was just
Y'all boys
it's just
got
where the
Danny
game going to.
Sperson.
Huh? Yeah,
Y'all
we got him.
boys
Yeah, we got him. But he's a special team ace. He's not.
Y'all,
He's
y'all
all
gonna have
special
the,
teams.
y'all gonna have the Mark Barron his ass for real.
Bro, he not touching over that top, bro. He gone on special teams and he gone as a hybrid linebacker. That's it. He
That's
ain't
what I'm
nothing over
saying.
the top.
Like Mark Barron was a hybrid linebacker. You remember
Yeah,
that?
facts,
You know what I'm
facts.
saying? Y'all gonna have to do that.
Yeah,
You know what
100%.
who you remind me of? I don't
Who
know if
you
y'all
say?
remember Chris Conti.
Yeah,
That's
Chris
what, that was
Conti. Yeah,
something. He reminds me of Chris Conti.
Don't bring his sore ass up no more.
I can't.
that boy
can't
sound just
stand
like
that
Kodak.
guy.
You heard me? Well, Florida boy. You heard me?
Sore
What
ass.
Charlamagne say the craziest people come from?
Florida.
Florida. That's facts.
So I know he asked us who y'all got one in the AFC. You know, we kind of named our
man.
teams and stuff like that. But without us being biased, right? So us Saints fans can't say the Saints. You know, Frank can't say the Bucks. You know, you just can't say your team. Who do you see winning the NFC if it ain't your team?
The Saints.
Who-
I'm just joking.
The Bucks. It's the Bucks.
if we take
Without being
I
biased, like you take your team away, who would be the next thing you say? Okay, this
Bro,
is the team my team making it.
Bro, honestly, son, I'm gonna tell y'all, bro. Like, I hate when people like if a team wins the Super Bowl, I hate when people say, "Oh, they're gonna win the Super Bowl in the next year," because that shit don't happen.
It rarely happens.
But let me
Rarely.
tell you, bro, it is so hard for me to say the Rams ain't gonna win, bro, because they, like, you would have thought that they, you know, people won the Super Bowl, they get their rings, you know, they go home. Bro, they added Bobby fucking Wagner, bro. Like, bro, I've never seen in my lifetime, and I really would encourage somebody to correct me, but I've never seen, maybe in Seattle that 1 year, but not even Aaron Donald, right? Top 3, not even, obviously top 1 player his position. Then you got Bobby Wagner in the middle of the field, top 3, top 5 player his position. Then you got Jalen Ramsey, who he's had his moments, but still at least a top 3, top 5 player his position when he's good. Like, bro, that defense is so crazy. And then Cooper Kupp is just coming along. They added Allen fucking Robinson, dog.
That's a sleeper. That's a
That's
sleeper.
my biggest thing. Yeah, I fuck with Allen Robinson. We was
Like,
talking
bro,
about getting
it's like,
him.
all right, they lose Robert Woods, all right, and then they get Allen Robinson, bro.
Right.
Like,
Nah, right.
how
That's
did y'all
facts.
not have the Rams winning that?
That's what I was gonna say
Yeah.
after that. Like the Rams will be obviously like you said,
They
even
gotta
though.
be, son.
But I'm
There's
gonna have
no
to say,
reason
bro.
for them not to be.
I
son.
know you did that comparison, but I could do that with us. I mean, what Cam is? Top 5, top what? Almost top 7. You know what I'm saying? DeMario Davis. I give him top 5. Lattimore top 5. Honey Badger top 5.
I'm talking about they all top 1.
I mean, hold on, I don't know. Bobby Wagner number 1.
It's close.
You know what I'm saying?
It-
I don't know.
it-
It's
it-
number 1.
Yeah,
I
it
think
is.
DeMario's the best linebacker in the league. I will say that. I
Okay.
really do think he is. He
Okay.
doesn't get enough credit, but I think DeMario is the best linebacker.
DeMario Davis. Shout out to
Bro,
you.
he's
Yo.
a dog, son.
Everybody always say those 3 teams. Like, who would be the team after those 3 teams? After the
Philly.
Saints, Bucks, Rams.
Philly.
You'll say Philly?
All right, Philly gotta show me. I know they improved on offense. I don't know
I
if
hear
I'm
that.
really bought in on Jalen Hurts. I'm not sure.
I'm
He did kill
gonna
us.
be honest. I'm gonna be honest. Not naming New Orleans, not naming Green Bay, not naming Tampa Bay, not naming LA.
Damn.
It's a shock in the
It's
most.
like-
It's probably gonna probably took Darius Horn up, but the 49ers. I find they're
49ers.
sleeper
Yeah,
to win the
49ers.
NFC. Definitely
Yeah.
a sleeper to win the NFC. Just because like
Yeah.
their defense and their two, like it's hard to stop an offense that can go at will. As long as things going their way, they can literally score at will as well. So it's like
Here's the
San
thing about
Francisco
Philly,
is like
though,
a
man.
good all around team.
Here's the thing about Philly, and I hate to even take up for them because out here in the East Coast, man, it's man, we hate Philly, bro.
I fucking hate Philly.
We hate, like, bro, but you hate Philly, bro. I live in New York, son. We hate Boston and Philly, son. Like, y'all have, like, if you're in Louisiana, it's like Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? But out here, bro.
But we
it's
don't hate
Dallas.
Atlanta though. We hate
Atlanta and Dallas down south for sure. But
fuck the Cowboys.
freaking Boston and Philly, man, we hate Philly up here. So, but when you really look at their team, bro, like, they're really just trending in the right direction. Jalen Hurts doesn't seem like he's gonna get, like, he's trending upwards. You know what I'm saying? Like, he did his thing. He got them to the playoffs last year. Devonta Smith looked like everything that they drafted him for. They added A.J. Brown. Their entire O-line is coming back healthy, which is the reason why they were struggling a lot last year. And their defense is they got kind of a defense that, they kind of slept on a little bit. Darius Slay, Miles Sanders was quietly a top 5 running back in the league last year as far as rushing yards. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. It's Philly is definitely trending upwards, I see.
They got
a great team, man.
They got good on paper.
The AJ Brown pick, bro. The AJ Brown trade. That trade could really shake up that entire conference.
Yeah, and I think it all depends on Philly's success, and I think it all depends on the success of Jalen. If he does good, then they're gonna take him all the way. If he don't, if he just a mediocre ass quarterback, can't read, inaccurate, and all that, you can have as much talent you want on the board. I mean, on paper. If he ain't hurting and being productive. But they still got a good team though.
They got a high ceiling for sure.
Huh? What you say?
Put it out though. As a Bama fan, I can't stand when Jalen do certain things.
All right, he did put well in the round.
You know what I mean? And I see him, losing that thing that made us give him away, which is running on one side of the field, which cut off a whole entire side of the field. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I see that he's a little bit more patient than usual. I know you probably gonna hate me for saying this, but I feel like by the end of both of their careers, he gonna look like Jameis. If we gonna be honest, you know what I mean. Jameis had the most potential ever. You know what I'm saying, and he still looks good right now. But if we being real, I feel like Jalen might surpass him a little bit as far as production. But hey, like I said, both of them might end up with probably one ring.
So let me ask you something, Zoe. Let me ask you something because you said you're a big Alabama fan.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like Devonta Smith is gonna be a better wide receiver than guys like Jerry Jeudy and Calvin Ridley? Like, do you feel like he's gonna be the next great Alabama receiver?
Yeah, I honestly think so because he wears so much on his shoulder. As far as like being a smaller dude, skinnier dude, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like he actually might be, like third. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be given a good resume,
You think it's going to be better than Amari Cooper?
Hell no.
Ooh, all right, we'll see.
Because you got to understand, I feel like Amari Cooper is unappreciated. You feel me? That's the biggest word that I could use for Amari Cooper. He's unappreciated. He puts out a lot of, work. You feel me? The numbers are pretty, I don't know. I never really seen a big dip in his work. You know what I'm saying?
Amari Cooper has had games, bro, and I know this because I had him on my fantasy team a few times. He's had games where he literally had no receptions.
Right. So
bro, I never seen no shit like that, bro. Like, he'll just, he'll have, 0 receptions in a game. And I don't know who was covering him in those games. I know Lattimore had a good game. But, and now he's on Dallas. He's probably not even the best. I don't know if he's the best receiver on Dallas, bro, with CD.
He in Cleveland now.
No. But that's why but listen, that's why I say he's not appreciated. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this man, he can actually turn up your roster. You feel me? He can actually open up the field a lot more than, these other receivers who's getting paid big money. That man can actually get separation. If you don't throw him the ball, that's just due to the fact of that man is taking a whole nother extra defender with him. You feel what I'm saying? When that man's on the field, you better believe he's getting double or triple coverage.
You feel
we
like
talking about Amari Cooper, huh?
Gonna be better than You feel like Devonta Smith's gonna be better than Calvin Ridley?
Yes.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you when you're talking about Amari Cooper, y'all talking about slants. I know y'all seen that video of him running a slant 1,000 ways. How he was setting motherfuckers up with that feet work. That boy.
But ain't nobody gonna get it between that ball and him on that slant though.
And look, I'm gonna tell you this, Ted. That's why I'm real. I think he a good receiver, CeeDee Lamb. But we're gonna see how he is on the number 1 cornerback. He getting double teamed and taking out the plays. How productive he gonna be. So that's why I say Amari Cooper, even though his production went probably where he was back then. But still, this presence on the field and the coverage that he took, he opened it up for CeeDee Lamb. So we're gonna see how he do.
Made a difference.
Yeah, he did for sure.
What's going on with Jerry Jeudy though? Like he's just hurt now, basically.
No, he putting in work right now.
Yeah, him and Russell Wilson definitely work. They've been working since he signed as a Bronco. Them boys have been getting it in for months now. They've been getting it in. They've been practicing, working on their shit.
They've been working nonstop right now.
His feet work nasty too.
He probably feel like he got a lot to prove. You know what I'm saying? I know you ain't really say he got shit to prove, but he do. You feel what I'm saying? You got to think about it. Like that first season he came out, he was dropping shit. he ain't had no production for real. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like now, because he had sorry ass Drew Lock, you couldn't really do nothing like that. All you can do as a receiver with Drew Lock is get set up.
Facts.
You feel me? And hope your ass don't get injured. So like I said, the fact that he got Russell Wilson now, I feel like he gonna put in some work, bro. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't gonna really be better than Devontae Smith because Devontae had to sit behind them boys. You know what I'm saying? And ended up with the Heisman because he put in so much work.
Yeah.
So
Legend, let me ask you, bro. You LSU?
Yeah, I'm LSU. That's if I do watch, because I ain't in college. I watch LSU games, but that's my only team.
So who y'all think? I'm gonna set it off real quick. Who y'all think is wide receiver university? LSU or Alabama?
I mean, shit, LSU, man. You just seen the you got Justin. Look who running the NFL now. Justin Jefferson, Jamal Chase. Who number one, number two? Like that's right now. We talking about right. Odell Beckham. We throw him out there, and we do Jarvis Landry out there. We got now LSU, bro. I mean, I know LSU, man. I gotta see them. The Alabama receivers be productive. Who more productive than Jarvis? I mean,
wait, you talking about all time?
Let's keep it a buck.
I'm just saying right now. I can say right now for sure. Like them boys, they a new wave. Jamal Chase and Johnson.
Bro, you gotta think about it. The reason why these boys are really like turning up like that, because these boys is force fed. Ain't nobody on their team like that that's really nice like that. You feel me? We can talk about the Bengals wide receiving core. The reality
Thielen was nasty. Don't say Thielen on that. Thielen's very good at receiving. Adam Thielen for the Vikings. Adam Thielen. Then Thielen. Yeah.
You talk about the one who was getting force fed alongside Stephon Diggs that kept dropping shit when he was open.
He was holding it down. I see him. He was holding it down.
That's who you talking about.
I ain't gonna lie. He gave Marshawn Lattimore trouble. I ain't gonna lie to you. He gave fucking 5 and outs. You hear me? 5 and outs.
Lattimore loves to play like shit against small white receivers.
Dog, what the fuck, dog? Real talk, dog. I'm like, what the fuck? He was punishing him too. You'll punish him, but I'm gonna have to say LSU, man. You just see what's happening, man. Justin Jefferson and what you call now. I want to see what Jamison Williams do. Even though we can say Ohio State too, but Jamison Williams, I'm gonna see what he do with the Lions. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see too many people
careers, bro. You know
they
that.
do.
Yeah,
you know that.
Shout out
At
to
the
my
end
pops,
of the day,
man.
we already know the GOAT Calvin Johnson wasted all them years with Detroit.
Barry
all right,
Sanders
we already know my boy. What's his name? Big Nine. What's his name?
Stafford.
Matt Stafford wasted all them years with them weak ass lines and went to the Rams and got him a chip.
That's just perfect scenario for him. You know what I'm saying?
Every good player for the Lions go in and win the Super Bowl.
It don't matter. Jared Goff couldn't do the shit.
Shit, he did. He went to the Super Bowl. To be honest, he went. Yeah, but he still went to the Super Bowl though.
But
I'm saying, but so how many teams even make it to the Super Bowl? You know what I'm saying? Like we can say that like it's every year. Like how many teams really make it to the Super Bowl? You know what I'm saying? Look at my dog Los. They 1-4.
Which one more heartbreaking though?
Aaron Rodgers 1-4 in the NFC Championship.
You feel me? Like what? Shit, I hate to be a Packer, but nah.
I got a partner. I got a shout out to my brother Max P. Y'all check out his he rap, man. My dog Max P. He a Packers fan. I be on his ass. So I got number clips from the you'll love it, Darius. I draw the fuck out. I got number clips from the 49ers kicking that field goal and getting the reaction of Packers fan niggas throwing in the TV and all that.
Man, listen, choose your battles. Listen, you are a Saints fan, my dog.
Yeah.
Choose your battles carefully.
I love all this.
As much ammunition as we got for other teams, dog, a team can let out a semi-automatic weapon.
And I'm ready. I do this. I'm ready. Yeah, and I'm fucking Leo in the Matrix dodging all that motherfucker coming right back. But guess what? I got a real thing. Cause dog, it's not. I'm just not saying this because it's my team, but y'all family. We like that. You hear me? It's real talk. Like it's like from top to bottom. And Frank, Zoe, Darius, Lo, y'all gonna see it throughout the season. And y'all gonna come back to this conversation like, dog, especially you, Zoe. I don't know, family members. Let me reset this shit. If y'all wasn't here in the beginning, all guys Zoe says the Saints are lucky and praying if they can get to 6-11.
You said that, bro.
6-11.
No, you said that, bro.
No, he said that 100%. With a straight face. I said you're trolling. I'm not laughing.
I know. We probably gonna win about like 5 of them.
Man, what's in that fucking drink, man? That's what you been drinking, man? What you been drinking? Man, say 6 and 11.
Yo.
What man been drinking, man?
For the show you for real, bro.
Bro, put that in. Oh, rum. Okay, all right.
151, baby.
Bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that been hitting strong there.
Hey, put that shit down. I'm gonna tell you, put that shit down. But yeah, our dogs will say
My man Tupac Shakur in here tripping, son.
With the Tupac, I love it.
Hell yeah, that's hilarious.
Fucking with that. Yeah, I like that. I like.
He's better start hearing Jameis with that. Fuck your bitch and the click you claim.
Yeah, fucking right. Yeah, that boy, that don't like dogs. Hey, but Frank, you know the real dog, and you ain't gonna be surprised. But dog, when Jameis got hurt, bro, before he got hurt, bro, he had 14 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, bro. The number one red zone offense in the league. The number one red zone touchdown and intercept in the red zone. You know what I'm saying? Like, people gonna be really shocked, dog. I know, like I said, y'all had a little trouble with the 33 and the 30, but when it come to us, dog, in this system with Pete, dog, and all the weapons, when y'all had Jameis, y'all didn't have a top 5 offensive line. Y'all didn't have a top 5 running back. Y'all had the good receivers, mid and some good tight ends. But as far as protecting him and then a top play caller, you know what I'm saying? With Sean,
you can't forget Dirk Cutter was trash. Dirk Cutter was worse head coach. He had some bad coaches, bro.
He did, bro. He went through the ringer, bro. He went through the ringer, and he got Bruce Aaron and that risk and no biscuit. Tom Brady, the amount of success and everything he been through, he was able to tell him like, "Yo, look, I'm not running this shit no more. Yeah, find something else, New England." But Jameis is just
Greg Schiano at one point.
Say what?
Did Cud have Greg Schiano or something like that at one point?
Who you talking about?
Nah, he ain't had him. I don't think he had him. He came with Lovie Smith. Lovie Smith. Yeah.
Okay.
But Greg Schiano was terrible too. God damn.
Fucking horrible.
He was rushing people during the knee round. Like, come on now. I'm trying to tell y'all.
But I'll say this though, man. Jameis wasn't really giving that fair shot down here in Tampa. You know what I mean?
And you know what I was saying too? Before Tom Brady, didn't y'all have a contract? Y'all supposed to sign Jameis Winston. Before Tom Brady came, y'all was prepared to sign, give him a full 5-year deal. They was gonna say
the Saints better sign Tom Brady, bro.
Yeah,
I heard it was gonna be a 3-year deal. It was gonna be a 3-year deal. That's what
they'll prepare to sign him. They'll prepare. He wasn't that trash, but like I said, that Tom Brady. That's why Jameis is on the edge. Y'all saw that game when he got hurt. I know y'all got nervous. Oh shit, Jameis cooking. Y'all seen that pass of Traquan Smith in the car, like, ooh, this bit about to go down. Yeah, but
listen, not a lot of people are talking about this, bro. Week 15, I think it is that we play the Bucs again. Jameis Williams' first game back in Tampa Bay, bro. Hasn't played a game in Tampa Bay since they let him go. I feel like he's gonna go off that game.
Hey, y'all make sure it's a raid out too. We love those raid outs. It's lovely. I love it. Y'all make sure y'all do that. Have Snoop there and everybody else there. I want y'all to make sure y'all have them.
You know, I can't wait for both these Saints games because like we got something to prove, man. I can't stand to lose to y'all every year during the regular season.
I love it. Let it come out, Frank. Let it come out, Frank.
Let's go.
Let it out.
Let it out.
Let it out. Let it out.
I already let it out. Like, I'm ready to go, bro. First season, we on your eyes, man.
Hey, listen, that's the reason why Tom came back, bro. Listen, that's the reason why he came back. Not for no motherfucking Rams, but for the 2 times to get the Saints. You heard me? Talk to me.
Hey, Till. Hey, you, me, Saints Heart, New York, Frank, Zoe, Lars, man, we all been letting this shit out, but man. Darius, man, you look like you ready to let something out. Come on, what you gotta let out? Come on, you been really quiet. Besides, you know, come on.
Because we've been dominated by the Bucs and shit. We've been dominated by the Bucs.
I'm gonna say tough predicament right now, man, because we played the Saints, we played the Bucs this season.
Yeah.
At the same time, I want to be on the side who will like help us out. You feel me? Cause I remember last time we had the Bucs out by taking out Drew Brees. But maybe we'd have helped the Saints out by taking out Tom Brady.
Don't say that.
Leave that for us. Leave that
for us. I don't wish injury.
No, I would be
he's due for injury, son.
Yeah,
He's due for it, bro. That man's about 55 years old, son. He's due to get put on his ass, son.
I'm telling you, he keep fucking
He's
with us.
due
Hey,
for it, son.
his
He's
goof
due for it.
ass. Hey, listen, in that 9-0, his goof ass was in the red zone. Thought he was gonna run the ball. Man, Cam came all around out there. And that bit.
Yo, he gotta stop doing that. He gotta stop running. I can't stand when he be running. He scaring me.
Man, I loved it. I said, look at his goof ass, and he just looked at it and see
That bitch know he had arthritis. He gotta stop.
Oh man, I love it though. I can't wait though. It's gonna be a great season, fellas. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Sure.
No matter what, everybody team on here gonna do something great.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So got the Packers, got the 49ers.
Well, you can't say that. You can't say that. You can't say that. Not everybody's team. Not this guy's team. Come on.
Hell no.
Oh, the Steelers.
Do you see why he's drinking that liquor right now? He's drinking it already. He's already gonna be out of alcohol before the season starts.
I'm stressed, bro. I'm stressed, dog. Look.
Listen, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. As long as you got Mike Tomlin, you straight, bro.
Yeah,
the
defense gonna be fine. The defense will be fine. When they can't figure out how to throw the ball, you feel me? We can't even look. And then when we throw the ball, they can't catch it.
Hey, don't forget.
Don't
forget about your boy.
Johnson, okay?
Hey, don't forget about the receiver.
I need him to catch the ball.
Don't you have a top 3, top 5 receiver in the league? That's what I was told by himself. You know, your own receivers.
Claypool, huh? Wasn't it Clay?
Yeah, he said he's the top 3, top 5 receiver.
Yeah, I think he said he was the number 1 wide receiver.
Claypool?
Yeah.
Oh,
he is okay. he is okay. All right.
That man love celebrations.
Bro, I'm stressing. Because look, you gotta think about it, bro. We allowed a motherfucker like Eli Apple to say something. You feel what I'm saying? Eli Apple is the worst.
We on his ass tough. Don't even trip.
Come on, bro. It's the worst.
The Steelers are hilarious, bro, because y'all get rid of Juju. It's like, all right, we finally get rid of this clown wide receiver. And then Chase Claypool come through
they do
and
the
fuck it all up all over again.
Bro,
man, that's hilarious, son.
We got a bunch of TikTok niggas for catching the ball.
Man, my damn, I can't see what
Hey, but let's go.
I'm stressed, bro.
Hey, at least cause of Dante Johnson, bro. At least he ain't no TikTok motherfucker, dog.
Hey, Von Bell, he came from the one who killed Juju. I just want to let y'all know that he came from the Saints. We brung that pop to him. He the one who told Juju, yeah, you TikToking on a logo. All right, got something for you.
Wait, you talking about against the Chiefs?
Yeah. When, no, it's the Steelers, the Bengals. Von Bell, number 24. When Juju caught that ball, he blew him up because he was TikToking on his shit or whatever the case is. Yeah, Corvette.
That shit made my spirit so happy.
Yeah.
I said him again.
Man.
Cause bro, you gotta realize, dog, like you came to do a job. You ain't come to be doing all this play shit, man. And then on top of that, bro, you seen what happened to T.O. when he wanted to stand on that damn cowboy emblem. You seen what happened, bro.
As they should. I ain't
then
mad at
but T.O. the legend.
Then on top of that, if the Cowboys not the biggest team in the world, you gotta think about it. As an NFL team, the Cowboys is the greatest franchise in the world. They marketing is just all over the place.
That's the only thing they're good at is marketing. They ain't good at winning. I'll tell you that. They're good at marketing and they got the help with the national media. Like, don't get it twisted.
Hey, we was speaking of Juju, right? We were speaking of Juju. My boy Chiefs in the Clutch is in the chat, man. I gotta read his comment and call him out on this. He said Juju's gonna have 1,000 yards this season. I'm calling it. Now let me call you out, Chiefs in the Clutch. I love you, my brother. But I gotta tell you, he's gonna have 1,000 yards this season, but in penalty yards for dancing too goddamn much with Jackson Mahomes on the sideline. That's why he really went there to dance with Jackson Mahomes. I'm telling you, the only receiver he's gonna have is Sky Moore and Scantling. That's who's gonna be a receiver.
Listen, bro. One thing about that kid, freaking Jackson Mahomes, bro, I had no issue with all the dancing he was doing.
Except for that
he could have danced
Taylor
his ass off that kid, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. You want to go out, you want to dance, go ahead dance. As soon as he did that shit with Sean Taylor's little,
oh yeah,
it was a wrap.
You're a little ungrateful.
I'm surprised that ain't happening.
I don't like
he
it.
should have been banned for life. When you
Facts.
do something like that, some disrespectful stuff like that, bro, you get banned for life. I
And
don't
throwing
even care if your brother
throwing
Patrick
drinks
or not.
on fans and stuff like that. Nah, my G, you
Hell
out of
yeah,
pocket.
bro.
You out of pocket, bro. I like
He
you
lost me.
real
He lost me
selfish,
with this.
little prick. I don't like you. You know what I'm saying? Little I ain't respect that.
I know
Man,
Pat beat his ass when he got to the house.
man, Pat ain't do shit. Pat let his ass back, man. But fuck, he
Give
can't.
his ass a noogie, son. Put him in the
Yeah.
headlock. Give him a noogie, son.
Slap the shit out of his ass, man. Get
Now
the
Pat like, come on, guys, we gotta stop this.
Come on. I can't do his voice, but that motherfucking Kermit.
That bitch sound like Kermit.
Hey, come on, guys. You stop. You're supposed to be my brother.
Right.
Yo, that was
Yeah, that's funny.
That's what it was. That's what it was. I had one more question for everybody. What was y'all thoughts on the Eagles this year, like this season, this offseason? Everybody's saying they had a great offseason. You know, getting AJ Brown to pair up with Devontae Smith. The O line is great. They got a good tight end, you know, in Dallas, and then they had a great defense last year, and then you added that damn dude. What was his name again, y'all? From what was it? What team he came from? Georgia, the D tackle.
Jordan.
Yeah. So you had Jordan Davis
and Nicole
and
Dean.
you still got Nicole Dean. Yeah, they added him. They added Fletcher Cox back for one more year to pair up with Jordan Davis down there.
Yeah.
And then they went and picked up James Bradbury to add with Darius Slate.
Facts.
So I'm saying, what y'all think about the Eagles? I think they coming out on top over the Cowboys this year.
I think last year was awesome for them. It was crazy. That's kind of like us this year, like with the Pelican side. I'm mixing it up. That's Nola Breauxs. Shout out to the bros. But as far as like getting the Eagles, getting to the playoff when they're not supposed to, and then having 3 first-round picks, getting that experience, that was crazy to me. Like these dudes had 3 first-round picks. Shout out to the Eagles for even trading with us. So that's the reason why we got able to. Nola Breauxs, no one show. What's up, Hoodie? Shout out to Wallace. That's my dog. What up, Wallace, baby? But just them getting into the playoffs and having 3 first-round picks the next year, that was telling me a lot. Like these guys are building for the future, and without adding anybody this year and getting into the playoffs, man, I think it was awesome for the Philly, and they made some good draft in off season. So their team definitely to watch. I know one of y'all said like they in the NFC they'll be on the top, but we're gonna see how it look on paper, man.
I think they're a top 5 team, depending on obviously what you said with Jalen Hurts. And I don't know if you guys watch a lot of basketball, but I don't watch a lot of basketball myself. But I remember I know y'all remember if you watch a little bit of basketball when Luka Doncic and Trae Young, they had a little trade right before the draft. Trae Young was supposed to go to Dallas,
right?
And Luka Doncic, I promise you, is going to tie in. Trae Young was going to go to Dallas, and Luka was going to go to Atlanta, and they did that trade. So that trade that we made with Philly, son, that shit is going to be very similar. Like it's going to be remembered the exact same way, depending on what happens. Because I don't know if we get Olave. You know what I'm saying? If we don't trade with Philly, I don't know if we get Penning. I don't know if Philly gets AJ Brown if we don't trade with them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's gonna really be like the next 2 to 3 years is really, and then they have a draft pick. You know what I'm saying, from us from next year. If we end up, having a bad year, and you know what I'm saying, and they have a top 10, top 15 pick in the draft. You know what I'm saying? That trade that we made with them could define both of our franchises. You know what I'm saying? Like the next 5 years.
I think it was a win-win for both parties too, though, man.
Me too.
They had enough picks. They had 3 of them in the first round. They got another one next year now, so they still gonna be having 2 for next year. So I thought that was smart, and I think just they off season, and then we gotta equate our off season also. Don't forget the draft was cool. Olave, Olave, Penning, Alante Taylor, DeMarco Jackson, all of them. But you tied in with the offseason adding Tyron, Marcus May, and Jarvis Landry. Like we having a hell of an offseason also. So and then Philly. So I think it's a win-win for both. But like you're right, we're gonna see how this all play out 3 years from now and look back at it like
it's crazy when you think about it, bro.
Facts. 100%. We tied in. We really tied in together. So we're gonna see it. Shout out to Eagles Talk. They're another podcast, YouTube channel that I check out, and they give nothing great information. They dope as hell, man. Shout out to Eagles Talk.
Definitely gonna be interesting, bro.
Yes, sir.
But by the way, whoever wants to say it can be Frank, it can be Joe, it can be Loss, or it can be Darius, man. If y'all don't mind, telling everybody, who y'all are, tell them your favorite team and tell them how they can find you. I got the link already pinned there for them to subscribe, but tell them about y'all and
Definitely, man. It's your boy Lowe's, it's your boy Zoe, it's your boy Frank, it's your boy Dash, man. Coming straight out of Tampa, bro. Retired Athlete Production, man. Y'all can follow us on YouTube, Retired Athlete Production. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok, Retired Athlete Production. Twitter, Retired AP _ man. We're a young and up and coming channel, man. You know, it will definitely help if you guys come over and check out what we talk about, man. It's always good vibes with us for it, man. Always.
Facts. Definitely subscribe. Retired athletes, man, for sure.
Yep, make sure y'all subscribe. I got it pinned to the top of the chat. But any last words for y'all, man? You know, we definitely gotta do it again. We definitely
I got
gotta do
something.
it.
Go ahead, Zoe.
It's been for sure, like, you know, a pleasure, you know what I'm saying, hopping on, getting to chop it up with you guys. I think the reality of it is that, you know, the more that we expand and talk about this great sport, you know, it's just a beautiful reality. You know what I'm saying? Even though these boys get paid to talk about it, eventually you know, these boys get paid to play, we're going to get paid to talk about it eventually. So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? We're going to keep working, keep grinding, whatever the case may be. So,
Hey, you know what? See, look, I usually, you know, hit the videos, you know, because especially when you was talking about my boy James earlier, you know, you was talking about my team going 6-11. See, like, do you see? I'm gonna act like I'm you. Oh yeah, y'all going 6-11. I'm praying for y'all. I said to hit this damn video on you a long time ago, but I was being nice.
On down. You do all that all you want, Undertaker. You come on down. Die. Shut up, bitch. Oh my God.
I should have hit you with that one a long time ago, but I didn't. I was being nice because, you know.
I think we gonna shock Zoe, man. So you better buckle your seatbelt up, brother.
it's all right, because you know what a rock.
Hey, listen. You got one more chance before we fucking turn this shit off, man. Are you standing by 6-11? Are you standing by that?
Nah, bro, man. Y'all know y'all good, bro. Y'all know y'all good with me, man.
All right, cool.
Hey, Lowe's laughing. Yeah, man.
Look, bro. Me being
Motherfucker arguing me this
so
whole
much,
time. I'm gonna tell you, no.
You already know me, man. I'm from Florida all day, every day. So, you know,
The
I ain't
Florida
really tripping on
town,
no LSU or no Bengals or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't rocking with no shit like that. But at the end of the day, I love the fact that, you know, with the Saints, it's a whole culture behind that shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Thanks.
So
I like the way y'all do things, bro.
You know what I'm saying? It's a whole culture behind that shit. So you can't really top that.
Come join us. Come on.
Man, listen, I like they ain't gonna fuck with it. But that's why I was there. I was saying, Frank, like I don't see why we get the hate. You know what I'm saying? Because like with y'all ain't that, and we be minding our own lane. You know, some people be saying, "Oh, the Saints fan or whatever." Dog. We just very prideful, bro. We very prideful. We love our team, bro. We love our team.
It comes off as what's the word? Cocky. Like that's why like Bucks fans like, you know, get annoyed by it. Like y'all cocky as hell. That's why we get off.
How the fuck you be cocky with one Super Bowl ring?
I mean, because if you look at the most winning in the last decade, we up there. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, cocky. I mean, Super Bowl, you ain't got too many dynasties out there no more. You know, the Patriots cheated. The Flategate, Spygate, you know, they cheated. but they've been taping people for years. I'm gonna let y'all know that shit been from 2000. They just got caught in 07, 08. They've been since 2000. They were taping people. But you ain't cheating.
Bill Belichick can't be trusted like that.
Oh no, not at all. No. They had a secret room and everything. But you know what I'm saying? Like we just confident, bro. We've been through a lot. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like we didn't seen a lot. Like I was born in 90, so I started watching in 94, 95 or whatever. So I've been winning most of my life. You know, people bring up that you was wearing paper bags. I ain't never wear a fucking paper bag in my life. You heard me? I ain't never none of that. I don't know none of that. You know what I'm saying? All I know is winning. You feel me? I come up on winning and getting that dub. Shout out to James. But you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But as far as the fan base, man, if you love the Saints, we family. That's how we rock. Like, I don't know none of these brothers from nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I know Saints Talk from Hoodie. I know Hoodie from being on Big Q, and we doing this YouTube shit, and it's love. You know what I'm saying? Because we Saints fans, so it's just culture. So I know y'all say we cocky. I'm pretty sure when I say we like that sound real cocky, but that's what it is. Like we really like that. So
gotta have that confidence as a fan, bro. And one thing about it, bro, like we could be that we cool with being cocky, bro. Like just based on like, you know what I'm saying. Just I can speak for myself and a lot of other Saints fans. Like, we cool with that. But one thing about it, though, you know what I'm saying? Whenever I've been to 3 different Saints games, I'm good. I go there with Saints shit, you know what I'm saying? But I have seen plenty of Saints games where there's been fans from opposing teams, and you don't see no fights. You don't see people, hassling them. You don't see people harassing them. There's all jokes and it's all that, you know what I'm saying? But there's some fan bases like, bro, you legit can't even walk into their stadium, bro. Like, y'all come to New Orleans, bro, and I already see his love, bro. Like people mess around with you, but even Falcons fans, bro, like it's jokes. You know what I'm saying?
We gonna joke you. We call it jokes. We gonna joke you. Have a good. Yeah, you're right.
We
ain't
cool
nothing
though.
like Philly, none of that shit. It's
we
love.
Cool people out here, son.
It's love, dog.
I told my girl, son. I put it like this. I told my girl because like I'm in New York, so the Saints are gonna come and play the Eagles this year in Philly. And I told my girl, I said, yo, I'm trying to get out to that game. And my girl was like, my girl be watching football. She's like, I don't know about you going to Philly, man. You better watch out. I said, listen, I'm taking whatever is gonna come with it. That's what I'm there for.
That boy gonna come with the same jersey and a New York accent. Oh, they on your ass.
I'm telling you, bro.
They on your ass.
They ain't gonna know how to handle that.
Those Philly fans don't play, bro. Like they're really crazy.
Don't they got a jail in their stadium?
Oh damn.
Bro.
I think they do. They do got a jail.
They got a jail in their stadium.
Those
Real
motherfuckers
shit.
is crazy, son. They're crazy,
That shit
bro.
old as fuck, ain't them?
There's a video. This is a real video. I cannot even capture y'all, bro. God strike me if I'm lying. There's a video on YouTube. I don't know how y'all can find it, but there's a video on YouTube of a Saints fan recording himself at the Eagles game when we beat them in 2013. I think it was 2013. We beat them in the wild card round. I think we was playing Nick Foles and we had kicked the winning field goal. Long story short, he was recording himself at the game. He got spit on camera, son. Like, and he was just at the game having a good time. He wasn't being disrespectful to nobody. Like, he was at the game. He got spit on. He had that shit recorded, bro.
That shit whack. Like, I'm a fan.
In
Yeah,
Philly,
Philly,
yeah.
bro. Philly, the old Oakland. You know what I'm saying?
I might even hold y'all. Me being from where I'm from, bro, yeah, he had to show me one. He had to show me one, right?
Oh yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Right then and there, it's already hot.
Ain't no parking lot. Ain't no when we got these seats. It's right now. You spit on me, it's right now. Come on.
His dad getting put down the bleachers, nigga.
But Saints Talk, man, Brandon, if you don't mind, telling everybody in here about your channel, how they can reach you as well. And then we're gonna get Mr. Teal, let him tell everybody, and then we're gonna end this. But we definitely gonna be back, all of us, because this is definitely fun. You don't think it's gonna last long, and then it lasts over 3 hours.
Yeah, this should be a time bomb, man. Listen, Saints Talk New York, man. It's in the name. You see it right there. You know what I'm saying? Self-explanatory. I think on YouTube it's Saints Talk New York, like spelled out. I don't know if it's the NY, but you know what I'm saying? I'm there, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting my little ups. You know what I'm saying? Thanks to people like Hoodie, bro. You feel me? Like I'm getting my little shine. So check me out. I got my Instagram too. Twitter, I'm not really on Twitter like that, but holla at me, man. Saints Talk New York, man.
My G doing interviews and everything. I see you, boy. I see you.
Yeah, man.
I'm subscribing to my other channel.
Chris Rose Vogelu, man, who's like a freaking Twitter, Saints Twitter guy.
I know. Yeah, I know exactly.
That's my boy, bro. He's from New York too, so I had to get him on.
All right, facts. They look out. New York look out.
And if y'all want to check out the interview I did with Jack Kulada, who's he's at minicamp, talking he had an
your boy Kulada.
Yeah, he had an interview with. He was the one that had an interview with CD Deuce, and CD Deuce was he was the one that interviewed him. So I was able to get him on the pod, and you know what I'm saying? It's looking up, man. Next up,
my G got almost 3,000 on that video. That's what I'm talking about, dog. That's what I'm talking about, dog.
I don't know how that shit happened, bro. It's something.
That's all it take, bros. That's all it take. Y'all don't forget that. We one video away from kidding. Look at brother with the same shit. I know he wasn't expecting that. Look where he at. It take one video. Y'all remember one video, one title away from cracking that bitch, going viral or whatever. That's why it's important that we keep grinding, putting that content out, and just learning that shit. Y'all know the algorithm and shit like that. If not, y'all learn on that because that's very important. What you put in your title and everything else. So, nah, man.
He's right. Tell you're right, because literally, if you wanna, let me retired athletes. I want to give y'all some, I want to give y'all some advice. If you just say anything good, if you just put a video, 5-minute video like Frank did, and just do it about New Orleans Saints, and you just be honest and be like, yo, this team is dangerous. You're going to see the love back from the Who Dat Nation. Even though they know you're a Bucs fan, they're going to subscribe and show you the love, because they be like, at least he's telling the truth. and I'm not listening to the stupid loose cannons, whatever you call them over there,
Yeah, loose
saying
cannon.
F the Saints all day and don't believe in nothing.
Lame ass.
You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is just tell the truth, and people are gonna follow. Like me on myself, I'm gonna tell you the truth, and I'm gonna tell you if I think we're gonna lose or not. I told them last year they had games where I felt like I think we're gonna lose, but we don't have Jameson, we don't have this person. But when I told them at the end of the day, there's still a possibility that Saints can win, it's because we got Sean Payton. You know, we have the head coach there that can keep all these hurt players. You know, we got these random players. He can help us win those games. But now for the last few years, now you gotta look at it. The defense has been holding us in the game, keeping us, you know, in the game. They keeping us. So with that happening, and with Sean Payton not, you know, calling the plays and being that cocky anymore and being too creative, and you just have Pete Carmichael back there just calling normal plays. I mean, people forget the last few times Pete Carmichael's been here, y'all. He had us with the number one offense
in the league. When Sean Payton got out, that's why I keep telling people, when Sean Payton got out, got hurt, got his knee, and he was suspended, Pete Carmichael, Drew Brees had some of his best years. We was dominating. That's why people who not Saints fans, who don't know, like I said, the three-headed monster, Drew Brees, Sean Payton, and Pete Carmichael, been putting in that with that season on top of that. Like, he been adding those plays, and like I said, he by some is considered a genius. He's the one, the water boy coach with the ball, the playbook, and all that. Yeah, he that guy. So I don't know, man. We excited. I'm excited about Pete,
I'm super excited. And then Till, everybody knows you in the chat probably, but it doesn't hurt to say
I don't know. Hoodie, you never know. So, you know, if y'all don't know, man, I'm just 1/4 of Nola Breauxs. It's 4 of us just like y'all brothers. Me and my brothers, we've been friends for about 19 years, 18 years, best friends. And all we doing is bringing our group message alive to the people, man. So if y'all don't mind, man, please stop what you're doing. Support us, share, and subscribe to our channel. It's at Nola Breauxs. We're at Nola Breauxs on every platform: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, at Nola Breauxs, YouTube, man. So appreciate y'all, man. Thank you, Hoodie, for bringing me up here. Retired athletes, bro, it's been a pleasure, man. I didn't know how this was gonna go, man, but I really enjoyed speaking with you, brother. Zoe, you the 6'11", but you're very knowledgeable. Also, Frank, Darius, Lowe's, man, y'all, man, keep doing what y'all doing, man. I really enjoyed that. If y'all ever need anything, you know what I'm saying, subscribe, man, reach out. You know what I'm saying? I like to do something with the bros. I think I saw to my brother Inside of L. I thought I saw him in the chat, but one of them weeks, Frank, if we play against y'all, the Bucks, you know what I'm saying, Los, if we see you in the playoffs or whatever the case is, we'd like to do something with y'all. Just keep building that community up, bro. So appreciate y'all on here, man. Much love. Shout out to the fan base, who that, and you already know we like that. You heard me? Shout out to Nola Breauxs, man.
Yes, sir. You heard him, man. But with that being said, I appreciate everybody that was in the chat today, everybody that came on the panel. You know,
and shout out
retired
to
athletes.
Hoodie Jube, man. Shout out to Hoodie Jube.
Yeah, shout out to Hoodie, man.
Shout out to Hoodie, man.
Hoodie Jube. Go ahead, Hoodie.
Shout out to that man, son.
Much love, Hoodie,
Yes,
baby.
sir. But thank you, everybody that was in the chat watching today. Thank you, everybody that came on and chatted it up with us. You know, like I said, retired athletes, Till the legend from the Nola Breauxs, Saints Talk live from New York, man. Like I said, we all family on here at the end of the day because of YouTube, and we just love the game of sports, man. And then, you know, like I tell people, I feel like sports kind of what brings people together, and gets us away from, you know, some of the bad things that be going on. You know, you be looking at stuff that go on in the world, and then you just go watch football and you just forget about it, and you just you just enjoying your time, having a good time watching the athletes, you know, performing, you know, kill each other on the field. You know, not really kill each other, but you know, hitting hard and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but
taking motherfuckers out of the game, you know.
But at the end of the day, I love it. You know, I love the game. I used to play it, but I got hurt too many times on the same ankle, so my ankles are so effed up. I can literally roll my foot, and you can just hear it pop every time. Something's wrong with it. I ain't going to the doctor. I don't care. I can still walk. You know. So
same with my knees, man.
What was you doing, Hoodie? You was returning punts, bro. What was you doing?
Hey, so I used to be So I used to be all over the damn place. So I used to be D tackle. I used to be defensive end. I used to be center, guard, tackle, you name it, on the O-line. I played all of it. And then 1 year, I told my coach, I was like, hey, I know I'm a big dude, but I got like one of the best hands out here. Like, can I try out for tight end? He was like, yeah, let's try out. Take some Jube. That's what I was, man. And them stupid idiots was like, dude, best hands down on the team. But guess what? You're the biggest boy on the team too. So you need to that offensive line. I said, oh well, I appreciate it. Even though a tight end does block and they catch too, you know. So you
They
know,
need
and
you in
everything.
the trenches, Hoodie. They need you in the
You
trenches.
got love coaches like them, man. They're like, I mean, you got hands, but your hands more in that dirt.
Yeah, exactly.
You got
Hey, look, Hoodie. I wanted to play running back so bad, but just because of my size, man, they said, "Oh, nah, we need you at that 3 tech, man. We need you at that 0." Coach, I can run that ball, man. Nah, but you can run your hands in that dirt, though.
Y'all could be like me, bro. It could be worse, man. Cause I'll tell you what, bro. My whole life I wanted to play football in high school, son. And then I found out I wasn't growing past 5'6". And then my mom was like, "You're gonna play." My mom was like, "Nah, you're gonna play baseball."
Oh shit, I ain't bad. Shout out to moms. Shout out to moms. She the best
man, no, listen, I love my mother, but no. I
don't shout out to moms.
I don't want to play no baseball, man. I sucked at baseball, man.
Nah, you started late.
I wanted to play safety, bro. Safety is my position, dog.
Shit, I was a DB too.
Safety, bro, in high school at least.
I was a DB too, dog, but I was slow, man. I ran like a 4.8. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all one of my favorite stories. It was a few years ago. I was working at Men's Warehouse, dressing people up, dressing clothes. I'm still big, still big as I was working for them. And one of the people there, they do like an event out there. People that work for Men's Warehouse, women and men, and they bring us out to a football field, and they do a little event. They feed you. And they basically play football, and they play flag football, and you pick teams. Well, I asked my manager, I said, why y'all didn't pick me, huh? Well, I got to play with these other people that I don't even know, like I thought we was cool. And they were like, man, we just didn't pick you. And I said, it's whatever, dog. I said, y'all going to see. So guess what? I was on the opposite team, and guess what? We won. And guess what happened with Hoodie Jube? My manager was looking at me, and I could tell he had this favorite guy. He was the best dude on the other team that I was playing against. He was the best guy. And I knew, since we was up by a touchdown, it was their last drive to get a touchdown. I knew that was their to-go guy. And guess where they had Hoodie Jube? They didn't have him on the D-line rushing, They didn't have him as a DB. Oh, no, I was middle linebacker. I was just watching the middle of the field. And my eyes was on that mother effer with the ball, which was my damn manager. And he was like, and I can tell him, oh, he's about to go right to this mother effer. And what he was doing, he was coming across your boy, Hoodie Jube, jumped right in front of it, picked it off. Almost had it for a pick six, but they got me because I was
like seeded dude. Like seeded game. Tom Brady.
I sealed the game, but I sealed the game.
I love it.
Yeah, and I sealed the game, and I went and laid on the ground like this, took a picture with him like like the Saints do when they get the ball and they go to the end of the field. And I looked at him, I said, now maybe you're gonna pick me up next time, right?
Well, bro, they gonna know about you now, huh?
But I don't work there anymore because COVID happened, and I didn't feel like waiting for them to reopen, so I went and got another job that I can work during COVID, shit like that. But there's a bunch of stories we can tell about football probably, and I feel like next time we do get together, I'll come on the podcast, talk some football again about what's happening, and then we can actually talk about our personal lives, because like y'all said, y'all retired athletes, we all used to play sports. I think it would be funny to talk about some sports and talk about what we did, back in the day. I think that might be a fun conversation one day. But with that being said, I appreciate everybody that came on. Darius, man, go 49ers, man, for you. Los, go Packers for you. Joe, I don't know what the hell if you go Steelers,
I'm Steelers,
or if you
baby.
go Bucks, whatever the heck you're doing. But
Steelers over here.
But you from saying 6'11" and Jameis not that and this and that, I'm gonna have to pray for you. You having that alcohol over there? I gotta pray for you. I don't need no alcohol right now. I don't need no alcohol over here right now. Okay. So I pray for you. But yeah, go Steelers and go Bucks for you. And then Frank, last but not least, he's the reason why we got him on the show, because I literally clicked on that video. He's the one that puts out that video, caught my attention by telling the truth about everything. And literally at the end of the video made me laugh as hell. He said, hell no, I'd rather y'all go 5-11. I don't give a damn. I hate y'all. Yeah, y'all the same. But goddamn, but I gotta tell y'all the truth. And this could be the most dangerous team in the league. He said, I wish we could just beat y'all. And I said, I'm tired of losing. So it's definitely a funny video. If y'all haven't checked it out yet, go watch it.
Check it out, man, for sure.
Really great video. So go Bucks to you. And then Saints Talk New York, Brandon, and Till the Legend, man. You know how it is for the Who That Nation.
Hey, B, that's my name too, bro. I just let you know. I'm Till, my last name, but I'm Brandon too, man. Much love to you, B.
2 Brandons, baby.
Yeah,
2 Brandons.
5 though.
But with that being said, y'all, I'm gonna try to go live again tomorrow night. If not, I'll catch y'all in a few days. You know how it always is. I'm working on some videos now. If I don't be a lame YouTuber where I'm just doing live podcasts only, I'm trying to do videos too on the same topics that we discussed, to where, but like me and my friend was talking about, there's nobody that likes to click on. They'd be like, "Oh, that video looks like it's fire. The thumbnail looks fire." But goddamn, 5 hours long. Shit, I ain't clicking on that shit, because we literally go live on this podcast for 5 hours straight and just
look at us right now, about to be down at 4.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm almost bored. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it is. That's how it is.
We don't need the clicks. We don't need the clicks, man.
Hey, so that's how it is. So like I said, I'm gonna do some little clip videos. Push them out and get some more subs in here, get this channel growing even more. But with that being said, everybody, I love every single one of y'all. Hopefully we can collab again soon, especially right before the season starts, have a big discuss and see if anybody else signed anywhere, before the season starts, because they still got a lot of big names out there in free agency. Go look at that chart that's who's available. They got some big names that I think, could help other teams. But with that being said, I already said go Steelers, go Bucks, go 49ers, and go Packers. But you know how we ended Till and Saints talk New York Brady, man. You know how it ended. We say we like that, and what else?
Go Saints. Who that?
Who that,
Who
baby?
that, baby? See y'all
Who
later,
that?
man.
You heard me? We
out.
like that. You heard me?
Heard him.
Your time is up, our time is now. Say Hoodie, you can't see us, our time is now. You hear me? Hoodie Jube in the building shining now. You can't see us, our time is not at all. Your time is up, our time is not. Say Hoodie, you can't see us, our time is not. You hear me? Hoodie Jube in the building shining now. That N.O. You can't see us, our time is not. Saints going to the Super Bowl, talking black and gold. Cameron Jordan on the field, about to take a QB soul. Ever Camara break a tackle, so you know he bold. Mike Thomas catching everything, so you know he cold. The defense elite, D. Davis coming through the line, boy, take a seat. Lattimore in the backfield, so you know that's we. Them boys with the Florida leaves, yeah, they gon' eat. Yeah, we talking Pyromatic, we talking Marcus May. We in the backfield, we gon' make them pay. Them boys hitting hard, they need an X-ray. Yeah. We talking black and gold. 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 Straight to the Super Bowl. Your time is up. Our time is now. Say Hoodie, you can't see us. Our time is now. Woo. Hoodie Jube in the building. We shining now. We shining. You can't see us. Our time is now. You hear me? Your time is up. Our time is now. Woo. You can't see us, our time is now. Say Hoodie, Hoodie Jube in the building, we shining now. You can't see us, our time is now.
Hoodie.